Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good morning. Good morning. Dun, 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 dun. Good afternoon to my Europeans and good morning to my Americans and everybody else. Today we are doing episode 18. It's a 2-hour plus podcast by frenemies called Pop Culture Trivia War and Friendship with Shade is over. Tomorrow, the David Dobrik and Jason Nash podcast. And the one after that, Newlywed Game with Trish, Moses, Ethan, and Hila, which I'm very much looking forward to. I think that one's going to be so good. Just a reminder, in case you guys missed it, I put out a new Ultimatum video today. YouTube approved, so please check that out. Because honestly, it was ridiculous. Nothing worse than a 40-year-old man throwing a tantrum for his own actions. Ugh. Not cute. Okay. Chat says I bought some kiwi because of Brittany yesterday. I got 3 in my fridge right now, girl. And you bet after stream today, I'm going to have me a kiwi. I will say, oh my gosh. You know, hold on with Steez. Whoa. Oh my God. Call the government. Whoa. I just had I felt like a Pepsi went up my nose. Ooh, how loud was that? God gave me this nose so I can be loud. Ooh. In all kinds of ways. Hello, Lord Jesus, save me. Oh, I have this song I sing, and I say, I say to God, save me from my, save me from my actions, save me from my decisions, save me from my choices. And I say it on a frequent basis. Save me from my choices, save me. And that's what I do. I say, Jesus, save me. And my mom's somewhere going, she's going to be Catholic. I'm not Catholic. I just think I'm funny when I meme. Okay, whoa. That was an intense one. Hello. I just want to say this because I think this is really important. If you are cooking yourself a meal and you have an idea in mind and it doesn't go perfect, you can always make it perfect. Yesterday, I had this curry-inspired dish that I was like, this is what I'm going to make. I made it without realizing I had no curry in the house because your girl eat a lot of curry. And I was like, the curry's gone. So then I made the dish and I ate the dish and it was like a 4 out of 10. I was like really disappointed. I was like, this is not what I wanted. Then I told my lovely wife, the angel in my life, the Cupid to my heart, the strap on to my dildo. I told her, please go get me curry from the store. I love you, please. She actually volunteered technically. She was like, you want me to go get you curry? And I said, yes. So she gets me some curry and I mix the curry into the dish. And bada bing, bada boom, bada bing, bada boom, bada bing, bada boom. 10 out of 10, girls. Actually, 9 out of 10 technically, but truly a 9 out of 10 meal. Went from a 4 to a 9. You know what I'm saying? You know what? Oh, girl, it was so good. So good. So I made enough food to last me 3 different meals. All I needed was some curry, bro. You can't, when you have something in your head, it's got to be that way. Otherwise, it's just not going to work. And the curry just so good. Ooh, Chet says I've been killing my soups lately. Never, the underestimation of soups, the way people underestimate soups. Yo, I'm all about that soup life. All about that soup life, let me tell you. Okay, now, with that said, because that was very important, I'm sure. Let's go ahead and get 18 started. Here it is. Oh, wait, chat, very important question. What's your fave soup? I love all soups. That's the problem. That's the problem. Give me a soup and I'm going to eat the soup. The least favorites of my soup are like macaroni soups because I'm really sensitive to how pasta is cooked. I've been this way since I was a kid. My dad makes me like a very special tomato pasta soup. It's his signature dish, but he knows to cook it al dente for Brittany because I do not like wiggly things in my mouth. Gummy bears, gummy worms, Jello, mushy pasta. We are an al dente household. Everything is made al dente here. Let me tell you. Ooh, Ooh, Chet says I'm trying a new way of seasoning my tofu to make it sort of chickeny as a topper for the black bean soup tonight. Sounds bomb. I will say tofu was the star of the meal I made yesterday. So I fried potatoes, red peppers, tofu. I had a whole, but I fried everything, onions, everything, but I shredded the tofu. I shredded it. I didn't cube it. Shredding tofu is my it's fucking genius. If you saute in a pan, fry, and I know like oils, pay attention to how much oil you're putting in your shit. I use olive oil. Make sure you pay attention to how much you're using because the calories be adding up. But, shredding, frying with onion, just tofu and onion, fried the shit out of it. Almost burnt, like burnt in a good way. You know what I'm saying? Salt, some garlic powder, some cayenne, some spicy, girl. To die for, let me tell you. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Let me pull it up here. So good. I feel like when I eat, if my food doesn't make me dance, it means I have to do something different. But I definitely am a dancer when I eat, where I'm like, oh yeah, I figured it out. Oh, I love a good meal, let me tell you. Move over, Gordon Ramsay. Move over, Gordon Ramsay. Okay, here we go. Let's do this.
Welcome
to Frenemies.
Your favorite show online. That's our tagline now.
Your favorite show online?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
We could probably do better than that.
I like that tag.
Your favorite show online. Today's episode is sponsored by Honey. We got another sponsor.
Heck yeah, Joy
Heck
Honey.
And
yeah.
Honey's like pretty legit, so.
I
Well,
love it.
honey's pretty scammy, apparently.
I've never had an ad read before, but I actually use it. I love it because I love to shop. And I'm lazy, and it's perfect because it saves you money, and you can be like...
We'll do the ad read, yeah.
It's not even
But
an ad read. I actually just love it. I don't know what the ad read is.
I love Honey. Love Honey, okay?
We should have some honey for our grilled cheese.
Okay, so today's pretty actually exciting episode. Last episode, if you guys watched to the end, we started playing the trivia. It was super fun. I have to say, I'm pretty impressed by how competitive I was. I'm feeling much better.
I lost my cash. I don't remember where the cash
Say
is.
what?
But we can still donate or something.
Wait,
I
you brought
lost the cash.
$3,000 cash. What do you mean you lost
Well,
it?
we're like in the middle of a move, and I don't know where it is. I lost the Birkin out it was in, which is more important, but the cash was inside. But it's fine.
It's in a box somewhere, you think?
Yeah, somewhere.
So you think it's still in your possession? It's just you.
Yeah, for sure. I'm in
Okay,
possession,
good.
I forgot to bring it. I also love the tags.
Oh yeah. So I wanted to be supportive, and I got my sad boy T-shirt, but I was kind of perplexed because I've never got a shirt where the tag
What?
it's inside out.
Okay, people have been emailing me. They're like, I need to read. Like, I swear they asked me, and I'm like, that's not supposed to be. We're supposed to be edgy. You're just supposed to cut the tags off.
Dude, I was like, what the fuck?
Thank you for supporting. I was like,
There. Solution.
oh, easy. Yeah, they're easy to rip off.
But I was just like, I thought they made a mistake. I was like, wow.
No,
What?
that's how edgy we are. We're inside out.
Okay.
team.
No, I like the idea. I mean, it's cool.
That's
I just
funny.
didn't realize.
We were the same shirt. There's so many options I could have chose. I like that we had the same shirt. You can get them at sadboy2005.com.
I'm a sad boy fan.
Are you?
Mhm.
We have a new music video out, Mulholland Drive. It's our last one for a couple months, but hey, it's a good push. It's good out there. We did it in December. We were COVID safe.
Yeah, go check out the new sad boy song. I am a sad boy. Is that what you call your fans? Sad men? I'm a sad man.
Yeah.
What's the name of your stands?
Oh, our stands?
Yeah.
We don't really have any.
A sad boy. I'm a sad boy.
Okay, yeah, I like that. I mean, I'm the sad boy, so I think of them as just like
Sad.
my depressed friends.
Oh.
No?
You got to think. I know. I like the idea. I'm trying to think of a title for them, like pathetic losers.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna make a joke, but that sounded like bullying. I was gonna call you guys pathetic losers, and I was like, nah, that's so mean. You guys aren't pathetic losers. You guys are my cult members.
I'm a pathetic loser.
Do you want to do a Sad Boy 2005 music collab? Because you're very musical. You're really good at music,
Yeah,
actually.
I'm in.
What kind of music did you listen to? Because everyone was kind of pissed that you did not know MCR and Gerard Way.
I know. Listen. I can't control. I can't go back in history and change history. I don't know what to tell you. I like classic rock.
Like
and-
what? What do you?
Oh, you know what I was
listen
listening to back then? I was listening to like Motown and oldies and stuff.
I love
Really?
Motown.
Yeah. I know you want to leave me, but I refuse to let you go. That kind of stuff.
If I gotta beg,
Bleed for your sympathy. I don't mind, cause you mean that much to me. You don't have to pray. Sweet darling, we don't come, girl. We're gonna get claimed for being so on pitch.
Love
I
it.
think we're pretty good.
That's my mom's favorite era of music, so that's what we listened to growing up, of course.
I think we're like above average.
We would make
musically.
such a funny, horrible but funny
We should do something. No, I think
acapella group. Can we-
No, Scooter. No. Scooter. What is the name of the cult? The Levels? No. there's a joke. Okay. We've had this joke in the community for a long time, and I swear to God, please don't meme it, okay? But the joke is like my biggest fear is people are gonna start calling themselves the Levelers, and I was like, please don't call yourselves anything, please. Please. I will die. I know it's funny. It's so funny. It is. It's so funny. Like, it would be so funny, but it's also so not funny because you just know one fucker in the audience is going to be crazy. You know, you just know you need one fucking person in an audience to really kill the buzz, you know? And someone's just going to go around starting churches in the name of the levelers. Like, I'm going to fucking die. Okay. This is why I don't write the levels down in a book. Because I followed every philosophy clique, even Rand. Like, Rand was like the greatest example I could have used. Rand started her little club, and now she's just got a bunch of loser men who are obsessed with her and sucking her toes in the afterlife. And like, that's my nightmare. My nightmare is having like a horde of followers who are like, Rand is everything. She changed my life. Only be like, it was Brittany Simon. I'm just, please. I know Rand. Anyways, I don't want to talk about it. But could you imagine? Girl, please.
Can we do acapella group?
Oh, I love acapella. I love acapella so much.
I love that.
What's the one that's like ba da 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 da? You know that one? She's got eyes that seems to me reminds me of. You know what I'm talking about? From Step Brothers?
Yeah.
What? That's not Motown?
Acapella.
That's Guns N' Roses.
No, but you said acapella. Yeah, Step Brothers. They have a family of four that do that song.
Yeah, but you know that's not the original song. That's like a rock song.
Okay. We established I'm the rocker and you're not. You're the Motown.
Okay, but then why are you singing acapella?
It's an acapella song from Step Brothers. It's a classic scene that
Oh my
everybody
God,
knows. Everybody
really?
roast Ethan in the comments for not knowing this either because this is a famous pop culture reference.
I don't know this reference. I actually didn't love Step Brothers. There, I said it. I actually think it was one of my least favorite Will Ferrell's.
Every single person knows. I don't even like
Step
Will Ferrell.
Brothers?
Are you kidding?
Wait, are you trying to claim that Step Brothers is a cornerstone of cultural norms?
I think it's like pretty memeable. Like, I like the memes from Step Brothers, but I didn't like the movie. And I watched a lot of Will Ferrell growing up. Okay.
Thank you. 1,000%. I don't even like Will Ferrell, John C. Reilly that much, but like I know all the scenes and lines from Step Brothers.
I do think that's unusual that you're so familiar with Step.
Chad says hearing her sing, knowing she's performing on Broadway next week is so wild. Yeah, why is she performing on Broadway? Because like it's not like Trisha can sing. I thought Broadway was like actually like good singers, which was the point. No shade. Like I actually think most movies should just cast Broadway singers since they actually can sing and celebrities can't. So many actors and actresses like literally can sing. I don't know why they keep putting them in musicals. I feel like they should just hire Broadway singers. So, you know, but I know Broadway isn't always like you can be a non-singer on Broadway, right? Like I saw a Broadway play. That was not technically a musical. Wasn't a musical. But she going to be in a musical, you know? Girl, Wendy Williams was on Broadway. It's all about money. That's what I thought. It's all about celebrity status, you know? I always associate Broadway with musicals, but obviously there's non-musicals.
Step Brothers.
You don't have one quote you know from Step Brothers. It's the fucking catalog.
Yeah, I can say this. More activities. More space for activities.
Is that a line?
Yeah, hello.
Okay.
And they moved the bed
So
over?
you know, okay, so you know. So it's classic.
I'm going to disagree on that.
I don't
But
like
regardless,
it. I'm not
I think we
saying
should
I
do a
like it.
cappella group.
Oh, like Trisha's doing her own show. I get it. Is that what's happening? Let's make a meme come true. Trisha Paytas' big Broadway dream, Monday, February 3rd at 8 p.m. Oh, she's just like renting out the thing. Okay, so she's not on Broadway. Am I confused about what being on Broadway is? I think I don't know anything about this bubble. Isn't Broadway like high-end productions, or can anyone just like rent to be on Broadway? Am I dumb? It's about the theater? Oh, yeah, I don't know anything about this bubble, but good for her. I'm happy for her. She must be very happy. I'm genuinely like happy when people fulfill their dreams because it is a dream, but I don't understand it. I don't know what to compare it to. I need like a comparison. Like, is this like being on a New York Times bestseller list? Is that what this is? Is that what it is? Is it like being on the New York Times bestseller list? You know? No, I think it's actually made for her. She was a pretty A-list cast, actually. She has a pretty A-list cast. Oh. I'm confused again. So there's going to be a cast? Has over 20 million followers. She's just like you. Okay, well, slow down there, buddy. But she's always dreamed of being on Broadway in February. Blah, 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 blah. Trisha is going to get their, wow, nice pronouns there. Get their 1 in a million shot to make their dream a reality. All in support of the entertainment community fund. Come for this epic musical, numbers, surprise special guests, and maybe even Broadway's first live mukbang. That's pretty funny. Look it up, Broadway League. Stay to celebrate big dreams. Okay. Well, cute. It's all about Broadway stars teaching Trisha how to make a musical. Oh, that's cute. Okay, well, I hope it goes well. Break a leg, as they say. break a leg, as they say.
Okay. Honestly, I'm really good at it. I have some friends in pentatonics. Mitch Grassy's a friend of mine.
Oh.
Well, people will not even remember who they are once we start.
First of all, they're like Grammy Award winners. I dated one of them.
You did?
What?
Avi.
You should date
I threw,
everyone.
Yeah, I threw his stuff out of my house because he was an asshole. But
Oh.
Did he
Jewish,
ever sing
though.
to you?
He was one of those. Don't ever date a singer. He just sang all the time, and he'd always have his guitar out, just ready to sing.
Is that annoying?
It's annoying.
It's like, get a life, dude. I'm
I
not
liked it for a
impressed.
minute because he was also
Yeah.
bass, so all he did was like boom, 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 boom.
Whoa, I
I
could do
wouldn't say
that.
dated. We hooked up on Tinder and hung out a lot. So I don't want just to clarify, we weren't like boyfriend girlfriend, but we
Mhm.
did like hook up. He
Wow.
like, lived with me because he was cheap and like all this stuff like that. But
Wait, so are they're not making money, those guys? Because
he
there's so
quit.
many of them.
He quit. No, Mitch is balling. Mitch and no, they're
That's
balling.
that's the problem with being in a band with like 20 people, though, is that like even if you make a ton of money, you're not going to get that much. There's like 20 people.
Hold on. Chad Great, who's Maiden, says, honestly, she does have a way of realizing her dreams. I'm impressed with the aspect of her, if I'm being honest. Can I be honest with you? You can make your dreams come true. It is the easiest, hardest thing you'll ever make happen, but it is possible. Like, dreams really do come true. The reason your dreams don't come true is because they're bad dreams. Like, they're not the right dream. Trisha often picks the right dreams for herself, the dreams that fit her narrative. All my dreams came true once I picked the right narrative. Once I picked the actual narrative that was supposed to be my timing and my life, it came true. But every time I tried to aim for a dream that wasn't really my dream, it never worked. I really think like dreams come true because what they are is you're setting goals that actually fit your joy, not goals that you think you should do because, you know, it's what you want. Trisha wanted to be famous. She got famous. Wanted to be on Broadway. Did it on Broadway. Like, I really do think dreams come true. But I think people they pick the wrong dreams. So good for her.
Well, how are
Okay,
you going to make a
like
living?
5. Pentatonics is 5. Penta.
Oh, okay. So
And
that's a
also,
lot.
Hey, we could have Mitch and Scott teach us how to teach it, and we could perform. They sold out the Hollywood Bowl
Mitch?
3 nights. Mitch,
He's not even part of Pentatonic.
no, he is.
Okay.
Avi's not.
Avi's not, loser.
He's Jewish though. He was the Jewish member of the band.
Yeah, well, they cut him out. Not surprised. More fucking racial inequality.
Yeah, but if you're serious, I have a whole list of ideas if we want to ever do like on the field stuff. We did the goat yoga. I guess it wasn't a big hit, but
I think we should go to Hollywood, stand on the corner, and do doo-wop.
acapella or doo-wop?
It's the same.
It's really not. There's very
Oh
different.
my god. Okay.
Doo-wop is like Mr. Sandman. Yes, bring me a dream. Da, 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 da. Yeah.
Yeah, I know my shit.
So that's
At Disneyland, they do a cappella singers, and they're so good. And I do love that. I don't even know if Disney does it anymore, but Disney used to have like the greatest a cappella. I loved it. That says, how does one know which one is the right dream? Honestly, trial and error. It took me over a decade of doing YouTube to really realize it was my dream, to be honest with you, because I wasn't sure. For like 10 years of trying YouTube, I didn't know if it was really my dream. And then I realized, like, okay, I know what my dream is, but it also might not be something you can verbalize. Like, I don't think I could actually verbalize to you what my dream is. And I'm not going to try, right? Like, I'm not going to try, but I will say that I don't think I could actually verbalize to you internally, like, what is my dream. All I know is I made it happen. And all I know is I'm going to continue to make it happen. But it's never like when I was a kid, I thought my dream was to be on the radio, or I thought my dream was to be an author, or I thought my dream was to be something specific, like a vision. I had a vision in my head of what I wanted, and it never happened. Now, to be fair, a part of what I learned in therapy was instead of shooting for the life I think I want, I should shoot for the life that works for me. And that's what I tried to do is I tried to be as happy and joyful as possible. And what ended up happening was just what ended up happening. Instead of fighting my joy, I actually just admitted, like, yeah, this is what makes me happy. A part of what I was saying to you guys the other day, like, I don't want to garden my own vegetables, was me actually like trying to get you to understand, like, I love the aesthetic of like gardening and homesteading. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. And that is such a like an honest thing that took me years to realize, like, I don't have to want to do it just because I like the way it looks. But we have this idea that if we like the way it looks, we should go for it. I love the way musicians look. I love their fashion. Like, I used to be obsessed with Gaga, and right now I'm so into FKA Twigs, and I love their aesthetic and I love their music. I don't want to be a singer. Like, I don't want to be a musician. But when I was a kid, we all tried to start a band, right? I think I've been in like 3 different bands, right? Like, as kids, you're like, I'm going to start a band. I'm going to be an all girls group. I'm going to play the guitar. My brother bought me a guitar and I was like, I'm going to do this. My dad bought me a guitar. Like, I was like, my mom put me in piano lessons. Like, you literally think this is what I want. But then you realize like, oh, this is not what I want. Like, I do not want it. I'm not going to feel good doing this. I don't want to do this, So what I realized for myself is that I had to really ask myself, like, what is your dream? What is your joy? And how do you make that happen? And what is that going to look like? Versus like, what is it? What sounds cool? What looks cool? What feels like it might be cool? And then try it and see if it works. You know how many things I have failed to do? And every failure led me closer and closer to my success. Truly, as Barack Obama said, right? Like, without failure, there is no success. I'm kind of quoting him, but like, I remember him saying something to that effect. And I think that's what's been so true for me, is that I don't want to do that. It sounds cool. I love the aesthetic. I don't want to do it. And I'm not going to do it. And I'm not going to feel pressured to do it. So I'm going to do whatever I want, and that's the focus.
That's
That's both.
things.
It's both. It's a mouth. It's vocal shit.
No, acapella is harmonizing and stuff, like making the beats and boom, 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 like that.
And actually, I just started getting into this YouTube channel. They're called ADHD Love. They're a TikTok family, but they actually like their YouTube channel. And they talked about like dreaming and how I don't know their names yet, but the girl in the relationship or AFAB person in the relationship, they were saying that they thought they were too old to be a successful musician. And I understand that narrative because you think like, oh my gosh, after 25, it's too late for me. But the reality is like, it literally gets better. Like, it literally gets better as you age. You know yourself more. So now the thing that actually got them out of debt and put them, I think I don't know their pronouns. They could be a she, they could be a he. I don't know their pronouns. So I'm just going neutral here. But they really got out of debt and out of their rut actually by selling a song, not their own. And then now they're in a successful band. But now, even more than that, they're a YouTuber. They have books they've sold, like as a couple and stuff. They're autistic, neurodivergent, ADHD. There's a whole. It's really interesting when you think your life. When you don't understand, like there's waves to your life. Like Vera Wang sold her first dress at like 50 or something, right? Like Vera Wang became a fashion icon at 50. Right? I always try to remember that it's not about the age. It's about the era of your life. It's about you. It's about you. What era of your life are you in? And it just gets better as you get better, right? So I don't know if you guys want to check out their channel. I really liked it. ADHD Love. I've really been enjoying their podcasts.
Capella's not.
Doo-wop is not like bass. It's not doing the instruments. It's not doing that.
Do you know what you're talking about?
Doo-wop. Okay.
Do you know what you're talking about?
You need like a bass. You need like a beat.
So doo-wop has instruments?
No, acapella does with your mouth.
Can someone fact check this?
He doesn't care.
Acapella is not a genre. It just means without instruments. It means
Right.
just doing music with your voice
okay,
alone.
But there is a distinction between doo-wop and acapella.
I think Dan just
Should we get them on the show? He loves Frenemies. I talked to him the other day.
Who, the outcast?
The other one from the group, the one that's like still in it and kicking it and killing it. I have a bunch of topics one day that we could do like pod, but I can't find them. I have so many notes and I
Well, let's get to the. I don't want to get distracted because I want to do the trivia.
Yeah, we need to do, and we got to make this sandwich.
I want to
got
see
the
the sandwich.
No hash browns today though. No tater tots.
I can't. After last week, honestly,
Okay,
it
but
ruined my
it
whole
goes
fuck. I ate so many
together.
things. Anyway,
Oh
we'll make
my
do.
god, what is that?
That was me. I'm sorry.
Ew.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
What?
So
Do you want me to make yours? Or
Before
you
we-
can make yours?
can you make mine? Because this is your specialty. Trisha wanted to make
Yeah.
grilled cheese and peanut butter sandwich.
And butter. Okay, Landowitz.
Sounds like a diet food.
Chewing the mic. The best way to eat is like you eat and you just go away from the mic. However, some would argue if you want ASMR eating, Zach Troy does though.
Yeah, I don't want ASMR eating. I'm horrified and disgusted. I was watching back our last episode where I was munching on tater tots the whole time, and Ela was like, she was getting mad at me.
Oh, does she?
She's like, Ethan, you keep chewing. I can't watch this. I was like, I'm so sorry. Yeah,
Wait,
she
why?
got all mad and then hate messaged Dan
Hate message? What is that?
because they're supposed to be my handlers.
Because
Dan's
I
not
wasn't
supposed-
telling him to stop.
It
So
is
today
funny
I'm
how
going to
you
tell
have
you to stop
handlers
every
here.
time you start doing
Well,
it.
I need help with certain things. You know, it's everyone's responsibility, right? Like to remember certain things. So
I get you. You're
because
busy.
it's too much for one person, generally speaking.
This cheese was already open. Did you already eat this? Do you want one or two slices on yours?
What you're the chef.
Two.
So anyway, before we get into the pop culture trivia, do you want to talk about
My Instagram never came back. Deleted forever.
No, not
Everything's
that.
up.
Not that. The whole Shane stuff because a lot developed
Oh.
since last you were on.
Yeah, but you kind of like your H3 Live is like the after show for frenemies. That's why I watch it. I'm always like, oh, okay, just keep following up.
Yeah, I mean,
You guys
there-
go harder on there.
There
I
was
like it.
there was just so much to talk about. I mean,
Honestly, there's nothing much to talk about. Ryland's a little weasel. They are gonna get away with this shit. They're gonna glaze over it because they're rich and they'll keep being successful. And they lied. Ryland's a weasel. He lied. No one cares about your podcast. That's the only way it got views. Turn off the comments. Silence your viewers. No one like that. It's gonna go down. Your podcast will be over soon.
could I make a comment on his podcast? It's called The Sip. It's like, could you try a little fucking harder? The Sip. It's like there's so many variations of tea styled podcasts and shows. The Sip, the tea, the
Weed, Bill
steamy,
Sesh,
the
yeah.
steam, the sesh.
Yeah, there's this
I've never heard the Sip though. Like, sorry, dude, that's just not cutting it. We gotta.
the sip, and also he's just like, I love that the sip is all about drama, and he's like, I hate drama, and also this is not fucking drama. This is something I told you guys as a friend that like affected me. I didn't start
Yeah.
any drama. I don't hate Jeffrey. I didn't hate you guys. You guys just started.
No, what? Chad says Trisha's Bird Box cosplay. That's my guess. It's pretty sick. Bird Box? Bird Box? Like the Sandra Bullock movie? Isn't this a My Chemical Romance cosplay? Isn't she Gerard Way again? For Danger Days? Wait, Bird Box. Bird That's so good. By the way, that movie gave me nightmares. I am such a scaredy cat. I need you to know that sometimes I see scary TikToks at night and then I have to turn on the lights and I can't go to sleep without a night light. And then I keep watching them. Like I watch like literally 2-second scary TikToks and I'm like, I'm fucked. I just saw a scary image. I'm dead.
Started becoming mean, and then all this other shit. By the way, I didn't even tell you this. Like all this other shit. Well, probably it doesn't matter. Who cares? But I started getting voice memos from people over the years of Shane shit talking me, like his actual audio. I didn't put it out there because I thought it was kind of weird, but I
Oh, that's
recapped what he
crazy.
said, and he basically like heard from Shane's. This is the first time I heard it because like Peter Mon said that he called me a he called me a sociopath. Which what? Like
You're right. I saw that video.
not everyone's a sociopath, Shane. Just because you had a fake ass therapist on
Shane
your
would
series that was
know.
whatever that got.
Sounds like he's a sociopath. If anyone is.
Literally.
Like, and also, he called me a pathological liar and a sociopath to Peter Mon because Peter Mon's like, oh yeah, Trish said she wants to hang out, and he's like, well, she's a pathological liar. I was like, it had nothing to do. It's not like I said, oh, Shane's like this, and he had
Also,
to
like nothing prompted him to talk shit behind you. He wasn't like, can I trust her? She was like, oh, I'm hanging out with her. He's like, oh, cool, I love her. She's one of my best friends. You'll have a good time. It's like, no, she's a pathological liar.
That was.
It's like, sorry.
And I hung out with Peter Mon after that, so clearly I wasn't a pathological liar because I did want to hang out with him. It was insane to me. Like, that to me was the scariest thing. Like, you expect it from Jeffrey. Jeffrey, once again, is going to get off the hook with this because he's a mean girl. He's known for that. That's his MO. I think he kind of likes it. Shane, however, is a little two-faced snake. Ryland is also a little two-faced snake. And I don't, honestly would rather be best friends with Jeffrey than have to see them ever again.
Well, at least you know what to expect with Jeffrey.
That's what I'm saying.
Because, like you said, he's just a douche. That's just his defining characteristic as a human being.
I get it. Hey, I mean, I get that. I respect it more, I should have known because everyone has these issues with him. I should have known.
But Shane, the so-called what is it?
Empath.
Yeah, the empath.
You know what? I kind of see it, chat. When she closes her eyes and looks down. Yeah, I kind of see it. I kind of see the Sandra Bullock. I kind of get what you're trying to say. I kind of see it.
Fucking
But
crack.
P.S. This was before Bird Box came out. I'm pretty sure, right, guys? I could be wrong, actually. When did Bird Box come out? Man, the way that took over Netflix.
No one can call you can't call yourself an empath. That's like saying I'm a good person. Like you can't just say that. You're obviously not if you have to say that you are. It's like people call themselves rich. Like if you have to call yourselves rich, you're not rich.
You're
like,
clearly not an empath by saying that.
No.
So anyway,
honestly, don't care. Honestly, I'm so over it. Like, don't disable your comments. You're a fucking coward. Like,
okay. So wait, let me give a timeline.
could you imagine if we disabled comments on frenemies?
Oh no!
Like, what's the point of
no,
the show
listen,
then?
I've been
Like-
shit on. I've been through drama. I've been through the ringer. Disabling comments and likes is like the one thing you don't do because it's like
Yeah, it so is.
it's like, dude, you are such a fuck. It's like, holy shit, you got to just own it, bruh.
Oh god, because the whole thing on his thing too, like addressing it was that like, I'm sorry, Trish can't express herself to us. Bitch, whenever I've ever had a problem expressing myself to anyone, I'm expressing myself right now, like I did to you. You're a little weasel.
She, if anything, she overexpressed, dude.
That's what I'm saying.
She's the world's fastest talker. You know what I mean? She got words per minute. She'll express her ass into the fucking
I was so
into a
pissed.
coma.
I'm shocked, but honestly, I'm in shock. I'm just in shock by it. Honestly, like, don't give a fuck.
So can I? Let's show the people what you're doing. Show me the butter. So
Yeah,
is
let me
that-
see.
This is hard to spread. I usually
So
use
is that going down on the grill or is that?
I feel
on
like
the
you should have
inside?
melted
Okay.
You
the
gotta grease it
butter.
up.
Yeah, I'm just making sure. I just want to know what's going on.
Is it
there.
It's hard
soft?
to spread because usually I use I can't believe it's not butter. I once had Fabio in a music video.
Can somebody plug in our George Foreman?
I once had Fabio in a music video, and he said every time someone says I can't believe it's not butter, he tells me he gets like $30,000. I don't think
What?
that's
Why?
true.
That's Fabio's line.
You remember he did all those commercials? I can't believe it's not butter.
Oh my God. You don't remember Fabio? Bro, you know what though? Who knows Kate Leopold? Does anyone know Kate Leopold? Because every time I think about I Can't Believe It's Not Butter, I also think of Kate Leopold. That's one of my favorite romance films that makes no sense, but we love it.
Butter.
Oh,
And so he told me, we did a music video in Maui together like a year ago, and he was just like, every time someone says that, you have to pay me $30,000. So I
Yeah,
just said
right.
it twice, so I guess we owe him $60,000.
yeah. I'm not paying you shit, Fabio. Come for me.
That might be
fucker.
true.
It's not true.
What? Bird Box came out in 2018? Whoa. Am I crazy or did it only come out 2 to 3 years ago? I does not feel like it came out. It feels like it came out like 4 years ago. 2018? What? I guess that makes sense because I was in California at the time. Like I was living with my sister and her then partner. And I remember because I watched it with him. And so, yeah, I guess. But damn. I guess it was so long ago. Yeah, pre-COVID and everything. That makes sense. So she could have been cosplaying Bird Box, but it's Broadway.
You don't think?
I can't believe it's not butter. Fabio, come get me.
90,000.
I'm gonna go bankrupt saying I can't believe it's not butter. So anyway, let me give a time.
And thank you for not using their name in the title. Although I did see that H3 Live, you guys used Shane's name.
Oh, but that doesn't include you. What did I say? Oh, I said Shane exposed himself or something.
So many Shane ones. I was like, okay. I mean, it's fine. Whatever. I don't care. I literally.
I figured because you weren't in it, it was fine because I was respecting you.
But we're still now. I'm part of the H3.
Oh, the extended universe.
Did we really call one Shane exposed himself?
Yes, Dan.
Shane.
Yes, we really did. Yeah, that's how we do it around here.
Shane exposed.
Yeah. And I don't mean and what's interesting is you guys didn't hear is that he actually exposed himself to children.
What?
No, I'm kidding. He didn't do that.
Oh,
I was like, but hey, guess what? They lied. So just lie.
Yeah.
No one's getting in trouble for lying anymore.
Yeah.
So just say
Okay,
whatever
wait.
you want to say.
Okay, let me give the timeline. So Rylan addressed Trisha on his podcast. He said he was confused and taken aback. We haven't watched this together. Let's watch it
Oh my God. This
while you're cooking. So
Because-
let's watch all these not drama videos. Let's watch.
Is this Shane's husband? Partner still? Was this that partner? I wasn't really watching Shane during this time. I fell off Shane a long time ago. Like I watched beginning original Shane, and I fell off Shane very way before this. So okay, they are married. Okay,
These these sick sadists.
and they have
this is drama.
babies.
Look how happy
Oh my
he is that
God.
Rylan's like, someone's actually talking about me.
What am I
Oh.
doing? I'm like a fucking
Yeah. Oh my God.
homeless weirdo.
No, it's like your bread has Tourette's. It's kind of funny.
My bread has Tourette's. Can you want to explain what that means?
That's like your physical. That's like the bread's version of your hand. You know, when you have your Tourette's. Because you were doing that, right?
This is what I look like as a human being, according to Trisha. Just crumbs, eviscerated.
It's fun though. Like it's fun when you like knowing that we're like cool and friends. Like it's fun to have someone like Tourette's. Just like Moses is like my Middle Eastern. You're my Tourette's.
You
friend.
like having tokens around.
You gotta collect them all.
Yeah, but I'm like a token like mental case. I'm the token
Right,
fat person.
right,
I'm the
right.
token like there's like a lot of token things about me.
Right.
So
Well,
like
I've never been a token.
I hate to say it, but in my friend group, I don't know if that's really that interesting. I think the token in my friend group would be somebody without any diagnoses.
I'm a token Jew. I mean, so is.
there's too many of those now. I have too many token Jews.
Yeah, I mean, LA's token Jew. You got. You basically. You.
I never had a problem with Tourette's though. So I do think it's kind of cool because it's like fun. We can make Tourette jokes about the bread and stuff.
I mean, you're making all the jokes, and I'm not sure they even make sense. But I don't take offense.
Oh, is it offensive?
No, I don't take offense.
But would people take offense to that if it wasn't you? I don't think so.
Some mate. I
I
don't.
think it's cute. I think it's a cute thing. When I watch your H3 Live, I was like, oh, I know what this is. It's Tourette's.
Right.
Wow.
I like being able to identify things like this non-binary thing that I am now. You know, when I thought I was like transgender, like I'm like, and like full, like what is the word they say? No cap. I love that there's non-binary out there. I did not know that was a thing. Non-binary means you can like switch genders. You can
Wait. So at this time, she identifies as a gay man, but just learned about non-binaryism? Interesting. So her pronouns are he, him, but now it's they, because even on the Broadway announcement, they use they as the pronouns.
can be two genders. Oh, let's put this in. Anyways, I love this new woke world where we have labels on things. I need to know what I am, and I like it.
We need to identify them so that we can
Is that okay?
joke on them. Yeah, it's just heating up.
Okay.
Okay, let's watch Rylan the Weasel. He looks like a weasel a little bit.
No, but
Sorry.
he weaseled
Whatever. You look like a weasel and nobody likes you.
Okay, well. let's not
Trisha's
go that
friendship
far.
means more
Oh,
to me
wait,
than.
before, can you pause that? TTT. He canceled. He erased the first episode of The Sip because the first episode is all about how he wasn't friends with Lizzie, his co-host, because she was friends with someone that was mean, that he didn't like, that he thought was toxic,
Oh,
and she stayed friends. with
irony
The Sip.
alert.
Yeah, and he's like, I didn't want to stay friends with you, so for 4 years we didn't talk because you stayed friends with this person who
And
was
then
toxic.
fast forward, he's like, I'm friends with Jeffrey.
And Trish.
Can you see the smoke on the camera?
Okay, here I'm ready to put
I think
it
it's fine. I think maybe there's just some. Yeah, it's fine. It just needs some.
Here, I'm ready to put it
needs
in. Let me put some
something.
peanut butter on it now.
It doesn't smell.
Ugh,
bad. I think it's just like
peanut
steam.
I
butter,
think it's
bro.
okay. Here, I'm gonna put peanut butter and we're ready to go.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Sorry, Sorry.
So,
Okay.
so anyway, let's watch. So
Anyways, yeah, let's watch.
let's watch the weasel.
Love it extra.
A headlining story on this podcast. I hate that we're a podcast that does hot topics, and I've somehow
I was,
Your whole
I was saying, live by the sword, die by the sword, motherfucker. That's how the game works. Trust me. You can't just sit there on the sideline and just laugh at everybody. I mean, bitch, now you're in it, and now that you're in it, you disable the comment.
And by the way, because Jet says since you've said the neurodivergent thing, I can't stop seeing her need to categorize. Well, I'll just say that BPD is neurodivergency. From my understanding, personality disorders are considered neurodivergency, as would be like I think Tourette's is considered neurodivergency, if I'm not mistaken, right? Like, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's considered. Neurodivergency is a pretty big umbrella term, and it's a pop culture term. It's not a medical term. So lots of things can be considered neurodivergence, but trauma is also neurodivergent. Yeah, so PTSD is neurodivergence, right, as an example. So I actually do think Trisha is just by definition of that definition neurodivergent, but is she autistic neurodivergent or BPD neurodivergent? You know?
Comments and likes. I mean, dude, own your shit. That's when the tea gets too hot, and he's like that girl at McDonald's who spilled all over himself and got third-degree burns. You remember that?
No, when was that? Also put the peanut butter on the other side of the butter bread. So when people who didn't know about peanut butter grilled cheese,
It's a
when
lot of
Elvis
peanut butter.
used to do this, he would put it on the
Wow.
other side of the bread.
Yeah, you see how he died?
Oh, he had a heart attack. Huh? I'll definitely have a heart attack. That's how I'm gonna die. Screenshot this when I'm like dead. You can be like, see, she predicted her own death. It'll definitely be a heart attack. I can feel it.
Well, heart attacks is kind of easy to like prophesize because you're like, I'm just gonna eat. You're like, okay, I'm gonna have a heart attack, so you could definitely try to make that happen.
Yeah, I'm gonna start owning a Korean fried cheese place
Yeah.
story.
and
So
so far, you're
it's gonna happen.
yeah,
It's fine.
yeah. God bless. I mean, hey, we all gotta die, right?
Fun fact, you know how Trisha, it doesn't matter, like Trisha's cooking and her sleeves are like this, and she's like getting sandwiches ready. I literally cannot, because I guarantee you I will make a mess. When I cook, I have got to move my sleeves up, and I sometimes have to take off my clothes because I just know I'm gonna be messy and I know I'm gonna make a mess. I could never make a peanut butter sandwich like this and not get food on me. It's impossible. Like the way I have to clean up after myself after everything. And yeah, if we had a dog, it would be eating off the kitchen floor every time I cooked.
Okay.
So anyway,
Do we have a flipper? Actually, we have to flip it, right? Or you just pick up with your hands,
we need a
Like a little-
We need a spatula.
Yeah.
Can you grab one?
right?
So anyway, the guy has the balls to complain. He's doing a tea channel, and when he spills the tea on himself, it gets burned. He goes and cries. Grow up.
topic that I feel I have to address in some sort of way because I've been flooded on all
He really thinks.
elements of social media
He really
regarding
thinks he's
this
fixing this?
situation.
Yeah.
and
Also, who cares? I mean, with peace and love, Rylan, we want to know what the fuck Shane thinks.
Like right.
The Sip, host of The Sip. Am I going too hard?
Not at all. This is like comical. I'm just like, this was to me. I was just like, are you an idiot? Like this is.
We want to know what Shane thinks.
This makes me like Jay and Jeffrey just being like, this is nothing. Like what the hell? Like you're so yeah.
Also, apparently, Shane is sitting in the room while they film.
Yeah, he
I
always
heard.
is. I was on the sip. I was a guest on the sip.
And he just sits in there. Thank you, baby. It's
He
kind of
edits
odd.
it too. Thank you.
It's kind of weird. It's a disembodied hand just putting a spatula on
I'm
the
down
table.
with it. Yeah, I mean, he also edits, but he knows. I mean, they're like a duo. He probably.
But that's what I'm
runs
saying.
it.
So Rylan's out there like talking and then acting like Shane isn't there. Like we want to know what Shane thinks, Rylan. I mean, with peace and love. I mean, what the fuck? Who are you?
Trish is mad at us right now, and I guess the only I'm confused. I was taken back
No,
a little
you put
bit,
it
and I
back.
understand like she's
sit
had
up.
drama with Jeffrey
Yeah,
and
sit up.
Hair by Jay, who has. Hair by Jay obviously said horrific things that I don't stand by. I don't support. Obviously, I support Trisha over Hair by Jay.
Okay,
Like,
so notice this
I've
is a really
never-
illuminating comment. I support Trisha over Hair by Jay, not Jeffrey.
He doesn't support Jeffrey.
Like, of course you will support Trisha over Hair by Jay. You just said you don't even know him.
When he knows that it's all Jeffrey said. To me.
Yeah, the whole issue is Jeffrey.
I can't get over she's making a grilled cheese sandwich with butter, cheese, and peanut butter. I can't get over it. Has anyone tried this?
Yeah.
It's like, wow, bold stance to make. Dumbass.
followed this man. I don't know this man. I've met him once in passing.
Yeah.
I met him once in passing, so yes, I support Trisha over him.
But my whole issue had nothing to even do with Jay. I'm just like, oh, he confirmed what Jeffrey was saying.
Yes.
Like it wasn't even who cared. And for the record, and Jay even said this. For the record, Jay didn't say anything bad to my face in Vegas. It was all, and I told him Jeffrey threw out my Balenciaga.
Yes,
Jeffrey
yes.
slid the thing off my hand. So he's like, I don't support things to Hair with Jay. He's repeating. It's like it honestly like
bullshit.
The fact that I'm so heavily involved with this really does break my heart
So-
because I love Trisha so much.
Right.
Yeah.
I consider her one of
So
my closest
slam it.
friends. We see her more than I see really anyone besides
Slam
you
it.
because you
It's
come
hot.
over weekly
It's
for
hot.
this podcast. And
Yeah.
I guess at the end of the day, I truly
No. Oh, you don't need to.
wish
You don't need to
she would
fix
have
that.
come to me as
I
a
love.
friend.
By the way,
Sorry.
by the way, Rylan, this is how much we care about you. I'd rather.
I was gonna say, literally, this is so funny watching them not give a fuck talk about grilled cheese sandwiches as he's like talking. Let me rewind that.
Yes.
Jeffrey
Yes.
the thing off my hand. So he's like, I don't support things to hear what Jay. He's repeating. It's like, it honestly, like,
the
Bullshit.
fact that
This moment is just for us to observe how chaotic it is, but like he's being so heartfelt, but also not heartfelt, and then Trisha just like does not care.
I'm so heavily involved with this really does break my heart
Yeah.
because I love Trisha so much.
Right.
Yeah.
I consider her one of
So
my closest
slam it.
friends. We see her
I like how he's talking about how much he loves Trisha and she's one of his closest friends on the podcast and not to Trisha. I hate YouTube. I hate YouTubers. I hate all of you. I'm never talking to another YouTuber again. Why are you saying this on a podcast and not to Trisha? She's one of my closest friends. I love her. Tell her that, dummy. What are you talking about? I'm so sick of fucking YouTubers communicating via stream and YouTube. Talk to each other in private, dum-dums.
more than I see really anyone besides
Slam
you
it,
because you
push
come
it. It's
over
hot.
weekly
It's
for
hot.
this podcast. And
Yeah.
I guess at the end
That's
of the
okay.
day, I truly
No. Oh, you don't need to.
wish
you don't need to
she
fix
would have
that.
come to me as
I
a
love.
friend.
By the way,
Sorry.
by the way, Rylan, this is how much we care about you. I'd rather grill a sandwich on the fucking panini press than listen to your ass drone on and on about. You know what I mean? Fuck you,
I
dude.
didn't know this close, so it cooks it at the same time on
Yes,
the
that's
side.
what a panini press is.
No. I
Yes,
thought I had to flip them.
you're blown away by this technology.
Whoa. Oh my God.
I know what to buy you. I'm gonna buy you a wedding gift. A
Yeah.
bedazzled George Foreman grill.
Our realtor already gave us one. Not
Oh.
bad.
Who gave you?
Bedazzled.
Who gave you?
Our realtor for our housewarming gift. He got us a panini.
I'm sorry, that's a little bit of a ghetto gift for a fucking new,
No, hey,
like
hey.
millions of dollar house. Like, what's a panini
mean-
press? Like $20?
Well, it was
I mean,
a bougie one. How long does this take? I'm very
It's really
curious.
fast.
So it's done?
No, it's not done. I'll let you know. I'm sorry. What? I feel like
What
you
is
got
he supposed to
because
get
his
us?
commission. He made hundreds of thousands of dollars from that commission. You don't buy panini press. That's what you buy for like a fucking wedding for somebody you don't care about.
You said you were going to
Well, I was kidding. I was kidding. I wouldn't actually buy you that.
I mean, it's fine. We actually
But the-
don't want presents for our wedding. We have enough. Nobody needs to. You could donate to something. Maybe the transit quality.
To the
Award.
human fund. Seinfeld
human?
reference.
Nobody likes Seinfeld. He's my least favorite.
Literally. Okay, I'm not going to get into that.
oh.
I can't. I'm just going to forget you said that.
Stereotypes Jewish people. He does. You.
I'm just going
So
to.
it's okay
Excuse
if
me.
Jerry
Excuse me, Trisha? She goes, I hate Jerry Seinfeld. He stereotypes Jewish people. Trisha, 30 minutes ago, talking about how she has token Jews in her life.
Are you
Seinfeld
seriously going to
stereotypes
talk
Jewish?
shit about anyone stereotyping Jewish people? Jewish people are like a fetish to you.
Is it done?
What do you think? The butter's like what?
Oh.
God.
Okay, but even Curb, like I can't watch because it's just like a little too much.
First of all, Curb has nothing to do with Seinfeld, okay?
Same guy, right?
Yes, but we're talking about.
I don't like it.
I can't. I
For
just
the
can't.
record, before anyone calls me anti-Semitic, I don't like Friends either. I just don't like any of those shows in New York. I don't like New Yorkers. No offense.
Okay, I can't.
Okay, I don't know.
We're moving on.
Yeah, worst take
What
Trisha's
were we
ever
talking
had.
Whatever.
So let's
Seinfeld
listen to
is
this dumbass.
Seinfeld and Friends actually are hands down like one of my favorite rewatch shows. I probably rewatched both of those shows so many times, like dozens, if not like 30 times. Like it's stupid.
Roll on and on.
This really does break my heart because I love Trisha so much.
Shut up.
I
You don't love anything but
consider her
yourself,
one of
money,
my
and
closest
shame.
friends. We see her more than I see really anyone besides you because you come over weekly for this podcast. And I guess at the end of the
Who's
day,
that
I
girl?
truly
I don't even know who this girl is. I only know he's Shane's husband.
wish she would have come to me as a friend if she was hurting like the way that she is.
came to
Yeah.
him. Every time they hung out with me, my birthday, Shane's birthday, all throughout the summer when Shane was getting canceled, they came to my house, and all I kept saying is how Jeffrey sucked and how I'm still fucking upset by it. Like, how are you guys still friends? But I didn't even judge them for being friends. I was like, okay, they need to get the coin or whatever because they're not gonna make videos anymore. And I was like, I wasn't even judging. But like the fact that he's like, she should have come to us. And then when Shane texted me about it, I came to him and he's like, well, let's just forget it happened. I don't believe you. What the fuck do you want from me?
Yeah, it's like, well, obviously when you told them they didn't take it seriously, which is completely evident by the fact that he says here, we're friends with both of them and they're having a drama. So it's like, what exactly did you expect her to tell you? You know?
Exactly. And
Have I seen New Girl? Yes, and I actually think it's one of the best sitcom endings that I've seen. I love it. Chad says, I love Curb Your Enthusiasm clips on YouTube. Larry being technically right, but since the truth is not socially acceptable, he's perceived as the villain. He is the villain. He is. The point of Curb Your Enthusiasm is that he sounds socially correct like Dr. House, but he's not. The whole, guys, I'm going to have to explain this to you and hold your hand while I do it. The whole meta around characters where the male character is telling everyone the truth, but it's not socially acceptable is he is the villain. That is what the villain does. Because the villain is non-compassionate, non-empathetic, does not care about people or how society runs. That's why Dr. House is like a sociopath. That's why like Curb Your Enthusiasm, he's basically a sociopath. He's just the rudest person ever. And the idea is like, this is not helping anybody. And he's not doing it because it's right. He's doing it because he's the villain. That's the meta around these like narratives. The fact that boys watch these shows, and even I watched these shows when I was younger, and I thought, oh yeah, this is what truth is. That's not what truth is. And listen to my autistics in the audience. Listen to me, autistics. These are not the good guys. These are the villains. You do not want to be this person. You do not want to be this person. Okay? Yes, Maiden says truth without kindness is cruel. Exactly. Okay? That's the point of these shows, is like, we think we want the truth, but what we want is we want compassion and kindness through that lens, right? So that's what's important. Chaz says, I haven't seen too much of the show, but I was thinking about when the lady asked him not to let her eat dessert no matter what. He asked, are you sure, multiple times, and she said yes, then womp womp. Yeah, I mean, obviously it's like for comedic. I don't know that scene you're talking about. Obviously it's like for comic, you know, it's supposed to be comedic and funny and cringy. But I also think it's like interesting the way that, you know what I'm talking about, those boy bubbles, and myself included. When I was younger, we like romanticized the Dr. Houses without understanding like these are the villains. Because we literally thought like, yeah, being edgy and honest and truthful is good, but it's not honesty or truth. It's just your bitterness showing through. People mistake honesty for bitterness. Like they think, oh, I'm being so honest, but you're actually just being a bitch.
For the record, Rylan was like, "Oh yeah, Jeffrey's mean to me and Morgan. She doesn't give a shit about us. Like he only likes Shane, and like it's true. Like Jeffrey just likes the people."
Well, to be honest, who likes Rylan?
No comment. Honestly, it took me a minute.
I like being a bitch now to them.
I mean, for the record, I really didn't talk to him that much. I talked to Shane.
So what did he do if you're ever at the house? What does Royland do?
He's very quiet, which I don't judge. I mean,
he's there?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And
Interesting.
They
talked
asked
it
me to
out
marry
with me,
them, like, and they
I
talked about it on his
wished
podcast. Like, I was supposed to marry them. Like, I was like that
Oh my
close to
God.
them. They asked me last year, like, this is insane to me. This is insane. This, and then obviously all the spiral of him talking shit about me throughout the years. It's insane. I've never once said anything bad about Shane, and I and the reason I'm so vocal about this, everyone's like, get over it, whatever. The reason I'm so vocal about it is because I was so vocal for him, being like, Shane's like a person, all this. No, Shane's like a piece of shit person, and like I don't know any of this stuff because I blindly defended him, so I don't know like these other things that were happening. But honestly, he's like a shit person, so I just have to reiterate, I do not defend him. I do not stand by him. He's an actual shit person. I take back everything I've ever said because I thought it was a different person than I knew. Like this is a different person, so maybe he
Has he not tried to
For 12 years? For 12 years? I mean, maybe.
reconcile
I mean,
at
I
all?
blocked him on everything, so
Oh.
which is good. Respect my boundaries. Don't contact me.
I think it should be more brown.
I like it buttery.
You do? Okay, I'll take it however you like it.
Okay. Here, oh my God, you're playing with the crust.
I know, it's disgusting. I'm a fucking psycho. So as you're scooping, I'll keep playing.
wouldn't have played out on the internet like this. I just am really honestly confused because I see her all of the time. And even after the last time Jeffrey was physically on this podcast, I was at her house and we had a wonderful, loving time. And I understand maybe it's hard for her to express her actual feelings towards Jeffrey to us,
Bro.
or the gravity in which she's feeling feelings towards Jeffrey. When
I have a hard time expressing how I feel about someone I hate.
Can you unplug that, AB?
I can do it. Fine.
It's super condescending, the whole thing. I wish she would have told me. She has a hard time expressing herself. It's like, shut up, dude.
I was literally like gonna let it go until I saw this, and I was like, "This is someone who's supposedly my best friend, all this stuff like that. Like he knows all this stuff. Like he's so fake. The fakeness is like insane to me. It's
They're literally doing everything they can to not condemn Jeffrey.
to get that paycheck. But guess what? Conspiracy Pallet's on sale. Everything that Shane has on Jeffrey's site was up 50% off now. So obviously they're trying to cut ties or something.
They bought too much shit. That's what happened.
Oh my God.
you know, we're specifically friendly with Jeffrey. So maybe it's hard for her to like ask me to cut him off. But at the same time,
Would you? It's like, what do you?
Yeah,
What's,
what am I supposed
yeah.
to say? Don't be
Who
friends with
said
him.
that?
Yeah. It's so crazy. But me, I freaking, if they don't like someone, I blindly cut that person out of my life. I'm just like, yeah, those people are assholes too. They're out of my life too. Like, but they know in so much detail. And then they also, Shane saying, I'm scared of Jeffrey. Rylan saying, yeah, Jeffrey's not nice. And then defend, like, I'm just in shock. But not only did they didn't have to throw Jeffrey under the bus to defend me. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, the fact that he's like putting it all on me, the blame on me, being like, well, Trisha didn't come to us. Bull fucking shit.
Yeah,
Like,
he didn't say a
this guy's
single
going
thing.
down. No one fucking cares. You were irrelevant before. Now you're really irrelevant. No. Shane's talented. Rylan is just
The whole like irrelevant conversation feels really stupid to me. I don't like it. I don't get it. What's the point of saying that? Like you're irrelevant. Like is everyone's ego so like focused in being relevant? Like who fucking cares? Like if somebody, you know what I'm saying? Like that just feels so like celebrity brained where like you're not even famous. It's like, okay, 99% of the population isn't famous. Like, but then I guess like like this is what's important to these people, is like being popular or relevant, like so not important to normal people's lives. Like, I'm sorry, just like so stupid.
Marrying someone who's talented. Okay, don't.
It-
How do you feel? It's not melted up? No, it's good. This looks melted.
Though I will say, I do think it's cringe that like people's spouses try to make podcasts when like, who the fuck are you? You know, I do think it is cringe when everybody, their mom tries to make a podcast without like having their own thing. And I do think that's like so lame, but you do you. Like some people just do that. They piggyback off other people's success, like in order to like build something. It's whatever. But I can see why that's annoying. Like, why do you have a podcast? But then people, I mean, if fans watch it, right? You might as well make some money.
Melted.
Verdict's out.
Whoa.
Is that right?
Well, I will say I don't like how it pressed down. I think the flip would have been better on a
Oh,
slope.
the press, because yeah.
But it's good.
Okay.
You just can't taste the. It flattened it too much. Do you like it with the peanut butter though?
I'm processing. I don't think so.
With a little bit of the texture, you don't like it?
No, it looks
Well, you had
horrible.
two bites, so you didn't hate it. Or you're just like trying.
I want to give it a fair chance.
It literally looks horrible.
No.
I'm not convinced Trisha likes this. I am not convinced she thinks it's good. I don't think she tastes her food. I don't think Trisha tastes food. I'm like deeply convinced this woman eats and doesn't taste anything she eats. Like I'm telling you, she doesn't eat food. She just does it because she thinks it's like she disassociates when she eats. I'm telling you. She said she doesn't chew, she just swallows. Well, maybe that's it because like that there's no way. Like I cook so much food. You can cook with nut butters and make it delicious. Like there's so many peanut butter based savory dishes you can make. So much food around the world cooks with peanut butter. But peanut butter with cheese and butter, like I'm almost tempted to try it just to say like no. You know what? Absolutely not. I don't know, man.
It's like warm and like gooey.
Ugh.
I don't like the cheese and the peanut butter is not it.
Really?
Not it.
Elvis would turn over in his grave with one of his favorite meals.
Who? Elvis? Well, I mean,
He would fry it.
What-
Does she just like it because Elvis used to eat it? Is that what it is? What kind of cheese did she use? You know? I don't get it. No. People said people like cheese on apple too. No. If you get a fruit with a dry cheese, that shit is a great combination. If you get a dry cheese, guys, I'm a cheese connoisseur. Okay? Let me just tell you this right now for my vegans, the chances I give up cheese, very low. Very fucking low. And I'm already trying and, you know, interested in vegan cheese, but like very fucking low. I'll be real with you. So like, I fucking love cheese. And there are so many kinds of cheeses. And I eat every cheese. Blue cheese, cheddar cheese, dry cheeses, wet cheeses. I eat blue cheese by the tablespoon. I will eat blue cheese literally just with a spoon. That's how much I fucking love cheese. Rotting blue cheese. I will just eat it with a fucking spoon. I love it so much. The stinkier the cheese, the better. We even have a cheese in my family we call foot cheese. It smells like feet. It's the most delicious cheese I've ever had in my life. We fucking love cheese, okay? Let me tell you. So, you know, true, being vegan except for cheese is still better than not being vegan at all. Every bit helps. True. Maybe I'll just be a cheese. I eat the cheese because I don't really give a fuck about milk. You know what I'm saying? But cheese, girl. Chad says, does it taste like foot? No, it doesn't taste like foot. It really doesn't even smell like foot. But, you know, that's kind of like the association we had. But it really is like, it is the driest, savoriest, yummiest. I just love it, cheese.
what do I gotta like everything Elvis likes?
I mean, he's kind of the coolest. You not like Elvis? Are you not an Elvis fan?
I'm actually not. I don't like Elvis. I don't like anything about Elvis. I don't like his
Oh.
music. I don't like his whole fucking attitude. And I certainly don't like the food he likes.
Let me guess. You're
And the fact that he married a minor.
a Beatles fan.
Huge Beatles fan.
I think they suck. They're literally the 4 dancing Elvises. That's all they
Well,
are.
I feel like if you
Okay.
say the Beatles suck, you objectively have bad taste.
I don't like their attitude. I don't like that they think they're better than God. I don't like that they don't believe in God.
You're
I don't
talking
like
about John Lennon?
I'm talking about all the Beatles.
Well, I think John Lennon's the only one that said that they're bigger than God.
They all corroborate with it. I don't like
To be honest,
Isn't her son's name Elvis? No, her daughter's name is Elvis. She has 2 daughters, Elvis and Barbie. What's her first daughter's name? I don't even know. You know? Okay, chat, slow down there, buddy. Chat, you sound crazy. Thank you. You can't be vegan and eating cheese. Obviously, bro. You can't be a person who eats cheese and not meat. Obviously. Vegan is a moral philosophy, which we love. Vegans don't rape and murder animals. That's it. Okay, relax. A lot of people don't rape animals. Okay. Relax. I really think vegans got to understand you are evolved animals on a planet. I don't know how to tell you this. Like, this is the one thing about veganism philosophy I'm like getting a little annoyed with is like, they don't know why they believe what they believe. I'm sorry. I haven't seen one vegan YouTuber explain to me what they think they're doing on the planet. Send me your favorite vegan YouTubers who can explain it to me, because none of them have explained to me what they think they're doing on the planet. And it's pissing me off, actually. Even the religious know what they're doing here. God put them here. Why are you not eating animals? Like, from a evolutionary standpoint, like, you have to explain it. Oh, Malibu Barbie. Okay, that's Trisha's kids' names. And by the way, I'm loving the vegan bubbles, but philosophically, your philosophy is like empty. Why are you on the planet? I have to know. So if you have a favorite vegan YouTuber, I will watch it. I've watched hundreds of videos now. Hundreds. And I want to know why you think as an animal you're not eating another animal. Because environmentally, I'm on board. But in generally, I don't know. Do you like a natural vegan? That's the girl with the glasses, right? Yeah, I like her. Is it the girl with the glasses? Yeah, I like her. I like Mike, M-I-C. I like Mike. I like the ones who are data-based. I like the numbers. I like the data-based vegans, but also, like, I want to know why. I understand why you think you don't eat meat, but I want to know why you don't eat meat. You know? I think, you know what I'm saying? Just because you can do something doesn't mean you should. 100%, but that's not a reason to be vegan. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't think people understand, like, when you decide not to do something, you have to you have to explain why. That could be a good enough reason. It could be such a good enough reason. But you can't expect it to be a good enough reason. Like, there's no objectivism to this. So what I want is I want a vegan who can explain to me what they think they're doing on a planet and why they evolved to do this and why they're making the decision. Because if it's harm reduction, I'm here for it. But if it's like, I don't like to debate vegans. Anyone who tells people like you're murdering and raping animals, like, you sound crazy, bro. You sound exactly like conservatives are, like trans people are grooming kids. You need to relax. People are dying in Palestine and the Congo right now because you want fucking cell phones. Well, Palestine, not so much. People are dying in the Congo because you want fucking cell phones. So, like, again, like with peace and love, you can't, you know what I'm saying? No, I don't like Earthling Ed. No. Next, I've watched like literally 15 of his videos and I can't stand him. Wait, hold on. Is this the one I don't like? Yeah, I don't like him. Nah, his argumentation is bad, bro. It's bad. You guys have to remember, I'm neutral to animal or human life in a sense. Like, I don't think animals are more important than humans or humans are more important than animals. Like, I choose my cat over a lot of humans, but that doesn't mean anything. We kill people. Like, we're gonna kill animals, but also I believe in the circle of life. Like, literally the circle of life. Like, you are nature. So the question is, harm reduction is good, but why are you harm reducing? Because the argument can't be we're harm reducing because eating meat is unethical. Like, unethical to whom? Like, yes, unethical to the planet, unethical to life in general. But what does that mean? So then you have to have a good argumentation. You know, I need a good argumentation. You know, and then, you know, I'm all about it. I love it. I love what I'm learning. I want to be open-minded, but I want to make it clear that why people do things is really important to me. So, you know, yeah. Again, I love the vegan bubbles. I'm really enjoying it. I don't want to come across like I'm not, but it sounds crazy to be like, I'm a vegan because I don't rape animals. Okay, girl, no, we're not raping animals. Nobody, like 99% of people ain't out here raping animals. So it just doesn't make sense when you say that.
Honestly, they kind of are bigger than God.
I think God is the biggest.
Okay, name one song he's made.
Well, everything the Beatles made, that's God.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Exactly. Thank you. Oh, I love when I win against
Well,
you.
that means he made. Well, if God made every music, then that means he made Creed.
Oh.
So
Creed's
Question.
not even that bad.
Question.
I love Creed. I think Creed is one of those bands that's just cool. You like it?
I'm just fat. I'm honestly just fat.
That's so not true.
Oh my God, Chad, did you just use the word straw man in my audience? Come on, girls. Come on. You said that's a straw man. 99% of vegans don't claim non-vegans are all raping animals. I can't believe you're using debate terminology in my chat right now. Okay, again, send me a vegan YouTuber who can explain to me why they believe what they believe and where they came from on the planet. Because I'm not finding it. Okay, I'm not finding it. Because right now the argumentation is it's not coinciding with grounded reality. You need to ground your reality. Okay, you are a part of nature. You cannot like leave your nature. You can have a higher relationship with your nature, right? Which I think vegans think they have, but I don't think they do because they don't have a well-rounded philosophy. Just from a philosophical perspective, your philosophy there's gaps missing. You know what I mean? But send me YouTube. If you have YouTube videos that you think are good argumentation, send them to me. I'm doing my research. You know what I mean? Because again, all the argumentation I'm seeing from the debate YouTubers, it doesn't take into account humanity. Like they're not taking into account humanity. And I'm like, I don't get it. Like I don't get why they don't understand. Like it doesn't fulfill the logical argument. And at the same time, there's a lot of gaps in meat eater philosophy as well. Don't get me wrong. Meat eaters are very stupid when it comes to their philosophy about eating meat. But same with the vegans. I want there to be an understanding. Like, do you see the gaps in your own philosophy? And if you do, that's great. I'm into it.
Because I'm bad. If I don't like something, I won't eat it.
That's not me. I mean,
No, that's not true.
I like how this
Okay.
became like a vegan episode, all because Trisha ate cheese.
let's watch this.
You gotta like go.
Just, I don't want to keep biting. This is the eating part. Let's get it out of the way. It's better that time.
I think you had it too hot, so you weren't tasting it properly.
So anyway, when everyone started smashing on him, he disabled likes and comments like a little bitch.
That's crazy.
You're a drama channel, bro. You can't do that.
It's insane.
Here's
Also,
an example of some of the comments that he was erasing. Let's see. They were saying, I wish you would have come to me personally about it. As a friend, seeing someone literally break down in tears after disgusting monster picks her apart with such hatred online, why didn't you think to ask if she's okay? Boom, headshot. The fact that Lizzie gave a better apology than either Shane or Rylan speaks volumes to people.
She looks in the camera and
Yeah.
she's giving like, and also I don't really know her. I met her one time. I don't know anything about her. I have nothing against her, but she looks in the camera, giving an apology, and then right after Rylan's like, all right, well.
Yeah, I saw that. She was like, you know what? I'm sorry we had Jeffrey on.
Oh, did she say that? I didn't get that part.
No, she actually was really nice. She's like, I'm really sorry we had Jeffrey on and that we did something to hurt Trisha's feelings because I really like her and I feel very regretful. And then he goes, okay, moving on.
You know what's crazy? Yeah, what's crazy? I'm going to say this one more time to reiterate and
That says it's more if you're able to make the choice to eat something plant-based, it's usually a better choice that reduces harm, like choosing something ethically made versus fast fashion. That is the most reasonable argument I have seen from vegans, which I agree with in general. Like I always try to harm reduce, but not in all aspects of my life, though I try to do it in most aspects of my life. That is one of the most coherent arguments that I've seen, which is like, we're not doing it because it's wrong to do it. And I think in a perfect world, in a sustainable world, eating meat would make sense. I only think it's harm reduction not to eat meat because of the way we produce it and it impacts the environment and we're cruel to the animals. I don't think killing things is what cruelty is. Because like I'm not a pro-lifer, right? Like I believe in aborting babies. I believe in euthanasia. I believe in people's right to die. So the idea that like we wouldn't also kill animals makes no sense to my brain whatsoever. But I do think that we would be able to have a cohesive relationship with the circle of life if we could like humanely learn to kill things, which is a possibility, right? People around the world are trying to do it. We are trying to learn how to humanely end the process of existing, as we should in a humane way. So it's weird for me, I think, for people to be like, oh, like killing is always bad. If killing was always bad, we wouldn't have abortion clinics. Get over it. Like if killing wasn't bad, we literally wouldn't have like a need for self-defense. You can meditate after, and it is not good. It's definitely an adherence to your joy, but it might actually be pro harm reduction. So if your theory is harm reduction is what matters, then ending a life and process might be the thing that makes sense for people. People who are having degenerative diseases like Alzheimer's or, you know, other things like that, they're allowed to end their life in a humane way. You know, so again, I think like the conversation we're having is like good, but I don't think it's as like fleshed out as people want it to be because it doesn't account for human beings as a species, right? But I think people who actively like enjoy killing things, who are actively like excited to like abuse animals, yeah, obviously there's a sickness there. In the same way it's sick for a person to want to kill a person. There is a sickness there, but it's not about wanting to. It's about meeting life where it is and ending it in its path, right? Chat says fetuses have never experienced existence or life, so ending their lives is like aborting an animal fetus, not equivalent to killing an animal that has experienced consciousness. Sure. I think for a lot of people, it's a spectrum, obviously. And I think technology allows us to act differently, right? So now we can take B12 supplements. So more reason to go vegan in a sense. Like we can keep babies alive longer, even when they're premature, less reasons to have abortions, right? Like we have all these arguments about what is harm reduction, but none of it is based off objectivity. Right? It's only based off of what your construct is. And veganism is a construct and it's fine, but it definitely isn't objective. And I think sometimes vegans literally think they're being objective. You're not being objective, but your construct, it is a construct. You're figuring it out. I'm not mad at it, but it is what it is, girl. Like it's definitely not objective and neither is anything else. Like we're all living in a subjective like perception of the universe,
And driving home, like Jeffree Star has tried to apologize to me like a couple times throughout the past year, right? And I don't accept it because I heard he continued to talk shit. But regardless, he did try to apologize, which is more than Rylan or Shane. They never apologized. They were always like, well, I wish you would have come to us. I wish you would never once said, I'm so sorry.
Deflection, always.
It's insane. It's so insane. And even here by Jay, this like crazy ass person was like texting me, was like, hey, I apologize. Like,
So Jeffree apologized.
like last year, like for a couple months.
Hair by
he tried.
Jay.
Jeffree apologized to Trisha?
Apologize. Shane and Rylan,
Nope.
the empaths.
Wow.
Girl, you should have talked to us before you took a
So Jeffree apologized. Is this why present day Trisha had him on the pod? Which is crazy that she accepted the apology, PS. But also understandable for this era of her life.
online.
I apologize to Shane for things that I didn't even do. I'm like, apologize. Like, it's insane.
So you announced you're taking a break from social media. How long did that take? Or maybe
Oh, I really did want to. But here's the thing. People,
you said here.
I blame you, actually.
Really?
And yeah, I am actually gonna probably take a break for like, I don't know, like a week. And I'm taking a week off from posting on YouTube and probably just any social medias.
So I think you posted an
so-
hour after that announcement.
I think it was like a day.
A day?
I
How
blame-
was your break?
No, you know what? I wasn't going to be online. I wasn't going to be online. Guess what? I get a WhatsApp from somebody, and guess who that WhatsApp is from? Ethan saying, did you see this? And then I go, the fuck off, because you're the one who sent it to me.
You got to know what's going
No,
on.
I said on TikTok, hey, just don't send me anything, anybody. And then 3 hours later.
I'm not getting my messages from TikTok.
Well, apparently you are. There's my TikTok right there.
Dude, you post like 100 TikToks a day. Anyone that watches every single one needs a fucking life with peace and love. It's way too much for any person to consume.
Maybe you
True.
don't watch it.
James Charles, in the biggest twist
Wow.
of the century, he says it's so liberating when people finally start to see what you've been saying all along. And I said, holy shit, is this turned into a pro James,
Well-
anti-Shane podcast?
I'm kind of a pro James.
Yeah, fuck them all. Let God sort them out.
But remember when I was talking shit about James when he did the Teddy Fresh, he stole your Teddy Fresh time?
Mm-hmm.
When that was all happening, Shane was talking to me, he'd come over and be like, did you know he also stole this makeup look from a palette? So then when I came on front of me, I was all fired up. I was like, yeah, you know what? He also stole this makeup look. I couldn't give a fuck about James Charles before all this. Like, I didn't know anything about him. But he ingrained it in my head that this guy was like awful. And I'm like, yeah, let's go. And I was like, that's what I do. Like, you hurt, like, what did you say on the show? Like, if you hurt one of my friends, then I'm fucking coming for you too. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't care about James at all. And then I was just like, but he was like
He
feeding
was
me this
using
shit.
you.
Oh, for sure. Even when I was mad at David, he'd always be like, oh, like David's a sociopath. Did you hear this clip from this audio? But like, obviously I'm not gonna bring it up because I don't give a fuck. But I was just like, what a weird. Anyways, whatever.
You. Let's do trivia.
He liked to trigger me, but
Oh, honey. We love honey.
joinhoney.com.
These days, it feels like online shopping is
I'm skipping the ad.
I don't
30,000 buys the best online.
spend honey.
The market for that.
Right. Sites you have to like,
.com/. Listen to this. Honey Sports. Do you have a join Honey Dough? We say
it's cool.
it's great. They're weird because Adam and Eve is for like
A lot of people were
deviants.
like, oh, Trish is there. Like, we got you. When I was leaving, well, anyways, that's all. We're not looking at their sponsorship of them right here because they're not.
Oh.
right?
Also, shout out to my vegans because I do appreciate the conversation, obviously. Right. But I am a philosophy girly. So I'm very critical of philosophies that claim to that make prescriptions. So, of course, I'm going to push hard against veganism because they do as the way you're represented is they're pushing a prescription. But I appreciate the back and forth, right? Like I do. But as a philosophy girly, I got to push back, just on a principle, just out of principle.
Speaking of sponsors, whatever happened with Fashion Nova?
I got sponsored. I have a 6-month contract with them. No mentions on the podcast though. They did say they cut that part out because they saw the episode.
That's so funny.
So, but they did say they did
They
say,
like that conversation, even though I was shitting on them.
yeah, they're like, if you want us to go through the podcast in the future, and I was like, I didn't know if they were being serious or not. I was like, I can hook you up. I don't know if like
Look, if you pay me, I'll be out here in all this skinny jeans and shit they sell. You know,
I wonder if that was like if that was like a test and I passed it.
they baited you.
I mean, I do shop from them for real. Like anyone could attest to that. Like we open packages, always in Fashion Nova.
I don't support right. Teddy Fresh is the only website that I personally shop from, and I think that
You shop from
anybody-
Sapwood2005.com.
Yeah, this is exception.
Yeah, we got some cool stuff coming out, so whatever. We got some cool design stuff, but like it's.
All right, let's do trivia.
Also, okay. Yeah. Well, I was gonna say something. It doesn't matter. I can't remember.
I'm ready. This is pretty good. I think I prefer it
Uh-huh.
without the peanut butter though.
Then it's just a grilled cheese. It's
Yeah.
not a Trish grilled cheese.
I thought it was an Elvis grilled cheese.
Well, Elvis like the bananas with the peanut butter too. We could put bananas on it, and then it becomes more Elvis, and he fries it.
Ooh, Chad says, Brittany, if I make a video on explaining my philosophy on veganism, I'll let you know. I can't guarantee I'll watch it because I have a strict rule of like it blurs parasociality. If I start watching like videos from viewers and interacting, I'm really trying to like put a distance because like content creators, great. But viewers, I have a harder time feeling like that's engaging a little bit too close, but I can't guarantee I'll watch it. You know what I mean? I'm going to be real with you. And honestly, I don't know if you should be putting your face on the internet just to talk about your veganism, right? Like it's, you know what I mean? Like, so I can't guarantee I'll watch it like for, you know, that alone. But if you make a video, like I can't stop you. You're an adult, right?
That's disgusting.
I love it fried. Wow.
Okay, let's play.
I'm so excited. What are we playing for?
$1,000.
Oh, you're already a YouTuber? All right, shout out.
It's stupid though, because you're definitely gonna win. I'm basically just giving you $1,000.
Well, it sounds
Here, let me
like-
transfer it now.
It sounds. No, we can donate it.
So who gets? Okay, I like the idea of
I'm
donating.
going to donate mine to transequality.org. They find job placement for trans people, help get them off the
I'll do
street,
that
protect
too.
them against violence. There's such a good.
Also, for Chad to say weird take, yeah, say that till you get a stalker. Because somebody in your audience is just simply interacting with you, and then you think they're normal, and then all of a sudden you're in court. Like, you might think it's a weird take until you realize, like, some people out here be crazy. So, shout out to safety.
Yeah, I like
So good. They're so amazing. I love them.
Let's do.
Yeah.
I'll support them as well.
So whoever wins. Oh, so wait. We're supposed to be playing for like separate charities. Otherwise, no
Oh
matter.
fuck trans rights charity. My charity day.
I mean, no, it's fine. But usually, like on Celebrity Apprentice, everyone has their own charity they're playing for.
Well, I didn't really think about it, but I really like Planned Parenthood. They helped me and Hila a lot when we were really
Woo-woo.
poor with
Same.
like,
Loved Planned
birth control
Parenthood.
and stuff
Oh.
like that. So I always thought Planned Parenthood was great, and I hate that they get like it's so fucked up that like people target them because it's just such a great.
I did a lot
organization.
of stuff at
So
Planned
maybe
Parenthood when I was
Parenthood.
younger, too.
We just donate to both, honestly. But I think it's fun to like. I wish we had cash.
I always
Like,
thought
cash
it's
is
funny.
fun.
I thought it's funny in these shows how they're like, this money goes to this charity, so don't fuck up, and then they leave with zero, and it's like,
Well, it raises awareness regardless, right? Because I just talked about trans equality.
yeah, but just give the money, dumbass. He's like, these shows are
No,
such
but
cheapos.
here's the thing. I would not know about a lot of charities if like people didn't promote it. Like I didn't know about Broadway Cares, Equity, Fight AIDS. I didn't know all that shit. You know what I mean? Like
Oh, isn't this the one she's doing Broadway with right now? Is that the same
I
one?
would not know about a lot of charities if like people didn't promote it. Like I didn't know about Broadway Cares, Equity, Fight AIDS. I didn't know all that shit.
Is that the one she's literally doing right now, raising money for? Or maybe I'm
You know what I
mistaken.
mean? Like it's cool. It's such a cool organization, but anyways, you have to talk about it so people can like know what to do.
But if they
about it.
give the money still.
yeah, it
we're
is,
doing
huh?
it.
It's the
Okay,
same
right.
one.
Who-
That's
where-
cool.
where-
AV, where are you? Are we playing?
Can I
Oh,
get
you're
a
What do you want? What do you want?
nothing? That's so nice of you. No, I'm good.
What do you want?
Nothing.
You said, can I get a what?
You're in such a good mood today. You guys are both in good mood.
What you
and
said?
Hila
Can I
were
get a
like-
what? Can I get a what?
Why are you in such a good mood? I guess pregnant.
No, we're not.
You guys are both like beaming today.
I don't know. You always say that, and I'm not sure I ever agree.
No,
with
today you guys are like right, super talkative.
Chat recommended Renaissance. I've seen this video, 10 Reasons Why Being Vegan is a Good Idea. I don't watch him anymore because I think he's a Trump voter, but like, that's not what I'm looking for. Like, I'm looking for an actual, like, when I say philosophy, okay, when I found out veganism was a philosophy, I was like, oh, that's so fucking cool. Where's the philosophy? I went on, I found vegan.com. I found like the apps. I found the background. Where's the philosophy? Do you know what I mean? Like, where's the, like, 10 reasons to be vegan? All great reasons. Where's the philosophy? Like, where's the, well, how does that tie into people calling you a murderer and a rapist? Like, where's the philosophy? Do you know what I mean? You can't be out here calling people murderers and rapists. Like, you know, you got to have a philosophy. I mean, you can, it's fine. Like, religions are philosophies, you know? Yeah, I'm looking for a system. Where's the system? I am, chat. You're so right. I'm looking for the system. Where's the system? Where are the rules? Like, where's the system? And if there isn't one, then, like, I love the subjectivity of it, but, like, yeah, you know? That says, like, grounded arguments on why it's a better life philosophy rather than a lifestyle. Well, okay, where do I find the system? It's veganism. Like, again, I'm really researching. So somebody please send me some links on the Discord or something. I'm really trying to find it. And all the videos I'm seeing, like, okay, I get it. How is this different from being Islamist? Like, why wouldn't you just be a Muslim? Is not Islamist. Why wouldn't you just be a Muslim? Like, why wouldn't you be a Catholic? Like, why veganism? Do you know what I'm saying? If it's not objective, then you're suggesting it, but you're suggesting it with the energy of a Muslim and a Catholic. Why are you suggesting veganism with the aggression of a religious person, and you don't even claim God exists? Do you know what I mean? So I'm looking for, where's the system? Where's the objectivism? Where's the, chat, you said Muslims aren't vegans and they don't hold the same morals as vegans? With peace and love, guys, why are we keeping, what's happening? What am I communicating wrong about what I'm talking about? Obviously, Muslims aren't vegans. We're talking about systems. Is this my autism? I'm talking about systems. Like, is it all going over our heads right now? Like, am I being too challenging? I think I'm being too aggressive. I'm sorry. I've been doing a lot of fucking research and I'm waiting for somebody. Like, you know what I mean? Just like, anyways, this is my special interest. And so I'm getting very aggressive. My bad. You know. System is not just to kill or continue to killing. I'm not a vegan. I'm just trying to understand what you need. The arguments I've been hearing for veganism has a prescription being made. On what grounds are you making the prescription? On what grounds are vegans making the prescription that it is better to not kill animals and eat them? Like, on what what's the closest ground? Is it because to them it just harm reduces? Well, then being vegan isn't the answer. Being vegan is a good answer to harm reduction, but it's not the only answer. You can harm reduce and kill animals. If you don't think you can harm reduce and kill things, like, that doesn't make any sense. Harm reduction, that's why you have an abortion. You have an abortion to harm reduce. That's why you get abortions. That's the point. Animals can't consent. You put down your cat when it's not doing well because you're harm reducing. My partner and I have openly talked about, when are we putting down our cat? When her quality of life is very low and when she's very sick, hopefully at 30 years old, we'll put her down. In the same way, he better put me down when my quality of life is limited. Like, so again, like, you have to understand that keeping things alive is a subjective belief around what? You also like move that over. Like, so many pro-life, so many vegans are pro-choice. Make it make sense. Like, make it make sense. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. Why are you like, I could be vegan and pro-choice, right? Because I think killing things is a part of harm reduction. Do you know what I mean? So, like, I understand being vegan and pro-choice, but why are you vegan and pro-choice if you think killing animals is wrong? You would terminate human life, but not animal life? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, make it make sense, girls. Come on.
Where'd you get that? Oh, I'll take it. Okay. Oh, yeah.
Sure, put the money on the table.
No, it's fine. We'll just donate it. Where'd you get all the money?
Okay.
Okay.
Welcome, everybody.
And by the way, I do think animals have just as much value as human life. I would choose my cat over some of my siblings. If I had to save which one in a fire, I'm saving my cat. You know what I'm saying? Like, with peace and love. I asked my brother the other day, would you save your dog or sibling? And he goes, well, if I can get out of the fire, the sibling can. The dog's not going to know any better. So again, with peace and love, like, I would choose my cat over saving a lot of humans. But I think the life is equal. I think it's whether it's a human life or an animal life, it's the same. The question is, why does one matter over another? And in veganism, I'm seeing a hard argument for animal life being more important, but I don't get why. And same for meat eaters. Human life is more important than animals, but I don't get why. You know? Chat says, this actually isn't hard. How are you acting like a fetus is a person? Animals are people, fetuses aren't. Do you think fetuses are so... Okay, if fetuses aren't a person, then why don't we make fun of people for crying over their miscarriages? If fetuses aren't people, not in a legal sense, in a humanitarian, spiritual sense, then why do we tell people, like, oh, why do people like bury their miscarriages and name them and mourn the life of their child that didn't make it to term? If a fetus at any point isn't just a potential life or like on the verge of life, like, it is alive. Like, right? Like what? It's not maybe a human, but it is alive to become a person. Right? So like, again, I think we have to be open to the fact that like everyone has a different spiritual relationship with what it means to exist. Like if you had, my mom counts her 5 miscarriages as kids, right? That's fine. Like living children versus miscarried babies. We specify them in categories, right? I think like it's fine to want to like save the life here. But again, if that's not an argument for you spiritually, you can't handle it. I'm with you because I'm pro-choice, right? But I also I eat meat, so I get it. Okay. Secondary question. You have an animal that's getting sick and dying. Do you put it down or do you let it just die and suffer as it gets old? Okay, because they can't consent to preemptively dying. You have a sick animal. Do you put it down? Yes or no? You have a family dog. The family dog has tumors all over it and it's sick. Do you put the dog down? Yes or no? Yes or no? Vegans, do you put your animals down at the vet? Yes or no? Yes or no? Make it make sense. Yes, you put your dog down. Okay, then we all believe killing animals is fine. We just don't like the context of it. Get over it. Make it make sense.
This is like a mouthful with the peanut butter and the cheese.
Yeah, they used to put it on Mr. Ed's teeth so he could talk during the show.
By the way, be vegan. I just think the argument is like, it doesn't make sense. It's not full.
I was just going to say, I feel like Mr. Ed. Okay.
Who painted these?
Oh, by
And by the way, I might be vegan one day, but you better bet my argumentation's going to be better, bro.
the way, pull up your sign. We painted yours pink.
I love the branding of the show.
Thank you so much.
Who did? Shout out once again to Star Killer. He loves.
Why do you know his channel name?
Huh?
Why
Bam. It pops up. It kept popping up. And I'm like, what the hell is this? And then I saw it with him. And I was like, dope.
So you say you don't watch, but you know everything.
I
That's why I
started
asked.
watching.
Like, you know everything about everything.
No, I started watching the H3 After Show because it's like it's literally like a friend of
Because we just talk about you
You
the
guys
whole
always
time.
talk about me, and I get so excited. Once you stop,
That doesn't explain how you know what Starkiller is.
No, chat. Don't try. I'll block you right now, girl. You said you seem triggered. You literally claimed that breeding an animal so that you can kill it and eat it is the same thing as putting an animal down. That was part of your fam because it was a terminal illness. Habibis, let me explain to you how an argumentation works. The reason meat eaters hate vegans is because you're acting like it's different. It's only different on the context, on the surface, not on the depth. The depth is still the end of life. This is why I say humans, all humans are violent, even though you claim not to be. All humans are violent, even vegans. But you say you're not because you think the context is what justifies your violence. And yes, I would agree with you. But this is exactly why meat eaters eat meat, because in their head, it justifies their violence. That's what we're looking for. At the end, you do believe killing animals is fine. You just have to have the right context. Yes? So there's no reason to say you're vegan, except to say veganism doesn't mean we don't kill animals. Veganism means we harm reduce through these means, which is fine. That's fine. But you can't say veganism is anti-killing animals. You are pro-killing animals in the right context, right? I am all about harm reduction, but the argumentation for me doesn't make sense to say you don't kill animals. Because that's why meat eaters are confused. Because they're like, well, what about this? What about this? What about that? Like, bro, peace and love. Harm reduction is a beautiful fucking thing. We should all be doing it, right? Absolutely. But at the end of the day, like, you have to make it make sense for people because it, like, the same thing with pro-lifers. Pro-lifers make no sense when they're so pro-war and genocide, right? Pro-lifers say they care about the life of the baby until, of course, the baby's born. And then they don't give a fuck about that baby, right? Pro-lifers are so, they have there's a gap in your philosophy. How can it be pro-life or pro-death penalty? How can it be pro-life but pro-genocide? Shout out to Free Palestine, bro. Free Palestine. So again, with peace and love, it's not that you're anti-killing. You just want it to be done in a certain context. And I agree with you. We should only kill things in a certain context. You know? Chat says, please don't compare me to a pro-lifer. Girl, look, you know, I'm not saying you're triggered, but don't call me triggered in my chat and then get upset because you don't understand your own philosophy, bro. At the end of the day, okay, with peace and love, we're all okay with killing. The question is in what context? And we should be killing less, for the record. Everyone should be killing less. Killing the planet less, killing animals less, killing our brothers and sisters less, killing everybody less. Absolutely. How do we make that happen? Certainly not going around telling calling everybody fucking rapists and murderers. Like, bro, relax. But also, you know, I get it. I get sassy too sometimes, you know.
Hello.
Because it kept popping up.
I don't buy it.
No, I swear, it kept popping up, and it was that like.
You're more of a
lighted
fan
room.
than you admit.
He's new. I wouldn't even know.
Mm-hmm.
I do watch now. Please don't make Zach the Bachelor though.
The Bachelor.
No.
You don't think
That's gonna be not.
he
Good.
doesn't deserve love?
He's not ready for it. He even said on the show, he's not looking for like love. He says
That might
he'd
be
just
true.
be on the show.
That might be
but-
true. He's not ready for it.
And you guys have such a good success rate of like finding actual people. I think I should be able to pick it for people because no offense to the H3 crew, they picked some really bad contenders.
It
for
worked.
me.
We did you. We,
Not really. We had to go behind the scenes and hook it
It
up.
doesn't matter. That's the whole point of the frenemy. It never works out how you expect.
So I'll pick.
Like Ian's girlfriend, they're living together.
No, I know.
He
Like,
wasn't on the show either.
so you guys are doing something wrong there.
Something's wrong, but right.
Sure.
Somebody play the game.
Just stop. Maybe just stop like going.
Okay, chat, let's make it better. Everybody calm down. You said I 100% understand my philosophy. I did not call you a murderer and a rapist. Someone else did. And you're acting like all vegans are like that. It's fucking disgusting. Take a deep breath, Habibi, please. We're having a conversation. It's not disgusting. It's a conversation. We're having a conversation. And I don't know you. You're not a person to me. You're a username. I'm the person. I'm actually the one who's vulnerable right now. My face is going to be recorded. I'm going to be clipped. So just a reminder, you are text on a screen and I'm actually a face. So with peace and love, relax. It's not disgusting. It's called a conversation. Agree to disagree. But also, philosophy is my special interest. So, you know, you can sit here, but you know what I'm saying? I'm having a conversation with your text on the screen. That's who I'm having a conversation with. So, with peace and love, I mean no harm to you. You know? I mean absolutely no harm to you. But also I won't back down because I think I've thought this through. You know what I mean? So, with peace and love. Right? Earlier, you said to vegans, why not just be Muslim or identify with a different religion because you don't understand the philosophy of veganism? No, I don't think you understand my argumentation. You guys don't understand. I don't know what bubbles you're in, but you're not understanding my argumentation. Again, I don't know what bubble you're in. I don't know what you know. I don't know if you're new to my channel. I don't know if you understand my argumentation, but you're having a different conversation. If you don't understand why I brought in the religious and talked about philosophies, I don't understand how you don't get it. You said, but they are so different. And I do believe veganism is, of course it's different. Habibi, of course it's different. Of course it's different. Look, those in chat who get it, you get it. Maybe the people who don't get it need to watch me a little bit more. Okay? But like with peace and love, it's obvious why I compared Islam as a religion and a philosophy to veganism. You know what I mean? That says, I don't think you're understanding the vegan argument. The issue isn't killing. It's a suffering being caused beforehand. Yes, I understand that too. But you can cause it. You can kill an animal without making it suffer. You can kill things without making it suffer. That's the whole point of that's the whole point of assisted suicide. That's the whole point of a peaceful death. The vegans I have heard online argue there's no way to peacefully kill an animal. I'm talking about those people. So I don't know what conversations you're all having in my chat, but I just said specifically, I found YouTubers. This is what I'm hearing from them. Does somebody have a different argument? You know? That's what I'm saying. That's the argument I'm getting. Does somebody have a different version? If veganism is a philosophy, give me the book or give me the idea around it. What are they trying to do for harm reduction? I'm not opposed to it. Again, I'm doing my research. I want to know. Okay?
Going with like the crew. We love the crew on H3. They're great, but maybe just something outside of that.
I'm told I need to stop chewing.
I like it. I find it comforting, to be honest. But I get you. Comment, say it.
Okay, we're done. We're playing the game.
Okay.
All right.
Welcome everybody to Pop Culture Trivia.
Woo, woo, woo.
Today, I'm your host and contestant
No, you're
Ethan.
the host,
I'm your contestant Ethan with my co-contestant,
Trish.
who's our host.
I'll be your host.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
AB. Sorry, Kella.
Okay. First question. List the 4 Beatles.
Are you serious? Did you just come up with this one right now?
Why this is good?
Ringo,
No, I think this is good because it's
John,
like,
Still look this way, right? Because there's no answers over. Not that I can see anything.
Paul.
I got it on my phone.
thank
Okay,
God.
cool. Oh my God.
You might actually get this wrong.
No, are you kidding me? I'm not an idiot. What was the exact word of the question?
List the 4 Beatles. Yeah.
I just have
George.
to go with semantics. You know what I mean?
George.
There's not much to man.
There's one named George? Who's George?
Just list the name.
Well, there's a
You
very
ready?
specific, yeah.
Okay,
Are you
here
going
we
to the
go.
4
George.
original Beatles or?
Ooh, that's a good question.
The four Beatles. There's four Beatles that everybody
The
knows.
founding members or the?
It's the four Beatles.
No, Trish is right. You should get bonus points if you
Oh.
can name. The
There's no
original.
bonus points.
Do you know
Stop.
who
It's
it
the
is?
four
Who's
Beatles.
the original drummer? Do you know him?
Do you?
Yeah.
Shout out to
Okay,
George.
so Reddit, genius. That's not the question though, Dan. Stop giving up bonus points. You don't even know what you're doing.
You don't know who it
You're
is?
not even the host. Who are you? Why are you even commenting?
Wow. Okay, a Beatles fan.
Okay, here it is. Ready?
Are you ready?
Ringo, John, Paul, George.
Wow.
Pete Best.
Trisha had more.
Oh.
She had more info.
It's not that
That's
question.
the, I mean, that is the four Beatles. If you want to go with the original Beatles, it's Pete Best.
We both got it. What am I? Who's the
Wow.
host? Somebody take control of this situation. And it's definitely
both
not
got it.
Dan. Dan,
Trisha listed more, but the question was list the four Beatles.
the four
Well,
Beatles.
okay, but technically Ringo is an additional member. He wasn't the original Beatle, but whatever. Okay.
Literally everybody knows what the question is asking.
Okay, question number 2. Who is the supporting actor in Kim Kardashian's sex tape, Kim K Superstar?
Was that the name of it?
Kim K Superstar.
I didn't know that.
I think I know it, but I'm not sure. They had a title for it?
I guess so, yeah. Ian wrote the questions, but
Did they sell it?
Oh, they sold it? I thought it was like supposedly like
I
leaked.
thought it was leaked as well.
Yeah.
Damn.
I thought Kim's mom leaked it.
All right. You know what? Off the rails.
Off the rails. Let's just say it. Ready?
Okay, ready? Go. Did I get it right?
Ray J? Yeah.
Good.
Correct.
He should sponsor my podcast, Raycon.
Who's keeping Who's
Wow,
keeping
nice.
track?
Discord got that. Discord said Ray J. They knew.
Was this?
Okay, good. I trust Moses.
I do too.
Dan, I don't trust. Dan's just here to humiliate me.
Okay.
Talk about bonus
and it
points
was
and
sold,
shit.
and it was sold by Vivid Entertainment, so I was right on that one again.
What?
Wow.
Wow.
Damn it.
Okay. What is the name of the song used in the infamous Rick Roll meme online?
Oh. Where's the Motown questions? Temptations.
Temptation.
What?
Where's
Isn't that
the
his
Motown?
song?
Huh?
Rick Roll?
Never mind.
Am I crazy?
No, I don't know. Phil Spector died. He dated somebody from Motown, remember? One of the Ronettes. He just died in prison. Where is he? Ready?
Say the question again. Trisha's confused the hell out of me. Why is she talking about Motown?
What is the name of the song used in the infamous Rick Roll
Yeah.
online?
Okay.
Oh, wait. I think I got. Wait, hold on. I did the wrong thing.
Like,
Wait, hold on. I've got to be serious about this.
so no one has points or we're just tied? I've never lost in pop culture trivia, just FYI.
Okay, I got it.
Look at these cute little dogs. Alfredo is better for the record, everybody. He's perfectly fine.
Okay, ready?
Oh no.
Never gonna.
Trivial Pursuit was always so hard for me because I can never remember names, places, or things. But Disney Trivia Pursuit, now that's the way to go.
Give you up. What'd you put?
That's not that.
What'd you put? No, show it. You have to show it. Don't be a
I just
step
wrote
for it.
Strangers to Love. Because that's
Okay,
like what
a
he
lyric.
says. Yeah.
Okay.
Never gonna give you up.
Yeah.
Fuck, I'm such an idiot. Should have thought about that more.
That's good. Good though. I mean, he's got like a lyric. We're no strangers. You
We know the rules. and-
so do
The
I.
reason that's so good is just because he's like this little dude with this extremely deep voice. It's Chocolate Rain vibes.
For sure, Chocolate Rain vibes.
Chocolate
Yeah.
There was a Chocolate Rain
Rain.
vibes for sure. I thought it was literally the same person because of the voice. You don't
yeah.
think that? Like,
Straight. How did I get that wrong? Next.
Moving on. Drake rose to fame as an actor on which TV show?
easy.
See, I didn't watch all that Disney shit either.
Not Disney. Oh my
I know
god.
he was in a wheelchair.
Okay, well that's good. So you know.
He was in The Sweet Life.
Chat says animals aren't people. People are people, and that's why they're different. Animals aren't people, but people are animals. So just FYI, you are an animal. You are a fucking evolved animal. Okay? So animals aren't people, but people are animals. Don't forget it.
I'm kidding. I don't. I'm just gonna take a stab. I don't know. I never watched. Was Disney a premium channel? Because I never watched that shit.
No, definitely not.
It was though, because I remember when we finally got Disney, it was a premium channel. It wasn't the channel you could get before was with your antenna, like your basics. But when you got Nickelodeon and Disney, like that was premium, bro. And I remember exactly when it was. And I thought I was finally the cool kid on the block because my family was like the last family to get it. And it was the biggest fucking deal.
We had it.
Because my dad was a cheap fuck and he wouldn't spend on anything.
You guys didn't have like
What channel was it on?
it wasn't Nickelodeon or Disney.
It wasn't a premium channel?
because it's a Canadian show, so it's like one of those weird
Was it a
channels.
popular show?
Look,
It might
okay.
have-
To my vegans in the chat, bros, this is going to be fun. We should have a vegan live stream where I argue with all of you because you cannot be going this hard for animals being people, but not for fetuses being alive. Like, I believe in all conscious life. A tree is a consciousness, an animal is a consciousness, a human. I take it further than you. You know what I don't like about vegans is I take it further than them. I think everything is alive. Dirt is alive, people are alive, everything. And if you're just worried about what's conscious, then we might as well kill people in comas. What are you talking about? If you really think consciousness is all that matters, like being awake and alert, like what are we talking about? You know, it's like pick and choose. I'm all about dignified life and dignified death. But it's like people out here are so funny. I know, that's why I say I'm more progressive than Hassan. I'm more progressive than most people. A fetus has never been awake. Have you never felt a baby kick? Are you fucking dumb? With peace and love, have you never felt a baby kick you? What do you mean it's not alive? What do you mean? Your little development starts in the womb. What do you think? Your whole life started in the womb. Be serious, please. Get out of my chat. Be serious.
Reran on
Yeah,
Nickelodeon.
PBS.
Yeah, something weird.
PBS. Who the fuck watches PBS?
No, I don't think it was
Oh, Mo
TBS.
said TBS.
No, not TBS. I don't know.
Well, that's even worse.
Anyways, do you know the answer? Jake and Josh.
No. It's not Jake
You're
and
like, is it?
Josh.
No, okay, chat. You said,
I don't.
hold on. Chat says, I am not vegan. I just wanted to disagree with your statement of it not being a philosophy. It is a philosophy. I didn't say it. You guys are not understanding me. I didn't say veganism isn't a philosophy. I said it is absolutely a philosophy. When did I say it wasn't a philosophy? You are hearing me incorrect. Your bias is showing. Everybody calm down. Veganism is a philosophy. It has holes in the philosophy I would like to correct or understand. Okay? Veganism is a philosophy. I literally said that at the beginning. Why did you think I didn't say that? Y'all, that's what I'm saying. Y'all think you know what I'm saying, but I literally never said it wasn't a philosophy. I said there are holes in the philosophy and I want to know why there's holes in it. Okay? You said, okay, but doesn't every philosophy have a hole? Exactly. Thank you for making my argument for me. It's not objective and you can't make prescriptions on what's not objective because it's annoying. So if you keep wanting to make objective arguments about veganism, you better slow down because there's holes in your goddamn philosophy. Make it make sense. This is why nobody likes you or anybody else. Okay? This is why people don't like the religious. You have holes in your philosophies and you're mad that you can't fill the hole. And the rest of the world has to do it by turning the other cheek. No,
I have no fucking
not
clue.
anymore.
Degrassi.
Correct.
Oh. Yeah, what the hell's Degrassi?
Shout out to Degrassi.
Smoke Degrassi.
Okay.
Technically, it was Degrassi the Next Generation.
Oh, no point for
No,
Trisha.
that's so not.
What is this, Star Trek? Well, how many generations does Degrassi need?
Degrassi.
Not the exact name, but it was like the new.
Yeah, but it's like,
Degrassi, the
but that's
civilization of
Shout out to Drake. Just kidding. We fucking hate Drake. Just kidding. It's peace and love.
the future.
Saved by the Bell had like the college years, the new
All
class.
right, next.
All
I'm
right,
losing. I'm
Trisha's
not
leading-
happy.
Trisha's
I
leading.
love this going back and forth between Trisha and Ethan talking about Degrassi and veganism philosophy. Can you tell how much I love philosophy? I love philosophy. Let me
Right,
tell you.
too.
Yes, I know, AB.
Which sports figure met with Kim Jong Un?
Oh,
Say what?
Which sports figure met with Kim Jong Un?
Oh, I know that.
my BFF.
Dude, why do you know all this? You should not know at least one of these.
I was on his podcast.
Why?
I have no idea. It never aired either, and it was such a good podcast. Like, what-
Okay, I'm ready. Your boy, Dennis Rodman.
Rodman.
Correct.
Our only hope to peace in
Peace and love.
Southeast Asia.
He's Mr. Peace and Love. Isn't that his saying? Isn't he? Yeah.
No, that's Ringo's Peace and Love.
Oh, I'm thinking
Dennis Rodman.
Meta World Peace. I get them confused.
Peace and love.
Okay, moving on. Name as many Disney movies released in the 90s as you
Oh,
can.
are you kidding me?
Why are you going to do this? Why are you going to
Wait,
do
what? That's impossible.
Moving on. Name as many Disney movies released in the
In the 90s? Okay, fuck. We can do this.
90s as you
Oh,
can.
are you kidding me?
Why are you going to do this? Why are you
Little
going to do
Mermaid,
name as many?
19
You're-
wait,
Disney.
no, Little Mermaid's 1989.
What
So
the hell?
Aladdin,
Yeah, what?
Oh, why
Lion
are you a
King,
Disney freak.
You
Who says I'm a
Hercules.
Disney freak.
Trips all the time.
Just because I
Fuck.
go like Disney, that doesn't mean I'm a Disney
Okay,
freak.
that's
Like,
right.
God. You're gonna win. Why am I gonna waste the effort in my
Are you
arm?
kidding me? Be a
I
good
think I'm
sport.
thinking about all the ones in the
I'm angry.
80s. Little Mermaid was in the
know,
80s.
perpetually.
Don't get it confused. In the 90s?
And everyone's making fun of my spelling.
Oh, God,
when I
this is
wrote
so hard.
The Kardashians.
Oh yeah, Mulan. Was
I
Mulan
misspelled
written in the
all their
90s?
names.
Is Mulan in the 90s?
Wow. That sounds like a you issue.
Yes, sure, think.
We watch a Disney movie like every night, me and Mose.
I love Disney. I listen to the soundtracks all the time.
We watch so many of these. Holy cow. Okay.
So I don't know which ones are from the 90s or which ones are from like before that.
Well, we grew up in the 90s. You should know
Yeah, I tried.
these.
I picked 90s to go easier on you,
Right.
actually. But maybe that made it
The
harder.
good ones.
Mm-hmm.
The best ones.
I like the show where we just sit and silently write for 10 minutes because there's so many of them.
We should have a timer.
Yeah, that too. I mean, you're kind of going in. Let me see.
Oh yeah. What was that one called?
Oh,
Maybe I should be like one of those sports commentators. Ethan looks determined. He's trying to figure it out. He's thinking back to his childhood.
What is it?
Trisha currently has the eye of the tiger.
Oh, I know it. I know it. Maybe I will win.
Do you have a total amount of movies?
Don't give her a number. How dare you?
Oh, I thought that's what we want to know. Yeah.
No, just name as much as you can.
Oh, but
We don't want to give you the total.
okay, got it.
Yeah.
Cause I mean, I guess I could like really dive in. Like I'm trying to like dive in.
The 90s.
Ethan's concentrating very hard.
The 90s,
Looking back to
bro.
his childhood, thinking of all the
The
sweet
fucking
times, watching these
90s.
movies.
The 90s.
Trisha,
Rugrats, does that
anticipated
count?
to win.
I wrote Rugrats.
It's not
as a
Disney.
joke.
That's Nickelodeon.
It's not even a movie. I know it's a joke.
They did come out with Rugrats the movie.
Okay. Right. You're right.
Okay, well.
Rugrats the movie. Here. Rugrats semicolon the
No,
movie.
that doesn't count.
There's got to be more. Hold on. How old?
You know what my favorite thing about was, oh my God, Brittany. My favorite thing about having the Disney Channel was the miniseries, like the Little Mermaid miniseries. That shit was so gay and lesbian, bro. I ate that shit up. The Hercules miniseries, that whole lesbian episode, I'm here for it. Or was it Aladdin? No, it was Hercules, right? Which one took one of the girls away to a whole like group of just women? Whichever girl was lesbian. That's all I remember. Little Mermaid. You remember the evil mermaid who had a shark? Sex girl, bro. My first, not even my first, but like many a female crushes. Let me tell you.
Hold the fucking phone. I'm imagining all the there wasn't much princesses in the 90s, was there? That wasn't a
Yeah.
princess decade.
Okay, we need a timer.
Princess decade.
Yeah,
Heroines, heroes. Hold on. Let me scan. Oh, I just thought of a good one. Yes. I got one. I think I'm going to need one more.
Trisha is
How many do
stretching.
you have?
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many do you have? You have
7.
See, that's not okay. We're going to be here all day.
No, oh my god, just write something else down. I mean,
I'm going to be here all day because you guys didn't put a timer.
Time.
that's what I'm saying. Are we talking about like all Disney movies or specifically like cartoons?
The cartoons. Yeah.
Okay.
But the big ones, you know. No direct to VHS bullshit.
Oh, right. Yeah. For sure.
So yeah, never mind. I almost gave one away.
Okay, I
I
added.
thought of another
Okay,
that's an Ivy.
all right, I added Shazam and Schindler's List.
I mean, technically they said cartoons, but okay. Not that I'm saying those are
Wait, so
Disney
read,
anyways.
read them off, Ethan?
Read 'em.
101 Dalmatians,
Okay, not from the 90s.
Aladdin, Rugrats,
Nope, Nickelodeon.
Doug,
Nickelodeon. I'm stupid. I love Doug though.
Little Mermaid.
I think, unfortunately, that one was from 1989.
Ooh, and then I
Just
also
barely missed it.
that is
Beauty and the
99.
Beast.
I got together.
That one counts.
Oh, I forgot.
Mulan.
Beast.
Mulan counts.
Wow.
Hercules,
Hercules.
That's on it, yeah.
Shazam,
Nope.
No.
Oh,
Schindler's List,
no.
Unfortunately,
No.
Shazam's
check.
automatic
Saving
disqualification.
Private Ryan.
So how many did you get?
Correct.
4, right?
Three or 4. Beauty and the Beast, Mulan, Aladdin,
Hercules,
Hercules.
and Shazam.
How did I forget Beauty and the Beast? That was a good one. I don't even know how that's in my mind.
Yo, Goofy movie was quality. Goofy movie was so good.
So I already eliminated Little Mermaid from my list because that
So-
was 89.
God, your writing is hard. Oh, Lion King. You idiot.
King,
Pocahontas, Aladdin,
Pocahontas.
Hercules, Mulan, Toy Story.
Wait,
Lady
Toy
and the
Story's
Tramp.
Pixar doesn't count.
Toy Story does not count, I'm afraid.
But
Yeah.
it's Disney.
They-
What?
It's Disney Pixar, but it's Pixar Disney.
It was Pixar.
Disney
It's in
had not
Disney
acquired
World.
Pixar.
It wasn't Disney yet.
Unacquired at that time.
Yep.
So.
That one doesn't count.
And Honey, I Shrunk the Kids movies were so good. I loved all of them.
I think you still won. What the fuck does that say?
Lady and the Tramp.
Oh, that's like mega
No,
old.
that's not from the 90s either.
When is it from?
So hold on, this is actually close.
Nah, she
Okay,
still
so
won.
1,
Yeah.
2, 3.
She got one
4,
more than me.
5.
That's crazy.
One by one.
Lion King.
Well, I love Beauty and the Beast.
Guys, if Disney Pixar makes a movie, it's still a Pixar movie. It's not a Disney movie. That's why when you say Disney Animated Studios, it's different than Pixar Animated Studios because even though Disney and Pixar work together and they are technically in one of the, you cannot even present day call Pixar movies Disney movies. It's Pixar Disney movies and Disney Studios. That's how you know which one you're watching. Like that's how you know what the animation style is going to be. 2D, Pixar, you know what I'm saying? I love it. Love Disney. Shout
I don't know
out.
why,
Actually, my partner did say to me, because I have a Disney tattoo, they were like, wow, supporting Nazis. I was like, don't get me started on his anti-Semitism. I know Disney was an anti-Semite. I know. And was I capitalistically tricked into getting a Disney tattoo? Yes, but also the nostalgia. What can I say? The nostalgia.
Put that down. Like I watch it every day.
Anyway, you win again. Trisha wins again.
And AB, what were the ones neither of them got?
You guys did not get the Rescuers.
Oh my
down
God. Bugs Life is so underrated, dude. It's so good.
Under
Yeah, nobody cares. Next.
Beauty and the Beast.
Right.
I literally wrote
Oh,
that.
you got Beauty and the Beast. The Hunchback of Notre Dame
Right,
we just
Hunchback.
watched that Monday night. Damn.
and Tarzan.
Oh,
no,
so,
the
so there wasn't that many.
Fuck Phil
that
Collins.
Tarzan really doesn't really count. Tarzan was like Such a black sheep.
It was so bullshit.
Love that
I wanna
movie.
know
Tarzan was so good though. Let's be for real.
Hi, Moses.
and show me.
Okay.
Damn, we just watched Hunchback on Monday night too. That one kind of
Love it. No.
Yep.
Oh, Hunchback is so good, bro. Yes, Rescuers Down Under. Guys, let's just have a Disney marathon.
That wasn't one of the classics. We forget
Okay.
about those ones.
Moving on. Which
Moving on.
celebrity was caught shoplifting almost $6,000
Winona Ryder.
worth of goods from sex?
Oh, easy.
I think I know, actually.
Also, people always like note that we only get along if we're like yelling at people or eating.
Well, then we know what we got to do.
Because we like go so hard when we like
Yeah,
know
like
someone's
Dan,
up
like
to
we
shit.
went crazy on Dan last episode.
Yeah.
I felt bad.
Amy
Well, I was
says the
just kidding.
rescuers, and we're like, fuck you.
Fuck you, Amy. Nobody liked that movie. Take it off the list. Okay, I think I know I think I know.
Winona Ryder.
Okay, good.
Right, correct.
Everybody take screenshots of all my terrible spellings and make fun of me after.
I mean, I don't know why I spelled it right either. So. I love her and Mr. Deeds though. Such a good movie.
Okay. That's one of those things where I'm surprised I even know it, but
Well, that was a pretty big deal. I'd be surprised
Yeah.
if you didn't know it.
Okay. What was the first video played on MTV?
Wait, I know this.
Make a guess.
First music video.
is that pop culture or like dinosaur?
Yes,
phones?
wait, I used to know this. Oh man, I don't know
video,
anything
first
anymore.
music video. Famous?
Brave Little Toaster, shout out. Such a good movie.
No hints. Oh shit.
Oh, fuck, I don't know. God, but I feel like I should know this.
Should I get that Rick roll
Definitely not.
point just because I knew the song? I knew the.
That wasn't- it wasn't give us
I can't go back and
star.
litigate.
Is that what
I
it
can't go
is?
back and litigate.
Never gonna give you. Where is he now? Rick Astley.
Rick Astley?
Yeah, where is he?
Is that his name? Astley?
ASTLEY.
Astley. I was like, Astley? I was like, there's no way.
We should have spelling bee. I'm so good at those. I killed it in my spelling bee every year.
I'd be down to do a spelling bee.
You just said you spell horrible.
Well, I'm not good with names because everyone's like
right.
Jared with a fucking, where the R is spelled with a Y.
So you can spell like anti-discriminatorism.
I could probably spell that because it's pretty very phonetic.
We have 5 seconds on the clock.
Yeah, come on, let's go. Did you make something quickly? Yeah. I know. he was like,
I'm writing 3 titles
You can't.
just to cover my.
Okay, but you have to.
but I
vocally
might be
say,
song. There's one specific song. So what is
What
it?
did you put? I'm putting
You
you first.
show me
no,
first.
You don't show your answers.
You tell me what's the answer
No,
to be.
no, show the answer.
Billie Jean?
Billie Jean. Oh,
the
yeah,
answer
classic.
is Video Killed the Radio Star by is it the Beatles?
Video killed the
What's your
radio
Video
star.
kill. Oh,
Yeah.
I want my MTV. What the hell is that?
And that's actually that's the Dire Straits song. It's not called "I Want My."
they go. I want my MTV.
I thought that was the answer.
I want.
I thought it was Billy.
Okay, so you were way off. I get. Can I get some bonus points for being closer than her, Dan? Why, since we're giving out bonus points all the time, willy nilly.
Yeah, but I actually got something right. You didn't even get it right, so whatever.
Whatever. You whatever.
Okay, moving on.
Stupid.
What dead musical artist was brought to life by a hologram at Coachella in 2012?
Michael Jackson.
I know that one. I know something you don't. Pop culture.
Maybe?
Loser.
No, I do know
No,
this.
was
No,
it?
you don't. And write it.
No.
What?
Oh, I'm
Say
so
that one more
sorry.
Tupac.
time.
What dead musical artist was brought to life
You heard
by
the
a
question.
hologram
Tupac,
at Coachella
Tupac.
in 2012?
Oh my god, I hate Coachella. I like just about anything that has to do with it.
It's pop culture. Girl.
Oh, no.
I
It
hope.
just clicked in my head.
God, I hope you don't know it. I need this.
Okay. Ready?
I think she got it.
No, I don't know.
Show me.
Tupac?
Yeah, you're right.
Woo!
Tupac. I wrote it like more street. Oh,
He wrote like nothing but a G thing, right? Or no?
I feel like she spelled it wrong. Can I get points?
No.
Bonus points for the Tupac.
I love Tupac.
Both answers are acceptable.
So sad about him.
Okay, what group was Beyonce originally part
Oh my
of?
god, easy.
I know it, but just give me a second.
I'll eat my grilled cheese peanut butter sandwich.
Ew, that grilled cheese sandwich has literally been sitting there since way before I was yelling at the vegans. Which, by the way, guys, you have got to understand, if you want to persuade people to your side, the first person you should be the most calm with is somebody who's researching veganism. Like, the irony is that, like, I'm literally sitting here trying to understand the argument for veganism that isn't just like subjectively, it's not, by the way, spoiler alert, there's no such thing as objective morality. So good luck. But getting defensive on behalf of your belief is definitely gonna not work for a lot of, especially autistic people. You're gonna trigger everyone's PDA. I think conservatives all suffer from PDA. That's why liberals trigger them. That's why we all trigger each other. But you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Also, her sandwich is literally probably so gross at this point in the stream. But by the way, I don't take it personal. I'm used to it. I'm used to bubbles, right? My philosophy of system is all we all live in bubbles and we think we have objective reality, but you don't. You have your perception. Your reality is only as good as your brain, huh? But I do think things exist outside of us. And I think truth exists outside of people. So the question is, what is true outside of our perception? And is it veganism? Oh,
God, who
Guys, he
cares?
has like some Motown. He can't go back in history.
It's not fucking Motown.
Your dad was in a pop.
Chat says, I don't get mad at vegans for being passionate because I think literally the rest of us are murderers. I think you don't need to get mad. I think you need to be serious. Grow up. Pro-lifers all think like people who get abortions are murderers. Everyone thinks everyone's a murderer and you're killing the planet because of it. Be logical or be as useless as everybody else. It is illogical to be mad at people for being murderers when that's not what's happening. That's not objectively, even by definition of the word murder, exactly what is happening. Because you're in denial of your own like evolutionary process as an animal on the planet. It is not what's happening. That is not the thing that's going on. That is not the psychological, emotional, or evolutionary relationship people are having when they're eating food. Okay? So I don't blame anyone for being anything. I don't blame people for being suicide bombers or murderers, but I expect you to be better because it's illogical. Okay? It is illogical to be angry at people for being human. Let me rephrase. It's unreasonable to not accept that people are going to be human. You can be angry. Let me rephrase. So you're allowed to be angry, but you're acting like it's outside of your nature. I don't like people who are in denial of nature, but then don't expect to be better with that nature. Be better with your nature. And if being better means not eating meat, great. But then you have to have the argument for that. Because right now you don't have one. You have a good harm reduction philosophy, but it's not perfect. There are holes in it. Sorry.
What music you told me on the radio? Actually, they did a Motown song. They did Emotion.
A lot of people do Motown songs.
songs.
Something like Sister Act. Sister Act?
Oh my god.
Sister Act 2.
They just worth it.
I fucking. What is it?
Destiny Child.
Right, Destiny's Child.
Correct. It's Destiny's Child.
You're so agitated.
What's the score, Moses?
9-5.
9 Trisha.
Could be worse.
5 Ethan.
Who sang the song 9 to 5?
Okay. Who sang the Motown classic My Girl?
Stupid.
I think I know it. Why did you write so fast?
Ooh, Maiden says I've heard it started to be called PNA, Persuasive Need for Autonomy. I could see that.
I mean, I think I might be wrong, but for up 4 tops.
Temptations.
Temptations.
Oh fuck! I knew that.
I know.
know.
I can't even roast you because I kind of feel bad now because you said you like love Motown and then you got a Motown question wrong. So I was like, oh, this is bad.
Temptations, of
roast you.
course.
Okay.
This
What
is
are the
sad.
names?
It's just too sad to even roast me. That's
I know. I'm
pathetic.
like, oh.
That's pathetic.
Everyone's just quiet.
But don't you know that like that's the biggest roast? Like that's just now you're just being mean.
Okay. So I'll just be mean next time.
Yeah. If you're like it's too sad for me to make fun of you, that's mean.
Okay. I'll roast you next time. Just
Yeah.
real roast.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. What are the names of the 2 main characters in the Twilight series?
Bella and Edward. What the fuck?
Why you asking me that, AB?
Blame Ian.
Why you asking me that shit?
I mean, I never even seen Twilight and I know this.
We just talked about it on the podcast like a week ago.
Literally.
It's fucking like Heather and Jeff.
Jeff? My name Jeff?
Twilight series. I can't even think of a single one.
What? He doesn't know? I love that.
Edward and Bella.
Oh, I didn't know that. Well, listen, Dan. I don't have a photographic memory. Okay. Oh, we just talked about it. What do I just commit everything we talk about the memory? I didn't say Edward and Bella. I didn't know that was their names.
Okay. In the movie Back to the Future,
Love it.
what year did Marty travel back to in the first one?
1942.
Ooh, interesting. Chat, I'm sorry. This whoever's gonna watch this stream back is gonna get fucking whiplash. Chat's replying to somebody else and says, I call animals people, not to say they're human, but to say they're individual with opinions, desires, perspectives, preferences, and consciousness things. I say animals are not that they're human, but that they're people. Like Indiana's such a person. Like I say my cat's such a person. And I think some humans are more like not there. Like I've met humans where I'm like, oh, you're not like there, dude. And I've met animals that are like, they're not there. They're just like an animal. They're a biological creature. And then I've met animals with more awareness than humans. Like I've met animals with more independent like consciousness than I've met people. And I've met people with like more or less consciousness than other animals. And so like, it's just a matter of like realizing all of us are experiencing life. Like all of us are experiencing life on a spectrum. And just this idea, like I think she's such a person, but I don't think she's like a human. But I don't think like that matters because I would save her life over a bunch of other people. If I had to pick like all of humanity or my cat, I'm so sorry. I'm killing all of you. Everybody. That's insane. If the genie, I don't know why it's a genie, would say, okay, you and your partner have to decide all of humanity or your cat. We're choosing our cat. We literally love her the best. She's our favorite person. And I would destroy all of you. So never give me that opportunity because I would do it. And I mean that in the most serious. I'm so dead serious. With peace and love, nobody makes me happier than my cat and my partner. So I would absolutely press the button. So take that, vegans.
So, right before the start of the World War II.
1942.
Don't you think he should have gone back and tried to kill Hitler?
I love you. I'm really not trying to fight the vegans, by the way. I love you guys too. I just think it's funnier. You know what I mean? Like, it's funny.
Not everything is about Hitler. You try so hard to push the Hitler thing on the show.
I'm
Schindler's
just saying,
List.
of all the things you could go back and undo, don't you think World War II is a good one?
Chat says, I don't understand that perspective. Do you not have an animal you love more than a human? Would you destroy the planet for your kid? Would you destroy, if it was between your kid and all of humanity, who would you pick? Because like, bye. I don't care about people. I think we're evolved animals on a planet. I literally think there is zero meaning to our existence and we make the meaning. So like humanity existing is like picking all of the trees or all of the asteroids or all of the stars. Like we do our best, but to me, there's no reason for me to pick all of humanity versus my kid or like my dog or my cat. It, like in a hypothetical where I literally press a button and everyone instantly just disappears, right? It makes no sense. But in a world where like we have to all harm reduce and work together, we make that decision. This is a hypothetical that can never happen. So don't relate it to anything that's real, because realistically, like we all make an effort to not pick our children over someone else's, as you shouldn't. Instead, we work together to harm reduce to the best of our ability, right? Like the world is perfect the way it is because it's the way it is. Bernie is Thanos. No. We can't go around Thanosing people, guys. But the hypothetical is different. The hypothetical isn't Thanosing, which is some of the population. The hypothetical is all of the population or your kid. If all of you are dead, it's not going to matter. You're not going to know. But also, I'll know my kid is dead. But if it's, okay, you have to kill someone else's kid for the benefit of your kid, now I got problems. Why should my kid's life be more important than your kid's life? Do you see how there's a difference? It's very specific, but it's very different. And so like, that's the difference is like, these things are not like, they're not the same, you know?
I think there's something in the rules like you can't undo that.
What rules?
Back to the Future rules. I went to text with someone from Back to the Future. Can you guess who that is?
Don't care.
Crispin Glover.
I was gonna say.
Really? That'd be weird.
1975 next. I don't know.
Say it before.
Wait. What?
Chat says vegans don't eat meat for the same reason why you don't kill people. Human race attach meaning and value to life, and vegans treat other animals as life as equally valuable. Who said we don't kill people? What a ridiculous statement. I would fucking have an abortion if I got pregnant. We kill people all the time. we're killing Palestinians right now. Nobody gives a fuck. People in Congo are dying. We have the death penalty. What are you talking about? People kill people all the time. What do you mean? Vegans don't eat meat the same reason you don't kill people. That's what I'm saying. That's not an argument. Humans kill people all the time. We literally have like parades because people are so excited, you know? Chad says, do you give a fuck about Palestinians? Absolutely. They shouldn't be dying. They're being genocided. Of course we give a fuck about Palestinians. They shouldn't be genocided. We shouldn't be killing things in that way. And I do believe in assisted killing. So I do believe in killing humans. I believe people have the right to die how they want. So if you want to do assisted killing, like you want to kill yourself, I think that's beautiful. You know, I'm just saying. Chat says, I think the chatter means you specifically don't kill people. Yeah, but I just said I would have an abortion. And I would kill people in self-defense. And I would mourn them, and I would send my bad. I believe in harm reduction. So if I had to kill someone in self-defense, my bad. But also, like, I'm not going to lose that fight. You know what I'm saying? I'm not necessarily going to lose that fight. You know. I know why vegans do things. No, guys, do not mistake it. When I say why are people doing things, we know why people do things. I'm saying, do you know why you're doing things? when I ask the question on my channel, why are you doing this? I'm not asking because I don't know. I don't think you know. Not you, but I don't think they know why they're doing it. Like when I ask a pro-lifer, why are you pro-life? I don't think they know why they're pro-life. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm not asking you because I don't know. I know why. I'm the one who has a special interest and has read thousands of fucking books. I'm asking, do you know why? Because usually when you ask a person why they do stuff, they can't answer it because they don't know why. They think they know why until they're asked too many questions by an autistic girl on a first date. You know what I'm saying?
Year did he travel back to?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, I'm way off. It's back further than that.
Yeah. Sorry, my bad too. I got the okay.
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna read.
I went like
1965.
58.
It is 1955.
Okay. I knew
55.
I knew it was a 5 at the end. Can I get some bonus
you went 88
points?
miles per hour.
Can I get bonus
I knew you did
points
because
for getting a
that's
5
fair.
right? Okay, next.
You got it
Okay,
right.
next question
Yeah.
because I missed that one.
No, I
Chad, you're
didn't.
too distracting today.
Like, what?
I was just trying to.
Okay. There were 2 British royal weddings this decade. Name at least one of the couples involved.
I can do that.
Yeah, I mean, come on, we're not idiots.
Bonus point, you can name both.
Okay, love that. I love the bonus point rounds. I
No,
love it.
there's no. What do you mean bonus point?
Okay.
It's what the fuck?
Just asking for bonus.
For me,
Okay, and wait.
What's her
hold on,
name?
hold on.
this is great. This
Wait,
is
what was
really
the
good.
question? I keep missing them.
Silently writing. We'll just call this episode Silently
You're
Writing.
so bitter that you're just like not getting anything right.
I'll voice it over.
Yes,
Our last one was like that too. Our last one was just like
silently writing.
I'm gonna trim these now.
You will.
I like the length. To be honest, people like a little silence once in a while.
Oh, I got it. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Harry and Meghan. I got something
Did you
right.
get the bonus points?
There's no bonus point.
Yeah, there literally is.
There's no.
You don't know
bonus
the
point.
other royal couple that got married this decade.
No. I mean, the bald dude and the chick.
You don't know his name.
Charles.
No. Will and Kate.
Correct. I'm Harry and Meghan.
Harry and Meghan. I have Harry and Meghan on there too. So.
Okay, well, whatever.
I
1
got
point
bonus
each.
points.
Bonus point.
Next. What's the score? Don't tell me. What's the score? Don't-
5.
Oh, wait, I just got a point. I was at 5.
No, but she only got the bonus point now.
There's no bonus point. I'm going to flip this table if anybody mentions bonus point again. Wait, I have 6 now. I just got one right.
So she has 13 and you have 6. Because I only give her 1 more, not 2.
So
Yeah, okay, but she didn't have any bonus points, right?
You have to decide. You want a bonus?
There's no
You know
bonus
what?
point.
I don't need a bonus point.
Wait. We,
So 12 6.
12-6.
like, what the fuck? Take control. AB, you're the host. You're letting
All right.
Dan
All
dictate
right.
bonus points and
12-6.
shit. There's no fucking bonus points.
I'm the captain.
AB, tell him.
All right.
Not just do it to show.
Moses, stop trying to help out Trisha.
Oh my god, no.
I know.
Be
Oh
clear
my
about
God.
Listen,
Dan, stop
Moses.
hating on
Dan,
Ethan.
Dan has nothing to do with this
this?
game. Dan is not involved.
Why is
with
this doing this?
Oh yeah, I don't know why it does that.
Okay.
The mic's on.
It's
fire.
happy to
Dan, it
see
wasn't
her.
Moses, just for the record.
It doesn't have enough
Okay,
weight or
okay,
something.
okay.
There you go.
Okay. Name at least one team from each of the 4 big leagues: NBA, NFL, MLB, and NHL.
Oh no. I can't do this.
Just one. What? That's
So,
it.
so hold on.
Knicks?
So NB. Okay, whatever.
The
Football, baseball,
Mets,
one team.
the
I mean, that's awesome. Okay.
the
So wait, basketball.
Eagles. I'm just
Okay,
naming
football.
things now. I don't know.
Baseball and hockey.
I could name hockey
I
hockey
got it.
for
I actually
sure.
got this
Well,
one.
this couldn't be easier. I
Is this pop culture? Is sports
Wow,
pop?
aren't you fucking?
Oh my god, guys, is sports pop culture? I really just wanted this to be like movies, TV shows, and fun stuff, but like sports.
Special.
I'm too gay for
Well,
this.
this is such an easy
Okay,
question.
Laker, Dodgers, Rams, Kings. Next.
Nice.
Browns, Cavs, Indians, Maple Leafs,
Maple Leafs.
Maple Leafs.
Toronto.
Is that even an American team?
He didn't say American.
Wow,
They
good
are
job,
in the
Trisha.
NHL, though, right?
What are you talking about? Of course they are.
I'm just trying.
What?
Listen, I'm trying to get technicalities on you.
Oh my god.
Okay.
You're so
Okay.
dumb. They're in their own league.
I think Ethan might get this one.
Oh. Which means I'll get it
I'm
too.
making it wrong now.
What was the first video ever uploaded to YouTube about?
I know it.
Ugh, because this is your life. It's just being a nerd about YouTube videos.
For the record, this is the only question I wrote.
Thank you, AB. Love you. You're my favorite.
The
Don't-
first video ever uploaded to YouTube?
Yeah.
Just what was it about?
What was it about?
Oh.
You don't have to know the exact name.
Okay.
It was some dude at the zoo.
That is correct.
I said Neon Cat.
Neon Cat. That was like only a few years ago.
Oh my god, you're such a nerd. Neon Cat. No,
I got a point. I got a point. Can she get? Can we minus a point from her score for being so far off?
Oh my god.
Next
Okay.
score.
13-8.
I didn't get two.
13-8.
Why
You
you-
get two.
oh,
Oh,
don't put-
like the
Don't
sport.
question Moses.
Okay, never
Yeah,
mind.
no,
sorry.
no, she's questioning
You're
your
right,
integrity.
you're right.
The question is, are they going to fight in this episode? I don't think so. I actually think I think they're in their happy arc right now as friends, which is really nice to see, which is interesting how nice they are when they're getting along. Like this whole episode's been chill as fuck. That's why we're arguing in the comments because we need some dopamine.
Oh my god. Calm down.
I'm kidding.
You need
Okay.
to calm down.
Prior to Hamilton, what was
Stop.
Lin-Manuel
Pardon.
Miranda's first major musical?
Done and done and done.
You
and
seriously?
done.
Dude, oh,
You know it. But I think we talked about it. I think you know it for sure. Can we get him on the podcast?
I'm sure he's not busy. Yeah.
He's booked and busy. Moana.
You guys got it?
Did you not write anything down?
What does it look like?
You were writing something though.
I erased it.
Why?
I don't know the name.
Guys, obviously, okay, of course, sports is pop culture, right? Like, popular culture, pop culture. It is pop culture. Like, just to be clear, I always thought, like, I always think of pop culture as kind of like movies and art, but obviously it's pop culture because, like, if you play Trivia Pursuit, like, obviously, and like pop culture is obviously popular culture, and sports are definitely fucking popular culture.
I don't know.
Trisha, finish him.
In the Heights.
Oh yes,
Correct.
yeah.
I mean, Annihilation at this point. Sometimes trivia is like not fun if someone just doesn't know anything. It's just like, okay.
I don't know. It's not that I don't. I know some stuff.
Okay.
God.
Which celebrity said the following? The Jews are responsible for all the wars in the world.
Oh my god.
Sorry?
Me.
Which celebrity said the following?
Mel Gibson.
The Jews are
I mean, I heard you the first time, but what?
Mel
That's
Gibson.
insane.
Some celebrity.
Yes.
Maybe
said
I don't
the
know.
Jews are responsible for all.
You guys remember when Mel Gibson went on that drunk tirade?
All the wars of the world. I mean, I think I know. I mean, there's one guy that comes to mind
I thought you'd know it. too.
who's kind of always got the right takes.
Is it? I don't. Okay. Okay.
I think it's
have-
Mel Gibson, the one and only.
I have Sacha Baron Cohen.
It is Mel Gibson.
Well, I feel like he might do it for Borat or something. Maybe he says, "Oh, the Jews."
I don't think
are
that's.
all
I don't
wars."
think that's a joke.
No.
There we
It's
go,
my boy Mel
baby.
Gibson.
Fuck you. And Mel Gibson's so fucking, what a loser. Do you know how much I used to love Mel Gibson? Loved that little motherfucker. And then he fucking cheated on his wife, got a young girl pregnant, fucking went anti-Semitic, conspiracy theory. He was recently on some Fox News bullshit show, something, being such a little conspiracy theorist about the fires. Man, I fucking loved Mel Gibson movies. I watched the shit out of Mel Gibson movies as a kid. Bro. Ugh.
Gibson?
Wait, he said it to who?
Yeah, Mel Gibson's a psycho. He's
I
like a
think-
crazy
He was really
anti-Semite.
nice to me. Like when I met him one time and he couldn't have been sweeter.
Why do
I
you,
don't,
you have stories about everybody?
I don't support the because he's a Catholic. Not that I was
He's
Catholic.
also like
but-
super racist.
He wasn't just like a Catholic. He literally had a tabernacle in his home with the Eucharist. Like, this guy wasn't just a Catholic. That's what's so crazy. He has like 10 fucking kids, 9 kids, 8 kids, I don't know. That he cheats on his wife during a filming with a young actress and gets her pregnant. Ridiculous. Losers. What a loser. What a fucking loser, dude.
He famous.
What a Weasley little fucking lame loser, bro. That's my new Hassan version. Updated.
He said,
I don't know.
you can bleep this, Dan, and please bleep this. But just so you hear what he said to his ex-wife, "I hope you get on the phone." And she,
No. Is it real?
yes, he said that. He's crazy. You could just bleep the crap out of that, dude. He's so fucking.
I would not
racist.
get that vibe from him. I met him a couple
That's
times,
like, make sure.
Yeah, no, I'm sure he's can be a nice guy, but he's a psych. He's
Wow.
a total racist.
but he's Catholic.
So was Hitler.
No, Hitler wasn't Catholic. He was-
Weren't they all about weren't they all about Jesus, God?
oh,
I
equal.
thought that was communist shit. That's not true.
Hitler was definitely not Catholic. I'll tell you that.
Yeah,
He was
kind
crazy.
of
They liked. Okay, whatever. Who am I to argue this point?
Good, Dan?
Yeah.
Okay. What did Ariana Grande accidentally tattoo on her finger in Japanese?
Plates, pineapple, plate, fingered, fork, finger. It was something like.
oh my god, I know nothing about Ariana Grande. I know nothing about.
That
her.
was Ian.
Wow, you don't know anything about Ariana Grande now, but you might when she's Glinda.
Such a weirdo.
Ian
Ian's like
fired.
obsessed with Ariana Grande.
Ugh.
Like, bro,
It's
sorry,
creepy
weirdo.
when like men are obsessed with Ariana Grande. It's like, like back off. I have no idea. I'm
Yeah, I
more
agree.
51.
I find it odd.
I like how you hide it, as if I already admit that I don't know. I mean, there's not even a guess I could have in my heart.
I wrote
Wait, Hitler was a Catholic? Was he a practicing Catholic or was he just born Catholic? Because I'm going to start saying to people that Catholics are Nazis. I'm definitely going to start saying that.
big farts.
All right, I'll guess.
I'm not. That's not very good. But like also
Pete.
Pee and big
The
farts.
correct answer is small barbecue grill.
Dude, that is so
Okay.
dumb.
smart barbecue
Everyone make fun of
grill.
Ian for that. Send all hate to Ian for that question.
Okay. This is super easy. What Christmas song is Mariah Carey best known
Oh
for?
my god, so easy.
I know that one at least. No, it's fucking brain dead.
We were having a Mariah appreciation during Christmas moment. We were just like reveling in how this woman fucking killed that Christmas song in the best way possible and now can live off it for the rest of her fucking life. That's what you really got to do. You write a hit song, girl. She's such a genius. And every year she really plays into it so well. She's got such a good attitude about playing into something that other people might have gotten burnt out on. But Mariah's like, I'll never get burnt out on this. I'm the queen of Christmas. She is truly a literal Christmas icon. Genius. Never before has someone quite been an icon when it came to Christmas. She is more iconic than Santa, bro. Move the fuck over. In a billion years, when nobody knows who Santa is, we shall know who Mariah is, I tell you. I tell you. See, other people might have gotten literally burned out on like, ugh, they want me to play into this Christmas thing, but she's just like, I got this. Let's go. She's so good, bro. I love watching her little Mariah Christmas trailers. Oh my God. Love her.
Okay.
It's a long title, right? All I want for Christmas is you.
Yeah, boom, man.
Correct.
Easy. Shouldn't even be in there.
At least I have one IQ point. I have one operating brain cell.
This is so much fun. I could do trivia all day long. I love it so much.
Okay.
Why is it? I don't know if you heard me the first time, but I finished my sandwich and you still have half of yours left. Why is that?
Oh, well, actually, I never eat the butts of anything, like the ends of chicken fingers, the ends of burgers. I don't like the
Really?
ends of
I
anything.
like the end. That's a good part. Just don't eat the crust. Why are you hating on the end?
Autistic.
I think it's a way to keep skinny. Dolly Parton once said she only eats the
Oh,
first
never mind. Eating disorder.
No,
bite
I
and have
mean,
the black
with peace
bite.
and love, it's not working. I mean, I'm
I
just
have
saying.
lost 3 pounds this week. Thank you very much. And guess what? I
3 pounds a week is crazy. That's a lot. Hello. Are we starving?
the last
I just-
bite.
People, I mean,
With peace
you
and
know-
love, it's not working for you either, whatever you're doing. And you're working out. I'm not even working out, and I'm skinnier than you.
Oh,
Let's
listen,
go on the scale right
I'm
now.
not calling you fat.
Let's
I'm
go
just
on
saying
the scale.
you
Call me
make
not
no, but
skinny.
you make TikToks every day. This is what a chubby girl is who doesn't want to lose weight.
Yeah, but that's to be like quirky. I'm not chubby.
But yeah, I just think it's funny that you're like, I won't eat the ends of the sandwich.
I'm not chubby, but I'm trying to lose weight. Man. Yeah, wow. I'm not chubby, but I need to lose weight. Trisha. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying she has to lose weight, but I'm saying the idea that she can't even, like, she's like, I'm not chubby. Is she saying I'm not fat? Is she saying I'm fatter than chubby? But, like, if you're not chubby, why we, like, you know what I'm saying? And even if you are chubby, like, you don't have to lose that weight. But, like, oh, girl.
Just because it makes me skinny.
I'm skinnier than you, and who ate the ends of their sandwich? Go on the scale right now. I bet I weigh less than you.
I am fat. I openly admit that. And I finish my fucking sandwiches.
Next question. How many mistresses did Tiger Woods allegedly have?
Oh, shit. I don't know, but he's a fucking loser, too.
What am I? Keeping track of Tiger Woods' affairs? I mean, 52, right? That's how many you get in Afterlife?
Shoot. Where's Tiger Woods? Should we have him on the show?
Cool.
Tiger Woods?
Yeah.
Would he ever come on, you think?
Yeah.
Promote stuff?
Yeah, Tiger would
What about
definitely
OJ
come on
Simpson?
front of me.
OJ for sure.
Okay, has been blocked. I don't think
Oh, he did block me on Twitter.
I think OJ reached out to me one time, but I don't know if it was real or fake, but I got an email from OJ Simpson one time. But it could
What
be
did he
fake.
say?
It could be fake. I did a song about him, and like I wrote a song about him, and he like wrote to me, but I don't think it made.
What did he want?
Just congratulated me on the song.
Would you go on a date with OJ?
At the time, I thought about it when I was trying to be like a troll, and I probably not now.
Oh,
You know,
okay,
it'd be
Trisha.
awesome to like go on a date and make him wear gloves, like black
Growing.
That's your role play with him.
gloves. Yeah. Some girls, I'm sure, are into that.
For sure. Oh
They're like, we'll put on these black gloves.
no, there's so many girls. People like love murderers. Look at the Menendez brothers. Like they get so many fan mails.
True.
Dude, I was watching, actually on Netflix, there's a really good series called The
The Night
Night Stalker.
Oh,
And this guy had all these girls worshiping. This guy, first of
Crazy.
all, he was like a murderer and a rapist, okay?
I know about
But
it.
he also, and you may need to bleep this, but he boy.
yeah.
So he killed the dad, raped the mom, and women are attracted to that. Sorry, like
Yeah.
murdering and rape is one thing, but
Like, I do actually think people who send love letters to serial killers in prison, like, you know what? I never in my life did I think, you know what I should do? Message a serial killer. Like, I never, even in all the documentaries I've seen on serial killers, I've only ever just been disgusted. I've never, like, guys, if I'm unattracted to someone instantly, if they say they voted for Trump, you think I'm going to be attracted to someone who says, I kill women? I kill children? Like, you know what I'm saying? Oof.
sorry, not sexy.
Okay, well, there's obviously sick people in the world.
Oh, that's Beyonce.
That
guy was
hotel
so
where he killed
fucked.
everybody, I almost got murdered at that hotel. Cecil
I think you're
Hotel?
thinking of someone else.
No, he killed people at the hotel, at the Cecil Hotel.
Yeah, I think you're thinking of someone else.
Definitely the Night Stalker, Richard Ramirez.
That's yeah.
I believe Trisha's right because
He killed people at a hotel. They didn't mention that in the
they
documentary.
didn't mention the documentary, but I know that AHS based it off.
Ethan's like, it can't be true. It wasn't mentioned in this documentary I saw. Never trust a documentary. I Google while I watch documentaries. I do. I'm like, I'm gonna fact check this documentary right now.
For that at one point
Yeah.
because he's in that season. And
Why did they mention that in the documentary if he was killing people at a hotel?
I don't know.
Maybe why?
It's
I
where
don't know.
it's where that girl got in the water tanks. Remember that like Liza Lamb or whatever, that the Asian foreign exchange student that came over? She was in that elevator. Remember, she was like looking around, and then she was found in like the water towers. It was that same hotel, and Richard Ramirez like murdered a bunch of people. And I was at the hotel, and I almost got murdered for real. I almost got drowned to death by a ghost for real. So
By a ghost?
yeah,
Wow.
I mean, I was on drugs, but I definitely think it was real because I was wet.
Right. The drugs didn't have anything to do with that. For
It's
sure.
a sick.
Literally true. Documentaries are just big video essays. I like documentaries where they interview, go to the area, that stuff. But a lot of documentaries are just video essayists. That's why like video essayists work so well on YouTube because they just feel like a documentary. And if you're one of those people like me who watches like a lot of documentaries, you're just like, you're open to anything. I'm like, okay, I'll watch this. Sure, I'll watch this. But then I'm always doing like research along the way because I'm like, like I saw this really great vegan documentary recently. It was really good. My friend recommended it. It was awesome. And I was like Googling while they were talking and I was like, okay, King. I was like, okay, this is a good one. I really liked it. I recommended it in the Discord, but I can't remember its name now. Strongest, Strangest. It's the guy who goes and talks to athletes because, you know, about being on vegan diets. That is the best argument I've seen for veganism is like, check out how in shape this athlete is. I was like, I'm listening, you know,
Situation,
it's a little sarcastic. I'm being a little sarcastic.
Have
but
you ever been tried to be drowned by a ghost when you were sober?
No.
Wow.
But it was at that hotel.
You know what Trisha reminds me of? She reminds me of, you remember when Matt Dillahunty and Peterson had the debate over drugs? And I could be misremembering, but I think Peterson was like afraid to do drugs because they could unlock something. Like some people think drugs are like the real universes, and I'm just here to tell you they're not. And Matt Dillahunty's like, I know when I do drugs, it's not real. And they were having a conversation. Maybe I'm misremembering, but I know Matt Dillahunty was making the argument that like, when I do drugs, I know it's not real. Like I know it's the drugs. Like when I did shrooms the last time, a couple years ago now, I knew it was the drugs, right? Like I know it's the drugs. But it's one of those things where like it is so real in your head that you have to remind yourself it's the drugs, because I can see why Trisha thinks things have happened to her while on drugs that like haven't happened to her. Because like if you're not fully in the moment and reminding yourself like this isn't real, it can feel very real and you'll start to think it is. And that's why people like do panic on drugs, because it's like it's pretty scary if you're not grounding yourself during the trip. Yeah, and then never mind. I was going to go on a tangent, but it's not important.
Before I got renamed to Stay on Main or something. All right, did you put your answer 18?
What was the question again?
It wasn't confirmed that it was him, I believe, but he did stay at the hotel,
yeah.
and a lady was found strangled.
Yeah.
Okay, 11. Who cares? Who knows?
Also, I'm sorry. I'm having like an autistic rehashing the conversation in my head. To the vegans in my audience, literally you, when I say like vegans don't know why they're vegan, I don't mean you. Like, I don't mean you. I need you to understand this. Getting defensive when I make general statements about vegans is like it's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying you don't know why you're not vegan. I don't know you. You could very well know why you're vegan. But when I say like people don't know why they're vegan, in the way pro-lifers don't know why they're pro-life, everyone thinks they know why they do everything they do. But my argumentation is that people don't actually know why they're doing what they do until they're really asked and have to explain it and answer the why down to its core. And I'm saying right now, from what I'm seeing, especially when I love the vegan drama. My vegan guy, Mike, is fighting with my vegan girl, the unnatural vegan, and they both like disagree with each other. And I love that. I'm like, ooh, look at them go. And like, it's just because we're all having different relationships with perception. But like, I'm not saying you don't know why. I'm saying most people don't know why they do anything. Most people don't even know why they're alive. When I ask the average person, like, why are you alive? They're like, why would you ask that question? I'm like, you never asked yourself why you exist? Most people don't even know why they exist. So, you know, that includes vegans. Like, you're not special. You know what I mean? Why do you exist? So I just want to remind people, when I'm asking these questions, I'm asking like larger, bigger questions, right? Okay.
How many?
8.
Oh, I got 18 because
we're giving him too much credit. Step your shit up, Tiger Woods.
I was so, oh God, never mind.
18. That's a busy man.
I love it. I wish I was one of those mistresses. I would be writing books right now. I'd be like doing like press tours about
Just
it.
doing just taking full
power.
advantage of it.
Should I just say it? No, I can't.
I feel like your career, you're elevated beyond just being a mistress to somebody. You know what I mean?
I'd still take it. Like Joe Biden's mistress. Like I would be
Oh
getting
my
like
God,
book deals.
no.
I'd do it.
What would you say, just like about sex with him and the size of his wiener and stuff?
I don't know. Maybe I wouldn't be an expose.
But that's not true because you've slept with famous people and you won't say who they are. So you have that
You know what it
opportunity
is?
already.
Like I don't really love like shaming people for sex things that
It's
are like
not shame.
consensual.
You're like, listen, it was great. I just want to make a buck off telling this private story.
I guess not shaming. Sorry, I don't like to. I don't know. I don't like to exploit like sexual things. Like if I'm consensual, you're. You know, I don't know. It feels weird.
No. Nice.
Okay.
What is the most expensive Broadway show ever produced?
I know it.
Well, of course you know it.
What does that mean? What does that mean? Of course you know it.
Never mind.
Okay, chat. When you say, I know why I defend immigrants, LGBT, women, and minorities, which we love, you said it's because it doesn't feel good to hurt people. Is that it? Like, is that the only reason? That's good. But that's like a very superficial reason not to do something, yes? So when we ask, why are you doing something? I'm always going to want to challenge you to asking yourself, why past the superficial? Why do you believe this, right? Because that's what my channel is focused on, right? That's what I'm asking of people. So if you're new to my channel, that's what most people do. Most people go, I don't like it, so I'm not going to do it. Okay, great. Why? Well, I don't like it. I'm not going to do it. Hey, great. Why? I am not saying you have to know why. I'm not saying it matters. I'm saying if you hear me asking why, it's because for me, I'm always interested in hearing down to the root why humanity moves in the direction it does. And obviously I'm trying to help communities because I think personally, when people get down to their very base why, I think humanity heals a little bit at a time. You know?
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Yay.
Correct.
Spider-Man.
I love that story.
I love Spider-Man too. I don't know why.
I just loved that it was such a disaster and everybody hated it.
First of all, I love it. It was a bop, and people just want to hate on it.
Well, didn't like in the opening week, like the main guy like broke his back or something?
Yeah, he definitely fell. Excitement.
awesome.
It made me want to go see the show. I was like, wow.
Was it a hit financially? Because I thought it was like a total
Financially disaster.
Yeah.
But a cult following.
Yeah,
but
but-
like found it. Like you know what I mean? Like it became like I want to like know more about
How much did it cost? You have the
75 million.
Oh God.
Oh.
How much did you spend on a Broadway show? 75 million. It's just like one little square.
I never knew this about it. Did you know that the music was done by Bono?
Okay.
Yeah.
By Bono?
Yeah.
There was the budget.
Oh.
Mm.
Yeah, there's the budget. There's 75 million right there. That doesn't seem like a mix to me. Bono. Yeah.
I just
Some
looked it
people
up and I was like,
say-
what the fuck, Bono?
Some people say I look like Bono.
Stop.
I
You
swear.
literally said the last episode you look like Samuel Jackson.
Don't I kind of look like him today? Hello, hello.
Wait.
There's a place called Vertigo.
I thought you were making a blackface joke because you said, "Don't I look like Samuel Jackson?" I was like, "Did you really just say that?" After
No,
everything we've been
that I've
through.
heard too. But not today, but like I've heard that for sure. I said Bono.
How do you look like Bono? Why do you say that?
I think I look like him a little bit.
In what way?
The nose, the mouth, the glasses, the hair, the cheekbones.
Can you pull up a picture of Bono?
I really do though. Whoa. Look. Wait, hold on. Go straight in the camera.
I literally think there's no resemblance, and
I see it 5%. I'll give Trisha 5%, unlike Ethan.
the slightest bit. It's like there's no resemblance. No resemblance. Zero.
We both do amazing things for this world.
That's the similarity, right?
We're both
Don't people
Philanthropists.
don't people in Ireland hate Bono because he's like a tax evader?
no.
I swear to God.
making stuff up.
No, I'm
Don't
not.
get us sued.
Dan, am I right?
Oh my God.
Just Google
We
tax
need to
evasion
Google this.
Bono.
No, let's just keep him.
Come on, let's sip the tea, girl.
No, this is not the sip.
This is the
Okay,
sip.
next question.
Bono tax fraud.
Nobody,
Google
no. Oh my God, no.
it. Why are you protecting Bono?
He's the king of Ireland.
He's the king of Ireland.
Okay, let's just
I
keep
mean, a lot
going.
of
We
stuff,
love you
A lot
too.
of stuff did pop up when
Peace
I
and
Googled
love.
it.
No.
All right, peace and love.
I'd have to
Peace
read the
and love.
article.
And
but
hey, for the record, like I had troubles with my taxes.
Read the headline. Read the headline.
No, let's not. Let's keep it moving.
Tax rogues like Bono are harming the world's poorest
Oh
people.
my God.
That's
Well-
that's
You're ruining my chances of collabing with Bono with Sad Boy 2005. I'm so pissed about this. It was
No,
close-
you're
It
the
was close to happening. It was close to happening.
What?
Bono's a great
A feature
guy.
on Sad Boy 2005 by
Dude.
Bono.
Yeah, and let him do your taxes because he knows what the fuck's up.
We don't support this statement next to me. You
Moving on.
Okay, thank you.
What year did the first episode of Seinfeld air?
You are more protective of Bono than like Shane, at your peak friendship.
He's my new.
We
like,
do not talk shit about Bono on this podcast. What the fuck's going on?
He's done a lot for like AIDS. Remember those?
Okay,
shirts in the
cool.
Gap? Okay, well let's respect.
I'm just saying he doesn't pay his
taxes.
taxes or something.
If it's going to
Can
people
you
with
do
AIDS,
both?
if it's going to people with
It's
AIDS,
not.
maybe we should evade
He raises
taxes.
money. He raises money.
Maybe he donates all that money that he could have put taxes to people with AIDS.
I guarantee that's
Wow.
not true.
You can't guarantee. You don't know Bono.
Oh.
Okay, Bono, sue me and let's do some discovery.
Bono won't even collab with Adam Sandler. That's how famous he is. Like Adam Sandler wants to collab with Bono, and Bono's like, nah.
Well, to be fair, I mean, he doesn't want to make songs about like poop and stuff.
No, I mean, like, but being a movie, Dave Matthews is in Adam Sandler's movies. Why can't Bono be in it? Because Bono's a legend. That's why. Answer my own question.
Okay,
Let's go.
let's move on.
Wait, Discord says Ethan doing the Nazi salute when talking about Musk doing it is so bizarre. He's quite contradictory lately. Well, you can do it as a meme. J-Reg did it too in his video. Like if you're mimicking Elon doing it, I don't think that's hypocrisy. I wouldn't do it. Right? I think it's probably better not to do it. But obviously, like, it's not. Is it contradictory? I don't know if I agree with that. Guys, I'm argumentative today. I just want to debate. I don't want to debate. Don't debate me. Okay? Don't actually debate me. That's a lie. I'm being sarcastic. Fuck. Don't debate me, but I'm argumentative today. I'm just like, but like, is that true? I'm very energetic today. It's not my fault. I had 2 cups of coffee, okay?
So
Dave Matthews, yeah, he's not Bono.
He's definitely not Bono. Thinks he's Bono. Not
He's
Bono.
not.
the question
Okay.
was, what year did the first episode of Seinfeld air?
Okay, Seinfeld.
What
expert.
year?
I know it.
I think I know it. I think I actually do.
But I don't watch Ethan right now, so I don't know what's going on with him. I'm waiting for the Hassan bomb, though. Please, like, if he puts out the Hassan video, we're watching it, bro. We're telling you Monday. He better have it ready by Tuesday, bro. I'm coming in. No. Chet says devil advocate, Brittany. I'm not playing devil's advocate. I am honestly having genuine arguments for my perspective. Just so my audience knows, I am not playing the devil's advocate. I'm advocating my real beliefs. But I'm also my joy in life is poking holes in people's belief systems because they're so confident it's real. And I love that. Like I do love to poke holes, even if like even people I agree with, I'll say like, I agree with you 100%, but do you know you believe this? Do you know what I mean? Like, I just want to poke a hole in people for assuming they know why they believe what they believe. Because you know what I mean? I also don't believe in making prescriptions, so I'm never going to do that. You know? Discord says, I respect the argument always. I agree it's not the worst in the meme context, but I certainly believe people care about anti-Semitism. I certainly believe people care about anti-Semitism when they don't even play with that shit. Wait, I love doing that. Oh, no, wait, hold on. I'm reading 2 different chats. But I certainly believe people care about anti-Semitism, or I can't believe they care about anti-Semitism when they don't play with that shit. But I certainly believe. I will say, I don't think it's in good taste to do it. Like when J-Reg did it, I was like, J-Reg, don't be doing the Nazi salute. Like, I do think it's in bad taste. Honestly, I said this yesterday on stream and I stand by it. I would prefer a world that just didn't do it. We're not going to do that until we revamp that. Until we're so far from the Nazi salute being the Nazi salute, we're not doing it. It's not cute. Okay? Discord said, you're not the devil's advocate. You're the devil. Thank you, Discord. Oh, true. YouTube chat says, why do you ask people why they believe what they believe? Is it out of curiosity or is it for the other person? Both. So my channel and my work is predicated on why. My philosophy system is a system of understanding, like how much do you understand about yourself in the world? And so when I'm here on this channel, the reason we're even rewatching Frenemies is to ask ourselves, do we know why we hated Trisha or Ethan? Do we know why we had the opinions? Do we know why we love them? Like when we're asking it, we're asking ourselves to deconstruct. So it's always about deconstruction, not tearing it down and destroying it, but tearing it apart and putting it back together again and understanding it. So when someone says like, oh, I'm a Muslim, I'm like, why? They're like, oh, my parents raised me that way. I'm like, why? And like, they don't, like, how did you get here? Like, why'd you choose this? Why'd you continue it? Why not deconstruct it? Why not do something different? When someone says I'm vegan, why? When someone says I'm like this, why? Like, I want to know how you got here because my whole life is about deconstruction. So yeah, chat says deconstruction. Your answer is why? Why? We want to know. Take it apart, put it back together again, but you don't have to. Right? My theory is most people don't want to deconstruct, which is why systems stay in place, which is why we literally blame everyone but ourselves. But the world is a reflection of itself as a whole. Like Amazon can't work without you buying Amazon. So like you can blame Jeff Bezos for taking advantage of your weaknesses, but your weaknesses make Jeff Bezos. And my weaknesses, I've spent thousands of dollars on Amazon. I am a participant in the destruction of the planet. I am a participant in fueling Jeff Bezos. I am 100% aware that without me buying into Amazon, like Jeff couldn't have been Jeff. And I watched Jeff ruin Seattle right in front of my eyes while I lived there. Homes went from being like $300,000, $250,000 for a condo to $500,000. I watched properties double and triple over time because Amazon came in and revamped all the Pacific Northwest. And I was there and I participated. I bought so many packages. And I'm trying to argue that harm reduction is a great philosophy, or harm reducing in general, not necessarily the philosophy, but how we do it matters. And I think that we don't know why we do things. I think people think we know, and then they get angry. They don't feel like they're living a fulfilling life. I mean, you can just look at how Trump took over the White House and everything he's doing, and then try talking to like a Trump voter about it that like is disregarding all the harm that it's causing to real people in real lives. So why we do things is so important to me, because I think it's the key to healing humanity, or in any way making the world a better place. But I think people know that it's hard to deconstruct, so they'd rather just be good with the constructs already in place. The constructs were made up. You could make up a different construct. And I think like that's probably better. But you know, I don't expect people to do it, right? I'm totally like, I think humanity is going to do what it's going to do, and I just have to do what I'm going to do. So if I personally believe it is better that I don't shop on Amazon, I'm not asking you to do that. Maybe I'll just make the effort not to do it. But I would never ask you not to do that, because you know. If you blame a billionaire, deconstruct the billionaire. Where'd he get his money from? And whose naivety, ignorance, and desperation did he take advantage of? And the answer is going to be you.
You know this. Why would you know this?
I don't know. I actually don't.
I think I actually know it. You ready?
Yep.
1989.
93.
1989 is correct.
Yes!
You got one right over me.
Well, I'm just saying,
You
because
got
I
one
love
right.
Seinfeld. I'm
Oh,
obsessed
you know
with
what's
Seinfeld,
stupid?
and I finally verified that I actually know something I care about.
I think
1989.
1989, baby. 89, baby. 89, baby. Hold on. Chat says, how do you know when you've reached the final answer and you can stop asking why, or should you never stop? You should ask why as it coincides with your joy. So my level system, my belief, according to my theory, is that people's joy can be found in the relationship to their why, in the end to their why. So you can be a 2 who's joyful or a 5 who's joyful, but there's different kinds of joy that you're going into. So like a 2 can find joy within the construct of the bubble, but a 5's joy is within the construct of the universe's bubble, like recognizing we're a part of the whole universe. But 2s usually find joy within the construct of like their religion, their politics, their race, their gender. They find it within the micro bubbles, and 5s find it on the macro. And so if you're following a framework of the levels and you're a 2 who's joyful, maybe your why and deconstruction stops within the joy of the bubble. But, you know, maybe at the consequence or at the expense of others. I would argue 5s, or the framework of 5, should allow you to be more compassionate to all people, where the compassion of the 2s usually stops at people they like and people they don't like. And I get that. That makes total sense, right? And compassion means to suffer with. It's like a deep call to empathy, you know? Because it's kind of 3 or 4 find joy. No. Not yet. Not that I know of. I don't know. Who knows? But not so far that I've seen. The 3s and 4s that I know don't find joy unless the 3 goes back to a 2 or the 4 goes to 5. From what I've seen.
Did you write that for me? Somebody wrote that, and thank you.
I could be wrong, but I think the little chubby guy from Seinfeld hit on me at the gym one time.
Costanza?
Yeah. I think it was
Nice.
him.
He did
George,
not.
Yeah, I swear.
please.
Like I don't watch the show, so I don't know, but I think it was him.
Wow, Trisha.
And like
So a little chubby guy
See,
hit.
okay, you know how Trisha can get away with telling a story where she's like, I think that guy from Seinfeld hit on me. Why can Trisha get away with that? But if I ever said that, like, you should shoot me in the back of a barn. That was really harsh. It's just crazy. It's the craziest thing for me to say. Like, I think George Costanza hit on me. What do you mean you think? Do you know what I mean? Like, I could never get away. Trisha just gets away with saying things that, like, anyone else you cannot say without being certifiable. Like, do you know what I'm saying? I just don't get it. Why do we let her? Do we do it because we literally infantilize her and we just assume she's literally, you know, we just like let her, you know what I mean? Like, what? It's just not a real thing. You can't say these things. Like, oh yeah, I think the Pope hit on me once. What do you mean you think the Pope hit on you once? He either did or he didn't. You know, memory is faulty, so maybe you misremember. I misremember shit. But like, what are you talking about?
On you. You're not sure who it was, but you think it was
The reason I think it's him is
Jason
I
Alexander.
remember seeing him from Shallow Hal.
Where was it? He lives in
It
New
was
York.
Equinox. No, this was like an Equinox. Oh, but it was in New York. He lives in New York. It was by Columbus Circle, like that Equinox.
Okay, what's him?
What's the scoreboard?
Jason Alexander, if you can attest to that. I think it was because he was like,
Were you receptive? Because he's really famous and rich.
yeah, I'm receptive to everyone. I give everyone my number. Like if you ask me, I'm like, all right.
Did he
here's
ask for your number?
Yeah.
And he never called you?
No. I got shaded by him. He asked me for my
Weird.
number. Oh, but you know what? I don't answer calls that are from like maybe he blocked his number, like a number I didn't know. So
Damn, Jason had a shot.
I think
That's awesome.
I don't know.
Anyway, I'm just really proud that I got that right. So thank you.
Yeah,
Ethan,
congrats.
you're only 4 behind right now.
Okay, that's not bad.
Wasn't there a race
For the
on
ma-
Seinfeld? Then the guy said the N word to like a bunch of like on his comedy stand up routine.
Oh, Kramer, yeah.
So we can't support that show.
Well, that's Kramer. at
I'm
the
gonna
moment.
support Bono evading taxes, giving it to
So we don't support Seinfeld because Kramer said the N-word to somebody in his audience, which was very uncouth many years ago. But Trisha can say the N-word on her channel and we can move on and forgive her because you know, I don't want to be racist, but Trisha is literally white woman personified. She is literally white woman personified. I'm sorry.
AIDS. Then
Kramer had a
said the
moment. He's
N-word.
not even. He's just an actor. How are you gonna just? He's apologized.
Wow.
What breed of dog is Scooby Doo?
What the hell?
What's worse, to be Kramer literally thought he was being funny, and Trisha literally thought she was being cool. And I don't know what's worse. A comic who thought he was being funny by arguing with a guy in the audience and saying the N-word, or Trisha who thinks she was being cool and rapping along to the N-word. Who knows? What's worse, Elon being a Nazi or Elon being a guy who's not a Nazi but wants Nazis to think he's cool? I honestly think it might be worse that you want Nazis to think you're cool. I'm going to be honest. I think it might be worse. It might be worse. Like, sir.
I'm gonna just guess this. I don't know anything about dogs unless you're a Pomeranian.
Scooby Doo looking at. He doesn't look like
Great
anything.
Dane.
He's just like some cartoon, bro.
He's a Great Dane.
Scoop.
He looks like a specific breed. He was here, you're gonna be like, oh.
Scooby Doo.
Scooby,
Yeah, I feel like yours kind of
Scooby-Doo.
look like a specific breed.
Where are you?
I don't know anything about dogs either.
You've
Oh,
got-
for me.
I'm just taking a guess here. Okay, ready?
Yep.
Great Dane.
Doberman.
Great Dane is correct.
Ah, no.
I'm coming back.
What are you
Our
at?
first family dog was a Great Dane. Her name was Midori, and she was the best. Shout out.
Great Dane, dude.
No. What's the
Yeah, he
score?
does.
What's the score?
He's 13-16.
Oh.
I'm coming back. This is the best game ever. Okay, get it together.
Now I gotta focus. I was like,
Yeah, you better get it
I was
together.
feeling bad for you. I was like, let me get some.
Who are the 2 individuals involved in 2004 Super Bowl Nipplegate?
Nibble?
Nipplegate.
Oh, it sounded like you said nibble.
Janet Jackson and Justin Fuckerate, Justin Timberlake, Justin Titterate, Justin, the cop who arrested him, didn't know who he was, Timberlake.
See my answers. Maybe that's why you're doing better.
I'm not looking at your answers. Stop. Can I just say, why do I need 2? I know whose nipple it was.
But you have to put the other person
Somebody
involved.
else involved.
Yeah.
There was.
Oh my God. Wow. You really don't know anything about anything. You know.
Now you're angry because I'm right on your heels.
What is that TV show? You know nothing.
What's the name of the ramen hair guy? Oh, I remember.
Ramen hair.
Oh my God,
So
stupid.
true.
Okay, we both got it.
Janet Jackson and Justin Timberlake. Okay.
Correct. Okay.
Oh my God.
Everything's All Right is a song in which Andrew Lloyd Webber
Who?
musical.
What song? Who?
Which Everything's All Right is a song in which Andrew Lloyd Webber musical. Everything's All Right.
Well, okay, I think of Phantom right away, right? Everything's all right.
The fuck you say?
Everything's All Right.
I heard you.
Okay.
Everything's all right.
It's a musical?
Oh, yikes.
You don't know it? I don't know shit.
Wow,
guys
and
think-
I like know everything right
Ooh, you guys think Jesus Christ Superstar? Jesus Christ
now. Really well, but this is
Superstar.
actually, I don't know. It has to be one that I don't.
What's his most famous play?
What?
His most famous is probably Phantom, but
Oh, he made Phantom?
The
Got it.
Phantom of the
Oh, so people don't like him, generally speaking.
What? People don't like him.
Because those are shitty.
I'm gonna just guess one I don't know a lot about because it's definitely not fair.
Everything's all right?
yeah, I thought you said that you liked this one even, so I thought you might get it. But maybe I'm
Oh my God. Are you gonna put something? I know I got it wrong, so you should just put something. Everything's all right. Wow. This is Broadway and I fucking suck, so
I can't even think of something to guess. Oh. Don't be-
I was gonna guess that. Is that him? Is that Andrew?
West Side Story.
Oh, that's not what I was gonna guess.
Okay.
I love West Side
put up a guess.
Story.
School of Rock.
Incorrect. The answer
School
is
of
Jesus
Rock.
Christ Superstar.
Superstar.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't even guess that.
I literally had that written down.
Dude, you got a Broadway one wrong. You're giving me a chance here.
You're right.
Don't panic. Whatever you
There
do,
you go. You guys were right. Chat was right.
keep it together.
I panicked that Bono's gonna see this. I'm so annoyed now. Cut it out, Dan. Cut that part about the whole discussion. Oh my god, you guys underestimate who watches
Bono
this
is
podcast.
like busy on a yacht
Someone
somewhere.
told me Brad Pitt watches this podcast, and I'm not lying.
Brad, who told you
I
that?
mean, someone told me, but I don't
If
know
Brad
if
Pitt
it's
is watching,
That's the thing. Okay, I also always forget people watch me and then they DM me and I'm like, my bad. Like, I mean, I forget people watch you. You don't understand who could be watching you. It is what it is. It's kind of funny that way.
watching this podcast.
I wonder if Jordan Peterson watches me for my impressions of him. Brittany does a pretty good Jordan Peterson. I gotta say. Ethan, wait, okay. Brittany, Tammy, come look at this girl, Brittany. She doesn't eat meat, but she's very interesting.
You better have some better shit to do with this life.
No,
Brad Pitt is not watching
Jesus
this
Christ.
podcast.
Actually, no, that's kind of credible. But
Can you imagine Brad Pitt watching this? You're fantasizing.
I did hear a theory that Tarantino watches this because he has a foot fetish, and he knows Trisha. And you took the #1 spot on.
Yeah,
So he's
when-
waiting for
he's
your
watching
feet?
closely.
Hey, maybe we talk about Israel.
Exactly. Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Zakoti Anitinoket, Quentin.
The fuck?
That's my Hebrew.
Okay,
I love that you don't know Hebrew. I could say so much and you have no idea. I'm learning so much Hebrew.
I know it's great. I mean, it's awesome.
Okay, if you answer this next one in Hebrew, you get bonus points.
Thanks.
Which
There's no-
artist, I'm kidding. Which artist tried selling his own video game console until being threatened with legal action by Nintendo?
What?
Wait, who artist?
Yeah, which artist
Oh.
tried selling their own video game console?
I don't remember this
until
at
being threatened
all.
with legal action.
God,
by
I know this.
What kind of artist?
Like
What do you know? What do you mean? What kind of artist? Are we talking about hints? Were you thinking about answering that question, maybe?
You ask questions all the time.
Well,
I don't know any artists except for Ela Klein. That's the only artist I know.
that's nice.
She's good. She's talented. Do you think you're as talented as her?
Wait, Soldier Boy did it? Really? Did he just play at the White House too? Did I miss that? Didn't him, Nelly, Snoop, great. Do you know, can I be honest with you? This is just for Snoop Dogg fans. I started to be suspicious more of Snoop Dogg, I think, when the Diddy stuff came out. And I realized he wasn't part of the West Coast crew that was like anti-Diddy in a very loud way, and I was confused, and maybe I missed it. But then he showed up on Trump, and I was like, oh, I'm confused. But then, you know, humans are very human with peace and love, like you do you. But also, oh, you know, what are you gonna do?
Ela is not even
Yeah.
close.
Yeah, I don't think I'm as talented as me.
Not only is she talented, she's like hardworking. She's
Yeah.
focused. She's
I was
even-headed.
like, you're doing like too much. You're doing the
Girl, you are
Chad says he was sus when he was trash talking black women. Well, that's always suspicious, let me tell you.
doing too much.
And all men are misogynists, so it's not like Snoop wouldn't be a misogynist at the end of the day. But, you know, there's a lovability to his brand. He's very good at branding. He's a very good brand. Snoop is one of the like best universal brands. Like he did a very good job branding. But who knows what's really going on?
I wrote. Are you ready?
I don't have. I was just gonna guess this is the only artist I really know for real. What Adila?
I wrote Soldier Boy.
Banksy.
Soldier Boy is correct.
Yes.
Soldier Boy.
Soldier Boy.
From 90 Day?
Boy.
Oh yeah, I forgot. There was this Nigerian dude in 90 Day Fiance who was like a wannabe musical artist.
I WhatsApp him all the time. Yeah, me
Why?
and Soldier Boy, we have WhatsApp together. That's what I thought you were talking about. Who's that? Who's that Soldier
Boy's
Boy?
a rapper.
What song?
I don't know. Any
Kiss me through the phone.
Kiss me through the phone. Okay.
Oh yeah.
So wait, it's a 2-point game now. This is exciting. It's like last time. Whoa. It was 3. I just got one right. She got one wrong. Moses, what is this? She did not get Soldier Boy.
The one before that, she did not get right.
Oh yeah, I didn't get that right.
Moses. Baby.
They both got the Super Bowl question right.
I'm losing my mind over here.
You became a.
How can nobody keep a straight?
25 was Jesus Christ Superstar. They
Both got that
Oh
wrong.
yeah.
So 16, 14.
No.
16, 14.
No.
Everything's in. Okay, 16.
Listen, in Moses' defense, I did the same thing
How are there multiple people on staff and no one knows how to keep score?
last
What is
time.
this? You guys can't keep a score?
I
I
said
mean, this
your
happened
defense, I
last
did the same
time.
thing last time.
I mean, this is losing my
This
mind.
is so cool. You're the first celebrity to endorse my brand. Thank you.
I love you. I actually like your music a lot.
Really?
Yeah, I haven't listened to the second one yet.
The second one's better.
That's I'm gonna watch it today.
Oh, know.
We can maybe at the end we'll watch it together. Do a little previewing.
You know what's weird is I do get weird like showing people my music. I'm not that person to be like, look at my video.
Well, yeah, I know what you mean. It's just hot, but I want to watch it.
So many people are like, here, look at my video, and you're just like awkwardly there. You're just like, oh.
I'm gonna let's watch it after. These guys are in the lab doing.
Okay.
It's 1614.
16.
Bro. Chat says, what's your reasoning for all men being misogynist with peace and love? Also, all women, all genders, all people born under patriarchy are misogynist because you're raised in a culture subconsciously or consciously that teaches you that women are second class. Open discrimination, laws in place, absolute discrimination against female people simply for being born female is ingrained in all of us. It has yet to be deconstructed, and it's actually being reconstructed right now with women's or female civil liberties being questioned and threatened when it comes to bodily agency. So patriarchy creates a narrative that raises us to naturally think women are second class. Right? So, yes, it's a construct. It's not men inherently, women inherently. It's just like we're raised to believe this. Same with racism. Same with like anything we're raised to believe, right? So it's not like men are born misogynists, right? Women aren't born misogynists, but we're raised, and it can be very subtle. You might not even see it. It can be very subtle, but you internalize it and it comes out. It really does show up. And I think, that's my answer. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
14. Who did Jada Pinkett Smith reveal she had an entanglement with?
An entanglement.
Who remember that guy? That's like a Ryland. Like, who knows him? Like,
Yeah, he was just some dumbass.
I mean, he had some.
What do you ask me? Some Red Table trivia? I mean, this is. Does she even count as pop culture? I mean, come on, they're on Facebook.
And I literally.
You don't know because I don't know.
Okay, well, I'm gonna make a guess because I think this might be it, or someone close to this name.
It's nothing.
Anton
Oh my God,
Dodson?
Ethan.
No, the answer is.
Wait, isn't that the? Yeah,
Anton
that's the guy.
Dodson.
Hot on your feet.
Oh, did you think Antoine or something though?
It's August.
That's the best.
August.
Hide your man. Hide your.
Oh, yeah.
There's someone out here raping everybody out here.
He's on TikTok now. He's on TikTok. He's killing.
What was the answer?
August.
I don't know. I never know how to pronounce his last name. August Azalea.
Is he just some random dude? I'm supposed to know his name. Nice.
That's like literally like.
Sorry,
who's
that's
Shane
not
Dawson's
public.
fiance? Nobody
So,
knows. How do you expect that?
Who is Ringo Starr's second cousin, fiance on Facebook? Next.
Okay, but you should know the original drummer of the Beatles. Like that's
Okay.
Okay, nobody knows that.
easy. Thank you. Yeah, that's.
I don't care about
List
him.
our last 6 presidents.
Name our last 6 presidents. Interesting, including the new one.
The last 6? That's pretty, you could do that.
Not including the new one. Former presidents.
Oh my God, I hate this.
It's a little fuzzy for me.
This is like Trump. Hold on. What is this? This is 20. So Trump is, no, Biden's president. No. Who's president in 2021, guys? Oh my God, what a blur. Was Trump still president? When was the election? Wait, we're in 2025. No, Biden isn't president right now, right? So it would be Trump. Yeah, Obama, Clinton, Bush. Yeah, I think Discord, Reagan. Jimmy Carter? I think Reagan was, yeah. Is that too far back? Clinton, Bush, Reagan?
At some point here.
Same. Oh, okay.
Oh, I think I know it. I know it. I know it.
It is.
Oh, yeah, Bush, Clinton, Bush. I think so. I think you're right. Yeah, Bush, Clinton, Bush.
Yeah. I'm gonna say. Yeah, I think.
I think I got it. I'm 99 on this one.
How many? How many?
6.
Oh. All right.
Trump,
Obama,
George W. Bush,
Clinton,
Bush Sr.,
Reagan.
Ford.
Ford and Reagan are wrong.
How is he still alive?
Reagan was president.
Wait,
when
Reagan was president?
Yeah.
Oh my God. That
Wait, was it Reagan before Bush? Yeah, Bush, Clinton, Bush, Reagan. Yeah, okay.
I was like, Ford's still alive, right? He's got to be.
Ford is not alive.
What's the motherfucker who does
Jimmy
Habitat
Carter.
for Humanity?
Oh,
Jimmy Carter.
Yeah, Carter.
He was
Who just
before,
passed away, R.I.P.
he was
Oh my
before
God,
Reagan.
Reagan? Was that?
I beat you at a political question. Oh my god.
Wow, Reagan? Fuck me.
Wasn't
even on the radar.
Simi Valley, the Reagan
Guess you're right,
Library.
Reagan. Fuck.
The way conservatives have Reagan's pictures in their home, I'm dying.
Should have known that.
Reaganomics.
Okay, I feel like Ian's trolling you guys at this point, but what did
Selena?
Oh my. What?
Is it a Selena question?
Oh, just
Oh, no.
Selena?
Yeah.
Oh, Gomez.
What did Elon Musk and Grimes originally name their baby?
Oh God, that's stupid. You know it?
Nazi Junior, Hitlerana, Hitlery, Hitana, Hittery.
I mean, I have an idea, but like, who could
I
actually
don't know how to
recite
read
it
the answer.
verbatim?
Can I read the answer, Dan?
Oh, I don't know.
It was like,
Well, it's not
oh, well, I can
pronounceable.
say it. You know what? I feel like I should get a point because I know how it's pronounced.
That
I don't know how to spell it, but I know how it's pronounced.
Why is Elon Musk
Yo,
such a big?
you know, honestly, their marriage was literally autism on autism crime. I hear she's struggling for custody because Elon's taking her. I don't know if that's true, taking her to court, but that is autism on autism crime. You know, they're both autistic.
Yeah,
That
like,
counts,
why-
I
right?
think that should count, right?
Yeah.
Because if I can't read it,
Well, since when do I have to spell shit right? I always spell everything wrong, but I know how to say it.
Okay,
that's a
say
good
it.
point.
It was Ash,
that is how you pronounce
That
it.
is
I believe.
correct.
How do you
he's-
say it?
but he spelled it like all crazy with like letters that like when you mash the keyboard and there's like secret letters that come out. You know what I mean?
I don't like Elon
Webbings or
Musk.
something.
I kind of flipped on him. I used to be a huge stan, and now I don't like him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I got the point. So it's back to 2.
Okay, so moving on. Will I Am is a member of what band?
That's easy.
Oh, that you know.
Yeah.
I thought you didn't do new music.
I just used to make fun of Will.i.am a lot, so I kind of know about him.
Remember he punched Press Hilton in the face? Where is Press Hilton?
He
just-
did?
Yeah. It was crazy.
Black Eyed Peas. Yeah.
Correct.
How many questions do we have left?
We have 9 remaining.
Oh, this is coming down to the wire. 2 points.
We're 2 away. 2 apart.
Who sings Despacito?
Actually,
Why
I,
did you say it like that?
I actually
I don't know. Justin Bieber. I don't know. Is it him? I don't know.
don't know if I know it.
Despacito. I don't.
Isn't
Bad
that
Bunny? Who?
Oh, I know the answer.
Oh,
It's,
Bad Bunny?
The Eagle.
I know. I know who Bad Bunny is officially. I think I know his face now. I feel like I just learned what he looks like.
Despacito. Well,
Oh, Justin Bieber featured on the song or covered it? I mean, didn't he though? Isn't that the one where he was singing and fans were mad because he couldn't sing it? Is that not Justin Bieber? Right? Wasn't Justin singing a song in Spanish? And then they're like, sing it. And he's like, I don't actually know the lyrics. Thank you, Discord. I thought it was being gaslit. It is. Okay.
you come to your senses.
Oh, you act like you're like 55 years old all the time.
Why? Because of bad joke.
And CNN and politics and everything. Like everything about you is just like, I'm
Yes, you must be 55 to watch CNN.
60.
Okay. And you act like you're 16 when you go after every word.
I have unresolved trauma from 16.
Okay, he's not the OG artist, but he's featured. I got you.
That's why I revert back to it. That's what my therapist says. It's my way of coping with the trauma.
Oh, what?
Go, after every word.
I have unresolved trauma from 16. That's why I revert back to it. That's what my therapist says. It's my way of coping with the trauma. So thanks for
Well,
bringing that up.
well,
My
I have-
5 year was really dark, and that's why I dress like this and act like this.
Okay, Trisha, relax. Okay. The only heated conversation in this chat is about veganism. Relax.
It wasn't just a phase, Mom. I didn't comment on the fact that you have like a pseudo mask on. What is that?
Oh, I'm cosplaying. Who do you think I'm cosplaying today?
Batman, obviously.
But I hate you.
I don't know who.
Donatello.
Donatello, Ninja Turtle.
Leonardo?
Are you? Not me. Whatever.
Who is it?
Does anybody know?
Moses, it's not you. Obviously, you know.
I like recognize it. I don't remember.
Yeah.
Let me show you the picture first. Hold on. This is my cosplay today. I am Gerard Way from the Revenge era.
Oh, you're still the same
no,
guy.
I was Danger Days Gerard Way last time. Now I'm Revenge
You're
era.
the same guy.
It's a different era.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, it looks cool.
Despacito
Thank
is
you.
by honestly, dude, I don't fucking know.
God,
Justin
Ethan's not even trying.
Justin Bieber's
Despacito?
Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber. He's featured in the remix.
Yeah, that's literally a
No,
Justin
he
Bieber
didn't.
song.
No, it's
Are you kidding me?
who wrote it? I know it's not Justin
It is,
Bieber.
who wrote
It's some
the song?
it's some Latin
You
band,
said
right?
who
It's Spanish.
performed the song Despacito?
Sings Despacito.
What is the answer?
Louis Fonsi.
Justin Bieber, Despacito, and Daddy
He's
Yankee.
featured. It's not his song,
He
dude.
like covered it or something.
Oh my! No, he didn't cover it. He's with Louis Fonsi.
Bruh, he's not in the
Justin
original. He's
Bieber.
not in the original.
No, you didn't say. Oh,
Take a
my
point for
God.
being combative. Minus 1 point.
All right. Who's the lead?
No.
Who's the lead singer of the band Queen?
Oh my God.
Freddie
really?
Mercury.
Why would you even ask that?
Rami Malek,
Freddie
obviously.
Mercury.
Who wrote? Why would you even write that? What would you-
Can we get bonus points for his nationality?
The real
There's-
Freddie Mercury or
And
Rami
religion.
Malek?
What? You know.
It's
you
Freddie.
know.
It's Freddie Mercury. You look like
He's
him.
one of you, right?
He-
He's Pakistani.
No, he's from some weird like Indian,
Yeah.
some weird Indian.
He's Pakistani.
Oh, he's Pakistani.
I believe-
Abe's not Pakistani, dude.
Oh, what are you?
What?
Lebanese.
Why would you say that? You had
But
a whole conversation with
he
him.
has an Arab name. His real name is Farouk, which is Arab. So
Isn't he Indian?
Are your parents like his parents, where they're like,
Yeah, we're
What?
brothers.
He's
Yeah,
Lebanese. It's like not even
siblings.
close.
it's close. It's all the Middle East.
Wait, he's Lebanese? No, who's Lebanese? AB is Lebanese.
Oh, what are you?
What?
Lebanese.
Why would you say that?
What?
He's Pakistani.
No, he's from some
He's
weird like,
Pakistani? Wait, I'm so bad with ethnicities apparently.
Indian,
Yeah.
some weird Indian.
He's Pakistani.
Oh, he's Pakistani.
I believe-
AB's not
Shout
Pakistani,
out.
dude.
Oh, what are you?
What?
Lebanese.
Why would you say that? You had
But
a whole conversation with him.
he has an Arab name. His real name is Farouk, which is Arab. So
I
Are
love
your
that
parents like his
name.
parents, where they're like,
yeah, we're brothers.
He's Lebanese. It's like not even close.
it's close. It's all the Middle East.
Everyone tells me, yeah. The
Yeah.
comment section always says I look like Rami Malek. So she's
You
not-
do
do.
look like Rami
Yeah,
Malek.
yeah,
I think
he
freaks me
does.
out. Look, we are not a Rami Malek stand here on this podcast.
You better back off. I've always liked how he looks.
Sorry.
Well, I'm
It's
actually not even
interesting.
arguing.
I like people who look weird, though, to be fair. I do like people who look interesting. I actually think Trisha's weird looking, if I'm going to be honest. But I think she's weird looking like I'm weird looking. Like, there's just something when you look at them, you're like, huh, what's going on there? And like, Trisha's one of those people. That's why people think she's black, because she doesn't look like how they think she, not that sounded weird. I'm going to get clipped. Trisha looks not how you think she's going to look. So people think she's not what she is. Does that make sense? That's going to, but you know what I'm saying? Trisha is black. Please chat. She's not black. Is she actually? What is she? 13% Moroccan? Does that count? I don't know if we're counting it at 13%. But Trisha doesn't look, she looks interesting. But yeah, usually people ask me on the street, like, what are you? And I'm like, she's literally 1/8? For real? Wait, I thought that was a meme. She's like, for real though? Are we counting that because of her genetic testing, what she said? I'll take it. Okay. Stop. Brittany clipped. Brittany says Trisha is black. Okay, you know what?
Doing that one.
Yeah.
think he's
He's
weird,
weird
too.
about him.
Okay. So what? It's still 2 points.
Yes.
Okay.
Give me a good one.
Which
Freddie
celebrity?
Mercury. Come on.
Which celebrity thought
Honestly, the moment, you know why I don't believe Trisha's black? Because she didn't get a payout. Because when listen, do you know why I don't think Trisha's black? Because she didn't even do the whole, I'm actually black, I can say the N-word. When Trisha comes out in public and says, I'm allowed to say the N-word, I'm black, then I'll believe she's black. High sarcasm, guys. High sarcasm.
chicken of the sea was actually chicken?
How do you know this one? You're like, oh, I got this one.
I don't know why, but I do.
We're the same brain. We know the same pop culture references.
Ready? Jessica Simpson.
Boom.
Okay, come on.
Same for sure that
Jessica.
she's
Oh, I love
Who
Jessica
was
Simpson
she
when I
married
was
to?
younger,
Nick Lachey.
bros.
Okay, chill. There's no bonus points, remember?
I love it.
Wait, chat says there's a whole kitchen floor vid about it, about saying she can say the N-word because she's black. Wait, we need to see this.
Something.
Uh,
Who's leasing our queen?
which celebrity was photographed dangling a baby off their balcony?
Oh my god.
That's so
Michael
easy.
Jackson.
Who did these questions?
Michael
Ian did this one just to fuck with me. That's why.
Wow.
I guess he was thinking it might have stumped me, but I know it's Michael Jackson.
Correct.
He.
Which actor
Michael Jackson.
was found masturbating in an adult film theater?
Yes, I know.
Oh. Which actor was caught masturbating in an adult movie theater? Wait, I remember this story. Oh my God. Wait. Fuck, who was this? Guys, I was so on top of celebrity culture. Pee Wee Herman, he's a homosexual. He's a gay homosexual. Pee Wee Herman's a homosexual. We love that. We love it. Do you know what my partner said to me yesterday? It was honestly homophobic, really. That's a joke. No, it was today. It was this morning. We were watching our show together before I went to work. Watching What They Do in the Shadows, and the show is very pansexual. The show is very queer friendly, and I like always get excited when there's like a gay character on screen. I'm like, gay, and he's like, wow, you're like a straight person who's like, oh my God, gay people, and I'm like, oh, that's kind of homophobic. Like you called me, that's kind of homophobic. And I was like, no, I'm just a gay person who gets excited at representation. He's like, that's true too. It was a joke. We were joking around, but for real, I'm one of those gay people who gets, oh, how dare you call me straight? But like, I get really excited when I see gay people. I do. It's very pansexual friendly. I really like it. It's so pansexual. I love that show. I love pansexuality in media. I just think it's so great.
So duh.
And subsequently arrested.
I felt bad for him because I always felt like he got kind of played dirty. It's like, what do you expect people to do in an adult film? Everyone's jerking off.
Right. They made it seem like, it was
why?
like a movie.
They ruined his whole life. Like, everybody's in there jerking off.
I think he got some redemption arc.
Okay, I said that too, chat, because a lot of you are saying I do the same thing. I told him that. I was like, I bet people in my audience do the same thing. We just get excited. We're millennials. And then he said, that's right, you're a millennial. When you grow up traumatized as a millennial, you have to be excited about gay representation on media because you're just, all the times you weren't allowed. You just remember all the time you weren't allowed.
When he was like in Blow and stuff, I think we were like, oh yeah, he's kind of dope now. He got some cred.
I don't know his name, but you're going to give me the point. It's Pee Wee
No,
Herman.
you have to say his
Yeah,
name.
Pee Wee
Herman.
Pee Wee Herman didn't get caught in the thing. You have to say his name. You have to say his name. You have to say it. That's the rule.
Does she
Pee Wee
know his
Herman.
name?
Paul Rubens.
Both answers are acceptable.
Whoa.
Oh my god.
Both
These
are
your
acceptable.
employees.
No,
I'm gonna get my
these
people
guys
to-
want to see me lose.
Oh my god.
You hear Danny's giving out bonus points left and right.
And I should
Willy-nilly.
have 5 bonus points by now, so okay.
Okay. During an interview with Oprah, which athlete admitted to doping throughout their entire career?
The bicyclist? The guy with nut cancer? No. Is it the guy who's the ambassador? Is it Armstrong? Kelly Armstrong? Just kidding. Since I've been doping, I have doped for the last time. I'm just kidding.
Wait, minute to what? Doping.
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 Like roiding,
Oh.
juicing.
I'm sorry, you do not get to define doping, Patricia.
Yeah, because I don't think he said, oh, I've been doping this whole time. He probably said something else.
Lance
Mark
Armstrong.
McGuire.
1
That is
point.
correct.
Oh no! Lance Armstrong. Is that
Yeah.
why he's missing a testicle?
What's the
that-
the score?
Yeah, he was injecting steroids right
It
into
is
his...
currently 21-20.
Okay, so wait,
No.
it's 1 point.
Do those cancel each other out then? He did steroids, but he had cancer. So I was like, all right, we'll forgive him.
I mean, the thing is, everybody was doing steroids during that time, so he's still,
He doesn't look like he's on roids. He looks skinny even on a bike.
it wasn't like muscles. It was like they would
Performance.
take this medicine that like gave you more red blood cells, so you had like more endurance because you had more energy. Some weird, crazy. It's more of an enhancement, performance enhancement.
Tom Green also has one testicle.
Oh,
He had
wow.
cancer too.
Oh,
So sad.
bonus point.
Do you get checked? Do you get checked?
I check myself like every day in the shower. One time, I
check
felt that-
myself.
what do you-
Hey.
I check my breasts every day. I do. I check my boobs every day.
You can go
Yeah.
like once a week. I don't think it's gonna change
Well,
that much.
anyway, I once felt a lump, and I was like, I definitely have cancer, but it was a vein.
Yeah, I could see you being like a hypochondriac, like just thinking.
No,
like,
it was
everything's
weird.
something
Like there
wrong.
was like a vein bunched
Shout
up
out to Ethan's lupus journey. Relatable.
on my ball, which I never felt before.
What was it?
Yeah.
It was just a vein.
Also, just FYI, you should absolutely ignore me unless I get a diagnosis because I do honestly think I have everything all the time. And then I realize I don't, but then I don't really, I'm like most people who Google and think like I can figure it out from Google, but I can't. I'm going to need the diagnosis. So you should just accept that every time I say I think I have something, that it's just Brittany being a Googler. That's it. That's all it is. But then you kind of have to think you have something to even go to the doctor in the first place. So then my brain goes, well, maybe if I research it, I'll actually get my ass to the doctor. But also, you know what I mean? It's like, it's a reverse psychology game.
And I just like, and then it smoothed out, and I was like, oh, thank God. So,
Okay.
bonus point for me.
No bonus point just because you had a swollen testicle.
Trisha is leading by 1. We have 5 questions remaining.
Bye.
Yes. Which 2 celebrities were caught on a security camera fighting in an elevator?
Oh. This is actually, okay, so they're going to say Beyonce, but it's Solange and Jay-Z. You know. And you know, I think that was it. I think that was the moment my Beyonce bubble popped in a real way, where I was like, oh, yeah, this is like a pop for me. And keep in mind, Beyonce was one of those female artists. I mean, Destiny Child, Beyonce was one of those female artists that like I remember having the CD of. And it was very important growing up because like classic. And I mean, shout out to TLC and all that stuff. But like, that was the moment I think my bubble popped on whatever was happening with the Carters. I was like, oh, okay. Also, shout out to Solange because honestly, underrated. I know a lot of people love her, but like genuinely, some of the best music / visual music I've ever seen. I'm all about the visuals. I don't know if you guys know this about me, but I really love music video visuals. And she has some of the best ones. But like, I'm really on an FKA Twigs binge right now. I can't get enough. I'm obsessed with her latest music. Oh, so good.
I have no recollection of that. Say it again.
I listened to Perfect Stranger today and watched the music video probably like 30 times. I just had it on repeat all day. I love it.
Which two celebrities were caught on security camera fighting in an elevator?
I also had no idea about this.
Oh my God. Well,
I have no idea.
But the answer was like, oh wow.
Who was
I
it?
know it, but
you don't know?
Tell me who it is. I'm done.
Put another
Elevator
point, Moses. Put another
gate.
point. Jay-Z and Solange Knowles.
that is
Jay Z was scrapping with somebody in an
She was
elevator.
with
Beyonce's sister.
Yeah.
Wait, he beat the shit out of a
No,
woman.
no, she started
No.
like kicking him and shit in the
She was
elevator.
kicking him in the
Yeah.
elevator.
He didn't strike back.
I don't think so.
Thank God.
You can't strike back a
Yeah, I
woman.
think you guys did watch it once.
Well, according to Hayward J, if you're gay, you can, I guess.
Just
He's
remember
like,
who's writing these questions.
who is writing these questions?
Ian, he's a hip hop fan.
He's what?
Oh, yeah. Back to 3 points. I'm running out of time here.
Two points.
2. Okay, thank God.
Which Olympic swimmer made up a story about being robbed at gunpoint in Brazil?
Oh,
Why do you know that?
Wait. Wait.
how do you?
Brazil.
Oh,
Thank God.
Which Olympic swimmer made up a story about being robbed at gunpoint in Brazil?
oh.
Yeah, wait, we remember this. Oh my God, so much news I forgot.
Why do you know that?
You know why old people know things? It's because they just watch fucking like fun fact trivia videos every. My best friend's parents like know so many things. I'm like, why do you know all this? It's because their TVs are never off and they're always just watching like 1989. This is what happened. 10 things that happened in 1992. And I'm like, yeah, that's what we need to do as millennials. We need to watch what happened in 1992 videos. So we just have like the top 10 events in our heads at all times.
That?
How do you not know that? I don't even know anything about the Olympics, and I know this.
I mean, I remember the story, but he's not a famous swimmer.
No, yeah, wait.
Is he?
Who? Famous
No,
swimmer?
no hints.
He's just
no
a guy.
hints. Everyone just—it's not just a guy if he's an Olympic
Michael
swimmer.
Phelps is the only swimmer anybody knows, and I know it's
I
not
have
him.
no idea who this
I'm
is.
out.
Yeah, I've never heard of this.
Ethan, try.
Yeah.
No.
I know it's not. I know
Oh,
it's not
that's
Michael
silly.
Phelps.
I thought it
Yeah.
was Michael Phelps. No.
Yeah. It's
What's
not.
his name? Ryan
Lachey.
Lachey.
Oh.
Piece of shit.
Stupid.
Okay, after 6 different nominations, Leonardo DiCaprio finally won an Oscar for which film?
It wasn't the bear one, right? It was not the bear one. Fuck.
Oh, fuck my life.
Was it the Hollywood one? No, shoot, I don't know. Was it the bear one? I thought it wasn't the bear one. Isn't the Remnant the bear one? It was the bear
I
one.
know it, but I don't know the name.
The Reverend, the Remnant, the Reverend, whatever it's called.
Dear. Once upon a time in Hollywood.
The Revenant.
It is The Revenant.
Whoa.
He lost to Joaquin for the Joker. He should have won for that. I love Once Upon a Time.
He lost Joaquin doing the Joker. Oh.
What were you gonna say?
Joaquin was.
Guys, did you see the second Joker movie? I couldn't even finish the first one. I hate the whole category of person. Genuinely, like I can't have compassion for like the Joker's character in that movie or the mom. I can't. Like it's like one's personified. I can't.
Was good. I was thinking of that movie, but I couldn't remember the name, so I kind of.
I know. I was too. I was like, wait, what?
The Remnant. I saw it. It was kind of boring, wasn't it?
So boring. It's just him. Leonardo DiCaprio's a little overrated in my opinion. Like good, but overrated.
He's a good actor, but
I think he's kind of overrated. He's not like amazing. I think he's good. He's average.
By the way, if you guys want to join members to have the discussion about BoJack Horseman, I think Todd's a 1. And somebody in the comment section was saying like, oh, that helped them recontextualize like they're thinking of like what a 1 is because there are ones that are lovable. Todd is so lovable. Jerry's lovable. You know, Jerry and Todd are my most lovable ones, but they're still 1s. You know, I don't even think BoJack's a 1. I'm not convinced. You know, but I do think Todd is a 1 and I love him. But like, hey, what are you going to do?
and you just.
We don't want
you
Leo
just-
on this podcast.
What?
He thinks global warming's fake or something.
No,
right?
he has a huge initiative for global pro. He is.
He is
You said Jerry's not lovable. I hate him. I love hate Jerry, but I do like Jerry does get on my nerves, but anyone who's that incompetent gets on my nerves. Todd gets on my nerves too, but I do love them. BoJack feels like a 4. BoJack is a 2C. BoJack is a 2C in my opinion. A 4? That's interesting. No, I consider him a 2C personally.
You have an opposite.
Okay.
Yeah.
The other way though, he's more extreme about global warming. Like just chill, bro.
You're just looking for any
We're not
reason to
catching on
hate.
fire right now.
Wait, hold on. You just said I hate him because he doesn't believe in
I
global
meant the
warming.
other way. He's a little
You
extreme
hate-
about global warming.
I think that's a good idea.
And you choose to collaborate with David Dobrik as your first social media
That's why you hate
like
it.
That's what-
influence.
Yeah.
He's like, let me take a picture next to David Dobrik to say go vote.
Is that
David
really
Dobrik can't even
collab?
vote. He's not even a citizen. He can't even vote. Why are you collabing with him to go vote? Like, what the hell?
You
At
really
least
hate
Bob's
David.
gonna
You
vote.
really hate.
Interesting. Like they're getting along, but you're right, Chad. The Frenemies episodes where they do trivia is the slowest episodes. Yeah, these are the like slowest, but maybe it's because it's like a safe space. You know what I mean?
David.
He's a shitty person. I think shitty people who doesn't take accountability. If you're a shitty person, take accountability, learn, grow, cool. But if you don't take accountability, you can just be a shitty person for your life. Not cool.
But the puzzle's the only thing he's ever done that I think is
Oh
shady.
my god, do you really want me to go into a dissertation about why David Dobrik is?
Give me
the worst
one
person
other
out
big
there?
reason.
I mean, there's so many other ones. Do you want to?
So give me.
I mean, he pushed a joke that made me uncomfortable multiple times in his vlog, and I told him specifically this.
What
makes
was
me
the joke?
uncomfortable. He was trying to get Jason to literally have sex with
Oh, in this era of Ethan, is he defending David because he doesn't know yet, right?
Tana. He's like, I'll buy you like a Ferrari, like Trisha. What can I do?
Oh, that's fucked up.
No, he's like, what can I do? He brought Tana over one night. That's when I blew up on him. He's like, Tana, come over. I'm gonna try and convince Trish to have a threesome for the vlog. Like and I asked him so many times, like this is like really like messing me up.
Yeah, that's
psychologically.
super. Ew.
He's
That's horrible. I hate
Fucked up
that.
in so many ways. Like anytime I've asked, like he's the worst. It's awful. He just
That's disgusting. I don't like that behavior.
Yeah, he, like-
it's like, bro, you can't play with people's lives for your fucking vlog.
he even brought Tana over and she's like, I'm uncomfortable with this, and he still was pushing it. He's so uncomfortable.
Well, it was kind of up to Jason though to say, dude, don't do this.
No,
anymore.
I told David because Jason did. Jason totally did.
He did?
Yeah, Jason's like, stop. This is like not cool. And like David still was like pushing it, but he's like sucks David's
David's a
teeth, so he's
freak,
just like, all right,
bro.
fine,
Ew.
whatever.
I don't like
He-
David.
and also
I'm
he
out.
filmed that 24-year-old Brandon Calvillo like on a date with a 17-year-old, asking the
Ew.
17-year-old if sex is cool with Brandon, like promoting all this crazy
I don't know what
shit.
you're talking
Ew.
about.
Okay, well there's a ton of things online. You can check it out. He's gross.
Gross.
Next, how many questions we got left? No point for that. Bonus point for hitting David.
So we have a little bit of a problem.
What's the problem?
You're behind by 3, and there's only 2 questions
I
remaining.
thought I was behind by
Oh
2.
shit.
3, so you got the Revenant.
Oh, the Remnant. Okay, well, let's just finish it and see how bad it gets.
Okay. Which controversial soft drink was released in 1992 and taken out of circulation after being publicly rejected?
I have no idea. What?
Being rejected by the public.
What year?
What?
1992.
Could you say the question
Yeah.
again?
Which controversial soft drink was released in 1992 and taken out of circulation after being rejected by the public?
I'm just taking a shot in the dark here.
What the fuck is Surge?
After being rejected by the public. Okay.
Crystal Pepsi.
I was gonna say that. Is he right?
He is correct.
Oh.
I was said
Oh,
Surge.
I
Why
remember
would people angry
Crystal
about
Pepsi.
I always thought it was cool.
Yeah, I was confused because that's like yeah, okay.
Okay, so hey, I'm coming back to the impossible
remember.
comeback.
Can I make a suggestion next week? Can we get Surge? You can get it off eBay. Can we try
What?
it?
Oh,
It's just Coke. I
Surge.
mean, it's not
See, she said Surge.
that
No, it's
interesting.
not. Surge isn't Coke. Surge is like
It's
Mountain
just
Dew
cola.
something.
Oh, it is.
No.
Okay,
Okay.
is this the last one?
This is the last one.
If I
On
get
eBay
if
for
I get this right, we have to do
back, baby.
Can we get it?
Surge up, be a legend.
This podcast is sponsored
Surge
by
up.
Surge.
It's like the Tim and Eric sketch where they're bleeding out the eyes. Surge.
I was on the Tim and Eric show. You didn't put that in my compilation.
I
There's
know.
So many things
I
left
didn't put
out.
that. I didn't put
my
that together.
Eminem music video. My
Listen,
Tim and
I didn't put it together. I was surprised. Someone fucked up. Someone dropped the ball on that.
For sure.
It was a fan made one.
Got it.
Okay, let's hear the last one.
Okay.
Over it.
So are we agreeing to this being double points?
I agree. Yeah, I'm in.
Yeah, I'm in. Sure.
Oh, good sport.
What is good for? Okay. What's the name
So
of the,
this is it.
Yes, this is it.
Okay.
We're all in. What's the name of the infamous haircut inspired by the show Friends?
Oh.
I just said I've watched Friends 1,000 times. Are they talking about Rachel's haircut? The Rachel? Yeah? Okay. Woo! Okay. I felt pretty good. Okay. What? I was like, wait. Okay.
Oh my god. I thought you hated Friends.
I hate Friends. I've never seen one episode and I know this.
Infamous haircut inspired by Friends.
Would you guys both agree on a hint?
No, absolutely not. I
I
already
agree.
have it.
I agree on a hint.
What the hell? I already got the answer. He's like,
Give me a hint. You already won.
No.
You won.
Okay,
Give me a hint.
It's named after one of the main characters.
Well, I don't know which one it is.
Oh my God.
The Jerry.
Ethan.
That's the hint.
I have a feeling it has to do with Ross though.
for
So
sure.
it's the Ross. No, it's not that.
I mean,
The Chandler? No, that
think
doesn't
so.
ring. And then the other guy
I
was
think people want to look like Ross.
Ross. Oh,
I mean, I guess Ross is kind of a stud. Well,
nah, he's a goofball.
yeah, he's a
Nah, who cares? I don't watch Friends. I hate
Not
Friends.
Rachel.
That is the correct. It is the Rachel.
Woo!
I love winning. Oh my god, Jesus.
Ah!
That was good.
It was closer than you
That was
thought it would
funny.
be.
Yeah, for sure. But again, it's
Down to the wire.
people deal with anything. It goes to shit. Like my season of The Bachelor went to shit because your people picked it.
Dude, you're
The question-
engaged. What are you talking about? You're engaged. You just bought a house with your fiance.
Good point.
Up with the shit. How dare you?
Women, okay, cool. We did it. I won. I always win though. Like I've never like lost.
You
pop
lost the
culture
last
trivia.
time.
That wasn't pop culture trivia, and that was a little bullshit.
First of all,
because
for all
the
the
categories-
shit talking you were doing, the fact that I narrowed it down to even 1 point is kind of a W for me.
You were okay.
Thank you. Thank
2
you so
points.
much. We'll have to. What's up? So I'll do math and science next time.
Stupid. That first time is like I was close to you, and it was all those like categories that were the same thing, like history, geography. Like it all had to do with the same shit. Like it needs to be more varied. I'm down. I loved it. How come it has so many views? Like who's watching that episode again? Like oh, let's watch Are You Smarter Than Fifth Grader? That was so boring. That one was so boring.
Oh my god,
That's so
chill. Why
funny.
you
It
making
was
fun
like such a great episode.
of our audience? They like it.
I'm making fun of
Don't
myself.
argue with them. Let them watch. What do we
That
call
was
this
dope.
one? Are you smarter than a soccer mom? I don't know. What's the trivia? You know,
Are you smart? I don't know. This is hard.
is Ethan smarter than Trisha? I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll do some. Or I could just call it like Shane has literally can't. Shane just. Or I saw one video go. Shane just ruined his comeback. I like
Is that
that.
D'Angelo Wallace's next video?
Maybe it was.
The exact moment Shane
Yeah,
Dawson
yeah.
his comeback.
How about Shane and Royland?
Ryland.
Ryland.
Creek.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally just got arrested. Just make shit up.
Yeah.
By the internet police. So it technically is an arrest.
Okay. Technically.
Okay, before we wrap it up, first of all, let's watch your music video.
Okay.
Before that,
Oh.
Teddy Fresh, third.
FYI, on the last live show we did yesterday, it showed part of her video, and now I'm ad sharing with Trisha's band. Like, because her song is in my video, and it auto, like, AdSense shared between the two of us. To be fair, I think the stream before that got completely demonetized. So, guys, like the stream. 81 likes with over 200 followers. Let's go. Or 200 viewers. Let's go, guys. Like the stream.
Thursday, Care Bears release is coming out. We'll look at it together on.
Sadboy2005.com and Mulholland Drive is out now.
Okay, let's watch it.
You want to watch it on yours? You want to bring it up?
I'll watch it on my phone because it's connected.
Wow, it has 32,000 views right now. Thank you guys for the love. What?
What? Yeah, recast it. Yeah.
You're not gonna like it though. If you're not like an emo music, you're not gonna like love.
Well, I'm interested.
Okay.
Here we go.
Okay.
Sad Boy 2005. Trisha Paytas reveals her brand new music video, Wrong Side of Mulholland Drive.
Oh my god, it's like young tear off.
Oh, is it muted? I'm not doing it. Wait, I think it's literally muted on their end because I'm not doing shit, bro. Yeah, I think it's probably muted for copyright stuff. Because even I guess H3 was going to get copyrighted. It's not worth it. I'm not doing this, but here's Trisha in a bathroom. She's crying. She's probably depressed. She's emo now. She's got black hair. And now she's singing. And oh, there's blood in it. Hopefully not period blood. All right. My name is Trisha. Dad, why aren't you proud of me, Dad? I'm just like my mom, who you called a whore. Dad, be proud of me. I love Jesus. Don't be sad, because I'm bad anymore. Social repros, gross. Okay, we love this. I'm skipping a bit. Okay, we love it. Okay, ew. We hate social repros, whatever his name is. We hate white people with native hairdressers because it's weird. Wow, this is fucking long. I'm skipping.
I think it's really good.
Thanks. It's definitely
I have to say something
yeah. It's
positive
really
about
soft
you.
too. It was very very soft.
You are very prolific. Like you do so much. I'm very impressed.
Wait. What do you mean? What's prolific?
Prolific means that you do so much. Like you're
Oh.
doing music, you're doing videos, you're doing you're doing OnlyFans, you're making YouTube videos. Like you do a lot. It's impressive. And I mean, it
Yeah.
takes guts to go out there and make music. I mean,
Yeah.
I know that's not easy to put yourself out there like that.
Thank
I'm
you.
impressed.
Thanks. I think it's just like being unhappy. I'm just trying to find something to fill a void.
Yeah, but
That's so real. Fuck, that's so real.
impressive. And I mean, it takes
Yeah.
guts to go out there and make music. I mean,
Yeah.
I know that's not easy to put yourself out there like that.
Thank
I'm
you.
impressed.
Thanks. I think it's just like being unhappy. I'm just trying to find something to fill a void.
Yeah,
I
but
can't
still,
find
like sometimes when I'm unhappy or I feel like I'm looking for, sometimes I don't have
So real, bro.
I don't still go out there and do it. So it's impressive that you do it.
Oh, thanks. That's so nice. So we should give Dixie the credit too, because Dixie's doing it. She's
Just
doing
Dixie.
music.
Oh, Dixie.
It's Amelia.
Oh,
We gotta give her credit.
I don't know if she can get the title as prolific because literally
No,
all
not
she does is this on her time off when she's not making
What
music.
is that?
It's
What
a
are you
TikTok
doing?
dance. They do the Macarena.
Did you see her dad? His comment on the Bahamas trip.
He's such a weirdo.
He's like, "We had to do what we had to do by going to the Bahamas."
Basically, he's like, "Fuck you, suck my
I
dick."
have to go on
My girls are famous.
vacation.
I'm a clout demon. I'm a clout goblin.
Ew, could you imagine when theater was like 17, you're just like trying to like be in all the whatever's the new TikTok and you're just like, I'm
So
gonna do it.
embarrassing.
It's so embarrassing. I would never. If my kids are cool on an album, you go be cool. Like, you
Cap. 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 Some of the best TikToks are people showing off their celebrity parents. Cap. There's no way Trisha fucking Paytas would be like, I'm not showing up in your TikTok. She'd be like, let me move over, bitch. Move over. There ain't no way she's not showing up, bro. She's literally putting her kids on the internet now. She's basically training them to be media people. Come on.
You know who does that is not that she's anybody, but Candace Cameron. No offense, because she's like sweet, but you know Candace Cameron? DJ Tanner from Full House. She's like in all her daughter's TikToks and like a
She is a fucking weird conservative lady.
little cringe. It's like
Why do they allow that? Why do the parents allow this? Or, I mean,
Oh,
she's like in all her daughter's TikToks and like a little cringe. It's like
why do they allow that? Why do the parents allow this? Or, I mean, the
know.
kids. Why do the kids allow this? They'd
Maybe
be like,
they
Mom, get the fuck out of my TikTok.
yeah, they
You
think it's-
bitch.
I think it's clout or something. Maybe I don't know. Anyway,
Clout? What kind of kid thinks having your parents in your videos clout? That's like the
literally all of the I'm on TikTok and I'm not in celebrity TikTok often, but when I am, it's like literally old ass celebrities from my generation who are famous and they're fucking kids. And I'm like, oh, look at that. You know?
anti-clout. It's like the clout hole. It's a black hole that sucks clout out of you.
the clout hole.
Can I came
Thank you. Thanks for everything.
I came across something that I need to. So you hate Jack's film, and we did some investigating journalism,
Oh no.
and we feel like
Expose.
yeah, a little bit.
Shit. Wait,
You saw my phone down?
what's gonna happen? Oh my god, I'm scared. I love being ambushed though.
You do?
Yeah. It gives me like an adrenaline rush. Like I'm on edge now. I'm like, ooh, what did I say?
That's that
Well, this is
toxicity
pretty
right there.
solid. So
Really?
you keep saying you don't
It's
like
a
Jack's
scandal?
film,
Oh, whoa.
and you know we dug into the history a little bit. You got it, Dan?
Who dug into this? Who like
2012.
Who did you say?
Jack's
to?
film says, when I get back in LA, I want to do way more collabs. Sound good? And you said, yep, I'll be over. Okay, thanks, bye. You were begging.
Mhm.
You were like a weird fan of Jack's
Whoa.
films.
I got rejected. I think. What year?
But you were acting like you don't know who he is, and you're acting
No,
like
that
you were a
wasn't. I
fan.
told you we met multiple times, and every time we
No,
meet,
no,
he's like, I
you're
don't know
a
who you are.
fan. You're like begging him for collabs on
Okay.
Twitter. Like pathetic shit. Wait,
I
let me...
met him multiple times through Shane.
Hold on. He says, who wants to be in my next music video? Want to shoot this weekend or sooner? You said, me, please.
Oh my God! There's multiple tweets.
Again.
She really does not deal well with rejection. Also, yeah, socializing is so interesting. Like Jack not pretending not to know who she is. I've had YouTubers, like I definitely have had weird moments, and I think I had to accept that like people socialize really anxiously. But I've had weird moments with YouTubers where like I go to events to collab with them and then they kind of like ghost me at the event. Truly has happened where I was like very confused and I was like, what is happening? And like, it's very confusing and they don't know how to tell you, like, I just don't want to collab with you or it's not good for my brand or something like that. And I do think like it was so painful at the time, but now I'm like, oh yeah, you guys are just fucking assholes. It's better to reject someone. That's what I'm saying. It is better to tell someone, I just don't want to collab with you than to literally be like, yeah, I'll see you at this event and then ghost them. Because you have to imagine they're going, like I was going for work. I was like, I'm going to this event to collab to work. So why would I go to this event if I was not like I was going to the event anyways, you know? But I don't think they think that. I think they think she's coming anyways. So if I don't collab with her, whatever. But like I am coming to these events to collab. That's why I don't bother to do this stuff anymore. Because I think like even when I went to Miami, I was going to work. I was going for collaborations. I don't know why people don't get that. Why would I get out of my house for anything other than like, why would I do that? Like I'm obviously coming to collab. That's why I work. That's why I brought my film stuff. And I don't know if YouTubers like just don't understand it, but like some of us are not leaving our house just to socialize. I don't like to socialize like that. I would never have left my house just to socialize.
Oh, I'm
Back in LA, let's make questionable choices together. You said yes. Now you can make a YGS. What's YGS?
Your grammar sucks.
Oh, see, and your grammar sucks every single day.
Oh shit.
Bro,
Wow.
you're a stan and you're mad that he didn't acknowledge you. That's fuck.
I'm gonna delete all my tweets like you. I'm gonna just be like deleting
Oh
all
my
these
god,
tweets.
it's the best thing I ever did. And then he again, in 2013, a year later. Hey, YouTube gals, who would like to be my girl in my upcoming dubstep solves everything 3 video? Me, I'm your biggest fan, Jack. Lol,
No,
seriously though,
didn't.
read it for yourself.
What year is this?
Me, I'm your biggest fan, Jack.
2013.
Lol, seriously though, embarrassing.
Kat says, I wonder if neurotypicals would rather be ghosted. I don't know, but the people I was interacting with are not neurotypical. Let me just say that. Like, I'm not talking about neurotypicals. You know what I'm saying, girl? So like a part of me is like, what is going on? I think it's like how much are they playing to the bubble and how much are they confident in themselves? I also think a lot of YouTubers and streamers are genuinely anxious, like socially inept people. So I genuinely think they don't know how to socialize, genuinely, because like we're all online. Like, I think they're just all introverted and have a lot of anxiety.
Oh, fuck. I'm getting flogged.
So so I think it's just time to come clean that he just
That's
rejected
what you
you.
kids do.
Wait, so can you confess that Jack did not want to fuck you? He's
Well, I don't think that was ever the question, was it?
brutally
I don't
rejected.
think the question was that he wanted to fuck me. I don't think that was the
But you
debate.
repeatedly said every guy wants to fuck me. And
Jack's films is debatable if he's a true man. I think he's a poor
He's
excuse for a
married.
boy.
He's married.
I don't consider him a man. I think he's like a child.
But you were coming on to him like very hard. We saw it. You were begging him like pathetic shit.
I see your point.
I just have to stand up for my boy Jack here a little bit.
I think I'll have to give you an answer on.
I have also in the past been very enthusiastical about collaborations, and sometimes I've noticed I can give people anxiety. So I've noticed that it works better being enthusiastically with like specifically other autistic content creators. We do better with like constant like enthusiastic validation of, yes, I'm excited to collab. Yes, I'm stoked. I'm looking forward to it. Because like we have that internal anxiety of making sure we're not like bothering people, which might also be AFAB like raised. So I do find that other people read it as like desperate, which it might be. And so I think knowing the difference is important. Like, are they desperate or are they just like anxious and need the reassurance that like, yes, dude, we're good. Like, cause I like the enthusiastic, like consent type of attitude of like, let's go, bro. I'm here for you. I'm stoked. Like, I like that I'm stoked. I can't wait to see you. Excited to hang out, excited to collab, excited to chat. Like, that's like very important. But I can see why some people might see that as like, you're doing too much, you know?
On the next episode.
Okay, think about
I'll
it.
think
And
about
come
it.
back to me with a good.
And in that case, you're just not socially compatible, right?
I'm sure I have something in my files from him. So
Okay,
I'm
good.
gonna look. I'm gonna do a little investigation.
Okay, good. That'll be interesting.
A
Something to
little
look forward to.
exposing.
I also don't like when people I used to know years ago, I really have a lot of anxiety to this. Like people that I've like moved on from reach out again, like, hey, how are you? How have you been? And I was like, oh, I thought we were done socializing. Like, why are you reopening this connection? Unless you're like, because you know how some friendships you can go years without talking and you're good. It's not those ones. Those friendships are established. It's like casual, like low key, like casual friendships, or like co-workerships or something. Like if I knew you casually like years ago, bro, with peace and love. But if you were like, you know, very close to me and we don't talk for 5 years, I'm good with that. Like genuinely, some of my friends, we only talk every couple of years. I'm very good with that because we were incredibly intimate. We were incredibly established. But like some people I knew back in the day that I knew very casually, if I haven't talked to you in a couple of years, we're probably not talking again. Because like we haven't established that a level of intimacy that I would answer a DM after 2 years. Like I don't know you anymore. You know, it just feels people don't know which category they're in, and that's fine. But it's like, you know.
Jack's
Yeah, he's like, how did I get in the middle of this shit?
He's the worst. You ever hear from him about it?
No, no. Jack is not the Jack
He's like
film.
the worst.
He's literally not the worst.
He times me more than anybody. I met Mel Gibson 3 times and he remembered me. Jack's films
Ew.
can't be bothered to like remember that he knows
Dude, he
who I
doesn't know
am.
who you are.
She met Mel Gibson 3 times and he remembers her. Whoa.
You've been tweeting at him. He never responds.
No, I met him 3 times through Shane. I met him at the Streamies next to David Dobrik. We were sitting at the same table right next to each other.
He doesn't know who you are.
That's some serious bullshit. That's serious bullshit.
You're just
Sorry.
so insulted by the fact he doesn't know who you are. And he never responded to you. I mean, look, listen.
Hold on. Chat says I've done that because at the time I didn't have the capacity to socialize, but we still clicked. So now I have the capacity to socialize. I'll reach out to you, but valid if you're like, nah. But that's different. I'm not talking about people you like were vibing with and socialized with and like you just like had been away for a while. I'm talking about people who like obviously your lives are in completely different directions. Like you obviously you didn't even vibe. Like you vibed, but you didn't like, you weren't that close, or like it's been 10 years, or like there's a difference between your friend who you saw at the bar every weekend for literally 2 years, disappearing for a while and coming back, and the difference between somebody you knew casually for like a work thing once or twice, and then 2 years later, they're like, hey, how are you? How's the family? It's like, what? Why are you messaging me? Like, that's so random to like, and then I had a guy one time, I knew him for like a short time, collabed with him, went to his house. We even had a date, which was fine. All of that was fine. But we hadn't talked in like a really long time. So I was like, okay, that relationship, like that friendship fizzled out because like I was moving out of town. I said, hey, you want to see me one last time before I leave? He said, nah, I'm not going to make the drive. And I said, okay, cool. End of our connection. We didn't continue the connection. Then a couple years later, he's like, hey, how are you? I miss you. And I'm like, is this a booty call, bro? And I was like, bro, no. He's like, I thought we were close. I thought like what we had was special. I was like, bitch, you're calling me for a booty call after 2 years of not talking. Like, I know for whatever length of time it was. I was like, I know what this is. Like, no. And he was like, I thought what we had was special. Girl, you know what we had was not special. If it was special, you would have made that drive out to see me one last time before I moved. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Okay, come on. There's a difference between people you haven't talked to in a long time and you catch up again, people you knew casually for a second, you moved on with, and men who reach out 2 years later because they want a booty call. Okay, come on.
Listen, it's sad. You're a fan of a guy, you love him, you look up to him, he doesn't acknowledge you. You're like the guy from the Eminem video.
Oh, dope. I love Stan.
Yeah.
That's a cool one.
Is that what Stan's from the Eminem video?
It literally is.
Oh, wow.
I looked it up because I didn't know either.
Wow, what a tour de force of cultural
I know.
influence.
I'm killing it.
A Stan is not a good thing though, because they use it like it's
I'm
like
a Stan for everyone. Bono Stan.
But Stan,
Gerard Way Stan.
if you examine the music video, Stan is kind of a psycho.
But Trisha is kind of parasocial. She kind of could have been a stan if she went any further. Trisha could have had the trajectory of being a stan for sure. Like, come on.
Obsessed, over obsessed.
I only want fans that are obsessed with me. I don't want middle of the road, pussyfoot, backboard, Trisha sub.
Wasn't Stan like?
See, Trisha, I only want fans who are obsessed with me. Uh-oh.
Like kind of like psycho.
And she has those, by the way. Trisha really has stans.
Go over your double gate obsessed.
I think Eminem just didn't give him, any attention. Give your fans attention. Give your stans attention. That's the motto.
Do
of the
not
world.
feed the
That's right.
stands.
Do not feed the stands.
I give people attention. You want to reach out to me? I'm here.
Don't.
You're big.
Don't reach out to me. I'm not here. I'm not available. Thank you.
Don't say that. You literally just said people are breaking into my house. I'm scared.
That was an H3 stand that came from me. It wasn't a Trish stand.
Sorry, H3 stands don't break into. Why would an H3
It was
stand?
literally on the police report. Him texting that he was like, saw me on the H3 podcast and he stands you, and that's why he came on the show.
So why would he go to your house and not my house if he's such a stan?
No, he saw me on the show because he's an H3 stan. Like, that was his verbiage. And he came to my house because he said that he saw me on H3 that I needed love and he had to love me before I was about to die. And I was like, what the fuck?
I disavow him.
You also
But it happened twice. You said it happened twice.
Yeah, it did happen twice.
And are they both H3 stands? No.
I didn't say both.
So Trisha last episode goes, I'll give out money to anybody, just hit me up. And now she's saying, hit me up for you gotta chill, dude.
First of all, some very clever, so many people. And I some people gave me video messages back thanking me for their money. A lot of my stands don't thank me for the money that I give them. But a few
Why are you
people,
giving out money? Who'd you give money to?
a lot of people. And they gave me videos back and they were so sweet. And they were like, oh my God.
For the record, I'm never going to do this. If I ever become rich, I'm not giving away money to my viewers. I will donate to the proper charity funnels, the proper charities that are actually giving money to people. I will do it very legally and above board. I'm not fucking zelling you anything. Okay? I'm sorry. I'm not zelling anybody anything. Okay? Too fucking weird. Okay? I'm going through the proper channels. Even if I have to start a charity myself, I'm doing it above board, girl. I ain't not zelling nobody nothing.
Gosh, thank you, Trish. You know who were smart? Because I got so many after that show. And the smart ones were the ones who put My Chemical Romance lyrics in the title. So I paid out everyone who gave me My Chemical Romance lyrics. And it kind of totally
Your
worked,
email's
though.
fucked forever, though, now.
Why?
How much did you give them?
I think 500 each person.
What? Moses, you got
What?
You got mortgages and shit now. You can't be just passing out $500
What was
people.
happening? Why?
That's a lot of money.
I do appreciate how money safe Ethan is, actually. I think it's a really good quality in a person. I think it's really attractive when somebody's good with money, like not wasteful. I do find it very attractive. It's nice, especially since I didn't have the greatest budgeting skills all my life. Like, I do actually appreciate people who are good with money because it is a skill and it takes a lot of discipline, and it takes without hoarding, of course, it takes a lot of skill to properly spend your money and save your money and invest in your money. It is an actual skill. So
How much money did you
she
give
put
away?
the savior of the broken, and she gave
Wait,
me this,
how much money did you give away?
I don't think there's 5K. She was so happy, she gave me this whole video saying hi.
You gotta chill.
What happened to? I'm a socialist. Let's give out our money to the poor people.
Dude,
Let's do it.
Okay, give away all your money. You're right.
I just won $2,000 trans equality. You're getting this, and also anyone who
I
needs
want
$2,000.
I want the government.
I like the ones who give me some backup. People provide.
And we know Trisha's infamously bad with money. That's what she's known for. She was in huge amounts of debt when Moses got with her. So I don't know what we're talking about here. That says Ethan paid a guy $5K to eat a hot chip. Yeah, but that's for the show, right? That's a write-off. That's for the show, isn't it? And also, he can spend his money how he wants. But I'm saying I'm not saying good people who are good with money never spend money, never quote waste money. But it's obviously there's a difference between people who are not in debt, who actually have like their house paid off or whatever else, spending money, and people who are literally in debt when they're multimillionaires, like in a bad way in debt. Like Trisha literally is infamous for being very bad with money, right? She said that. Like Moses was like amazing. He came into her life and fixed her money problems and like actually taught her to spend money well, you know, which is so like BPD of her. I love that. So anyway, these are differences. But also I wish he paid me $5K to eat that chip because I just ate it for free. And then I threw up 7 times.
Writing receipts. They're like, hey, this is my negative $500 bank account. I was like, oh, fuck, all right.
You can Photoshop that shit. You know, I give away $100,000 on Twitter, and there was almost nobody. There was a few people gave me genuine thanks, but a lot of people were like,
Oh,
Wow.
really? Didn't thank you?
No, that's not true.
Yeah.
People were extremely
Yeah.
I mean, okay. I hope so.
I love that you do.
I got a couple of really nice messages, but some of the stuff was.
Why did he give away $100,000 on Twitter? What is this?
Some people didn't even respond.
Yeah, but that was like
Is there charities on Twitter?
so nice. I love that you did that. But it was also like hella annoying because like on the Twitter was just all here's our winners. And I was just
Yeah.
like, okay, let's do it on a different platform. But great, I love that you did it. That's why you need
I
email.
wasn't
to do
doing podcasts or anything at the time, so Twitter is kind of the only thing I had.
it. And you deleted all the tweets to hide the evidence.
Yes.
You remember when you were getting so pissed that I was like tweeting in Hebrew and you're like, what the fuck?
No.
Yeah, you talked about on the podcast. You were getting so pissed.
I wasn't so pissed.
Oh my god, you guys made like 5 episodes about it, about me saying like something in Hebrew, like love, and you're like, oh my god, this bitch.
No.
Yeah.
This bitch.
Find it.
that
Go
love.
get the
Fuck her.
Do a compilation of every time Ethan was like annoyed about something I tweeted that had nothing to do with him.
They're all erased.
No, but the H3 podcast you talk about.
Okay, find the timestamps.
Yeah.
You have nothing better to do with your time.
I mean, people be digging. People be finding the craziest shit from back
So,
in the day. Wow.
teddyfresh.com.
I support that.
Next week we can look at everything together if you're okay with that.
Look at what?
Well, because it comes out this Thursday at 5 a.m. and I like to look at the
Oh.
photos like we did last time. It was fun.
I have nothing to promote next week. Oh, but next week starts Valentine's Day month. So I guess we
Wow.
need a
You have any squirt
decorate-
videos you want to promote?
Oh,
only Trish Talk. I'll promote next week.
Let's get some squirt videos out there. People
Okay,
like,
for
that's
Valentine's
good,
Day.
right? That probably nets you the
You
most
can't link
money.
it, but yeah.
No, but people know where to find it. But you probably make the most money when we promote your OnlyFans, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, next time we'll do a whole little promo. I'll do something special for the frenemies.
Do something crazy like pooping on Moses.
You
whoa.
can't do that on frenemies.
Can you?
No,
poop?
you can't do that on
OnlyFans.
You can't poop on OnlyFans?
No.
No.
Or Pornhub or any of those things.
Scat play,
Didn't that one
bro.
girl, the fetish girl, say they were pooping? Well, we talked to a fetish girl on After Dark who says she did this thing called fruit looping. Do you know what that is?
No.
No, oh God, this episode. Did anybody watch this episode? I can't handle this episode genuinely. Like I genuinely died listening to this episode. Oh man, it haunts me to this day. The visuals haunt me to this day.
Mission videos.
Oh, it wasn't.
Through OnlyFans, though, she could get her
You know
whole account
what fruit-
deleted.
you know what-
You can't sell them either.
You know what
can't sell
fruit
any
looping
poop.
is? They're acting like this is common knowledge. It's when you prolapse your butthole and then eat Fruit
okay,
Loops
let's
out of
not
it.
talk about that. Oh, that is why never mind. That is why I don't choose to watch the H2 podcast because it's disgusting.
Are you learning things? This is educational. Cultural trivia. Next time we do cultural trivia, is gonna be, what is Fruit Looping? It's an important question. Now everybody at home knows. Prolapsing the anus and eating Fruit Loops. I guess just
What's
gaping. Just
prolapsing?
gaping.
Oh, gaping, yeah.
It was gaping. They put a spider plug where it like extends out, and then they pour the milk in the cereal and they eat it out.
I have a gaping butthole.
Gaping buttholes and Fruit Loops out of the gaping butthole. And she told me they had to put a sponge in to hold the milk because the ass is just too absorbent.
If that's true, she'll get kicked off OnlyFans. So I hope she didn't say her name.
All right. Well, that's the episode.
Yep.
So I hope you guys enjoyed. Trisha wins this time. Very well played. Good job.
Kusheli. We should just talk Hebrew and then we could say what
What do
you
your
want to
nails say?
say.
They have letters on it.
Sad boy.
Oh,
There's my
cool.
logo.
Nice. Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, cute
How do you
nails.
get that done?
A really good nail artist. His name is Sean Legend. He did all the Kardashians. He's very good. He's great.
How much it costs to get your nails done like that?
900. But I give him a good tip. I think
Whoa.
normally he's like 7, 6. I don't know. I don't want to say his
900
price.
bucks.
But I give him a tip because he comes from the house. He's great. He's accommodating. I love him so
How long does it take to do that?
$900 for nails is amazing for the nail artist, but just a reminder, that's not for you. People spending $900 on nails is not for you. Not for me and you girls. I'm so sorry. With peace and love, that is celebrity prices. The reason this nail guy does the Kardashians and Trisha is because they can afford it. It's not for you and me. I'm sorry. If you make less than 6 figures a year, you can spend minimum every 6 weeks on your nails. Maybe $100. You really got to be better with your money. I'm telling you right now. Remember, this isn't for you. And that's okay. It's okay. You don't have to. You can get a nice set of nails. You don't need, and for the nail artist who want to charge $900, you have to earn charging $900. And some of them are out there. Some of these girls and guys on nail TikTok are amazing. Breathtakingly amazing. The girl who did the nails for Wicked, holy shit, cool. Okay? But listen to me. That's a specific industry. Okay? Okay? Like $900, like you can't be spending $900 on nails. If you're, you know what I mean? Like, and most people are not making six figures. So y'all better stop. Stop.
A few hours. He's dope. Mrs.
Yeah,
Sad
really
Boy over
talented.
here. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Thanks. Oh, okay. Oh, we can't announce anything anyways. We can't say it for a while. Never mind. We shouldn't.
Okay.
Thanks
See
for
you
the
next week,
Bye.
guys. Shout out to Honey.
I wish we had tater tots. Maybe next time.
No, I can't do the tater tots. I'm trying to lose weight.
But it's Valentine's Day month.
Month? You want a whole month of eating
Just till
tater
the
tots?
14th.
All right, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Yo. The next episode is the David Dobrik, Jason Nash, but it's like 2 hours, so we can't definitely do it because I'm going to run out of spoons. So we'll have to continue tomorrow. We'll have to continue tomorrow. I think what I'll probably focus on, let me see. Yeah, we'll have to watch that tomorrow. Let me see. What's the one after that? See, they all went from being an hour long to being 2 hours long, so it got harder to keep up with. But I want to get to this episode with the wife. So if we do David Dobrik tomorrow, we could try to do a long stream to do the Newlywed Show because that's really what I want to watch. But then, what if I don't have the spoons? Okay, we'll try to get through the David Dobrik one tomorrow with Jason Nash, and then we'll try to do the Newlywed Game if I have the spoons tomorrow because I'd really like to see it, but I don't know. I might not have the spoons. I might not have the spoons. Yeah, we'll have to wing it. Okay, again, shout out to people in chat that I have a discussion with. Shout out to my vegans, my Muslims, my Christians, my gays. Shout out to the theys. Shout out to all the people getting laid. I love you all. Truly. It's a little funny, isn't it? It's a little funny. All right. I think that's it. I think we did it. Let me see. Discord reminder, Sunday, February 2nd is Bell Hooks, our last 11 through 13 chapters, our last 3 chapters of Bell Hooks, all about love. Discord 101 event, great for new people, February 9th, and professionally taught yoga on the 16th. I also am going to be inputting more events. John Green has an update to his religion series for Crash Course. So we're going to do an event. I'm probably actually going to do it on the 16th. I could just tell you now. After yoga, Sunday, February 16th, we're going to do Crash Course. I have to add in the event, but Religions has enough episodes now that we can watch it together and have a discussion on it. We've been doing it though, so you might have to catch up. I forget which episode we left off on. Which episode we left on? But I'll make an updated event for the Discord. With that said, you guys expect BoJack Horseman within the next 24 hours. Hopefully YouTube approves the video ASAP. And we're going to finish out Ultimatum. God, it's taking me forever, but thank you for your patience. It really takes all day. It's because YouTube takes all day to approve the videos. So I just sit here editing for 6 hours while they reject me. And that includes like filming and editing. And then it's just like, it's better than waiting 30 days. So YouTubers have 2 options when you get a copyright. You can wait 30 days to get approved, or you can edit it until YouTube's happy with you. And I just choose to do that. But it does take like hours. It takes anywhere from 6 to 10 hours to get approved. Sometimes if you're lucky, you get approved right on the first edit, but that's only happened to me twice. And so I don't hold out for that. So thank you for being patient with me as I get them up. I will see you guys again tomorrow. And if you guys are vegan or have good vegan philosophy YouTubers for me to watch, share them in the Discord because I will watch them in preparation for my vegan journey. Thank you. Okay, talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye, 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 bye-bye.